Is there sound now? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's interesting. So Skype 2. There's sound now? Hey, hey. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Hey, we were talking for like an hour. I had no idea why Skype 1 was dead. Yeah, over there. You just got to mute that. Yeah. Harry's here, everybody. Sorry about that. Sound is on now. Yep, that was my fault. We got the phone line going. Here we go. Lower third. Yeah, let me hear you. Why are you muted now? Okay. Okay. Here, hold on. Source, guest 1, 2. There we go. There we go.
The new pop figures.
Yeah.
New to me.
My Shawn Michaels. All right.
Yeah, the natural disasters definitely didn't wash
So
that gear.
we're watching SummerSlam 91, which is one of my favorite SummerSlams.
You were there for it.
I was there for it.
In person.
Imagine if I wasn't, right? And like 10 years go by and somebody finds out that I wasn't and it's a whole scandal.
And it's a lie?
It's
they
a
take
lie.
You down like the Million Little Pieces or whatever?
Yes, a million
was that guy who wrote the book?
Yeah, Million Little Pieces.
You got to go on Oprah and apologize?
Who was the comic that said that he was in the building during
Steve
9/11?
Ranazizi.
Yeah.
Yeah. He somehow survived that. I think he acknowledged it and somehow that didn't end. Well, I guess there's so much other awful things going on in the comedy community that
Yeah.
lying about 9/11 is the least of your concerns at this point.
He's interesting because you know how many people I believe lied about their 9/11 experience?
Really? You think there are a lot?
Yeah, I think a ton. I think a ton of people nowadays talk
hard
about
to
how they
prove
were
it.
there.
It's hard to prove it. Colin Quinn had a great joke about like everyone wanted to be involved with the tragedy.
Yeah.
Kind of like, man, you know, if I had taken the 7 train that day, or
everybody has
C
that,
train,
yeah.
I would have been right there. He goes, "Do you take the C train?" He goes, "I've never taken the C train in my life."
Yeah.
But if I had, though,
you know,
I would have been right there as the Macho Man puts on his tuxedo.
I guess we could go to TNT.
Yeah, we might as well here.
So this is what we're doing. This is a very unique concept. We're gonna do 2 shows. Oh shit!
It's one of the first times from 2
How am
separate
I?
companies.
Hang on, let me go get. I need to have my AEW feed. Hang on, Harry. You're
Okay.
in charge.
I will talk. I'll check out the chat, everybody. Thank you for joining us here. This is gonna be a fun one. We're doing a double here, which is I don't know if they've ever done this at least for Mat Men, where we're doing AEW first because AEW due to the NBA playoffs are going to be on Saturday night at 6:05. The return, which if you're anything like me, you grew up watching a ton of WCW Saturday night, which started at 6:05, and then after that will be NXT 30. The 30th NXT special, which looks to be exciting.
Natty said it was the 30th anniversary
Who?
for NXT. Natty.
Oh, Natty did?
Yeah.
Oh, it happens. That it was the 30th?
Yeah.
30 years of NXT.
Apparently
So
the first NXT was 1991.
I think that would be great if they actually were able to show footage of the first NXT, and it's like Brutus the Barber Beefcake against Marty Jannetty for the NXT Championship. Other thing, are they still doing? Is it still a hair versus hair match, by the way, for SummerSlam? Or is it now a career match between?
I think both.
It's both. Now.
I think it's both.
That's weird. Because I had heard you talking about maybe they should kind of cancel that
I think they
match
should.
given what happened, and then they went, "We're going to change it given what happened, and then we're going to make it weirder somehow."
All right, so we're gonna start off with AEW, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I believe. Are they starting at 6:05?
6:05. I don't know, but they should have done 6:05. I get why they're not.
Are they not doing 6:05?
They should have just said 6:05.
I think nowadays it's just hard to do that.
It'll break their
It'll
whole
break
programming.
the whole system. They would have to run filler. Although
Wait a
the
minute.
basketball game is
It's
on.
on.
So wait a minute, we might be delayed. I forgot about this part. They said
Oh, yeah, they are delayed.
No. Oh, by a lot.
And yeah, by a ton.
That's
so,
11 minutes in the fourth quarter. If you don't follow basketball, quarters are 12 minutes. So they just started and it doesn't go by very quickly. It's a close game.
Does anybody know what they're gonna do?
They're just
Jesus Christ, I need to put those biceps away. You ready for this, Harry?
Yeah,
Look at this.
Andrew,
Ready?
look, the gun show.
Oh, hold on. There you go. Look at
Oh
that.
my God! Yeah, you're looking good, buddy. That's just from the kids. You're not
Just
working
the
out
kids.
at all.
Just the kids.
And roids? What are you taking?
Nothing. I'm not on any gimmicks. Actually, I have a crazy regimen that I take every morning. I take a Sammy. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's to promote positive mood.
Okay, that sounds
But
like a good idea.
It's so in the States, it's considered like a vitamin.
Right.
Nobody knows about it. Very little people that I know that take a lot of vitamins.
aware of that.
Are aware of it. Like most people say St. John's wort. Okay. That's supposed to do it. This is way better. Way better.
Okay.
In Europe, it's not over the counter. You need a prescription to get this in Europe.
Right.
Over here, over the counter. I take one every day. Puts me in a great mood. I take like a crazy amount of B12 and B6. Then I take a ginseng and a ginkgo.
All right. And a Cialis just to shake it up.
I just want to be rock hard all day. All day.
Even if you're like don't intend on having specifically, you're not.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I know I'm not, but I'm just taking the Cialis.
I just want to take it anyway.
Throw it out there, and then a random one. You're like, I don't know what you have, like a mystery one,
a potpourri. Of
you
pills.
go. Let's pick one at random, see what it does. Wow, that's a good regimen. Yeah, you're looking good, bud.
But I'm
looking
vitamin
good.
E, a ton of vitamin E.
Oh, okay.
Tons of vitamin E.
Okay. All right, I got to get on the vitamin E if it's helping the gunshot like that.
Yes, I could do the chest. I could shake the boobs.
So we are going to have to fill time. It didn't occur to us that, they might be delayed. So is there going to be run over into the NXT thing? That means because they're supposed to do 2 hours.
So this is not live. It was pre-filmed. It
was
the
AEW.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got 9 minutes, and the show's supposed to. Are they going to preempt it anywhere?
No, it's just going to go on after the NBA. They've addressed that. Even I think they said it when they said 6 o'clock or after the NBA playoffs.
I mean, really, there's no audience. Why is it delayed? All the breaks?
No, it's just timeouts, fouls, replays a little bit. If it's a close game, people tend to call more timeouts. If it's a blowout, ironically, the blowouts go faster because as a coach, if you're losing the thing, you're not calling strategic timeouts. You're just like, let's just get this shit over with. But it's a close one. It's a 6-point game between Miami and Indiana. So we're gonna do a watch along, guys.
Well, we're doing a watch along.
We're doing an NBA playoffs watch along.
Miami Heat game, fourth quarter, 9:45 into the fourth quarter.
All right, so we killed a little bit of time there.
You have 17 timeouts remaining. That's what it means, right over there?
Yeah, exactly. 17 timeouts. Well, what time is it? We started. Oh no, what is this here? I got 2 watches.
All right, this is
we're supposed to start. Technically, AEW is supposed to start in 5 minutes. That shan't be happening.
That is not happening.
Yeah,
which is not going to be good for AEW.
No, that's not great. Because it is going to bleed over into NXT. What are they doing? Are they doing a 7 o'clock pre-show?
7 o'clock start, I believe.
So 7 o'clock start.
Let me see. Let's go to WWE.com and see what they have on there. Because interestingly enough, 7 o'clock starts at 7.
Oh wow! All right, so they were always going to do an hour of crossover.
Yeah, but no. 7 o'clock is their start because they end by like 9:30.
Really?
Show's done.
It's a 2-hour show. Yeah, I can't
the
keep
last
track of
NXT,
who does what. They finished like early the last
super
time.
early, which I love. I love those early.
I don't mind it. I really don't mind it especially as I get older. Not because I have to go to bed early or anything, but just kind of like, you don't have to fill the whole thing.
Guys, less is more sometimes.
Yeah. Especially with not having the crowds there live. I get live. You want to give everybody their money's worth. But I don't mind the pay-per-views ending at like 10:15. Like, hey, this month we don't got a lot.
I find it bizarre that still happens. Like, WWE pay-per-views will go so long. And like, I understand why they used to do it, but like, why do you need to run 5 hours for a show?
I don't know.
Like, you know what? Make the shows feel big. The best matches, have it be 3 hours. There should not be 3.5 hours tops.
I agree.
Raw shouldn't be 3 hours. I've 100%.
I get why they do it, but
I get it because now they're kind of stuck into it.
Well, USA is making a ton. They're making a killing on that. So
I'm going to tell you something. They need to come up with a better plan.
Raw? I mean, there's WWE.
Yeah, Raw. I think that third hour.
Yeah.
You got to compromise somewhere.
I thought they were going to do the third hour as Raw Underground, but I'm confused. Look, I admit that I'm taken to watching a lot of it in the background as I'm doing other things now.
Yeah.
So I'm always confused. But then when I look into the answer is that I'm not confused. They did something very bizarre. Like, I would see promos for Raw Underground starting at 10 p.m. tonight, Raw Underground.
Yeah.
But then they'd show clips
9:30.
of Raw Underground at 9:30.
Yeah.
And then 10 p.m. comes along, no Raw Underground.
Nothing.
10:15, a clip. Then they go back to the match.
I don't get it either.
I'm very confused as to why they're doing it. And the other thing with Raw Underground that's a little bit perplexing is it's obviously taped in advance, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I get that part. Somehow they have managed to take real shoot fighters, put them in a quote-unquote real shoot situation, and have it come across kind of fake-looking. Some of the things, like some of the guys are from an MMA background or a
Yeah.
judo background, and then somehow it looks fake. It doesn't look like
I got to
real.
tell you though,
Doesn't look good.
So interestingly enough, those segments, the Raw Underground, is doing unbelievable with a younger viewership.
Really?
Like the teen and preteen viewership, it's doing great because it's different.
I could understand that.
And I was like, that's interesting. I wonder why. So I asked one of my buddies. He has 3 boys, all under 10 years old, and they freaking love it. They love that because it looks real.
Okay.
And I think because it's out of the element, it feels interesting. It's almost like a Def Jam Vendetta type feel more than anything else. But we've seen, work shoots like this in the past.
Yeah, a little bit.
Bloodsport does it.
Bloodsport. Oh, yeah. You mean on the indie scene?
On the indie scene.
Yeah, but I guess again, you got to remember there are people who don't go into the indie scene. There are people.
I think
who
that's
are
why
just,
it's interesting.
Yeah,
to some
for
people,
them,
they find it very interesting.
It's very interesting. Let's see, we fix this out. I'm just going through the chats while we. People asking about the ladder match. Who do you have in the ladder? Spelling ladder Latter.
The ladder.
Later on.
Later
The
on.
one later on. Fair enough.
It's all later on.
Aaron Banks says he got Cameron Grimes. I'm not all in on Cameron Grimes.
I think a lot of people are in on him. I don't. I should know him better. Like his character.
Right.
I feel like he doesn't do it for me for some reason.
He doesn't do it
I don't
for
know
me
why.
either. He doesn't do it for me either.
Do you think WWE cares that AEW is having some fans? Yes. They 100% care about that. That is something that Vince has been attempting.
He's been trying to do that for a while.
Now we're looking at, I'm hearing, so they're in that building till October, the end of October. I'm willing to bet that next month they'll start having
Well, now that AEW did it.
Mixed fans.
Yeah. Now that AEW did it. But AEW did it, again, they're doing 10% or whatever. They're saying, you saw the thing that Tony Khan released and everything, that they're, because people were scalping the tickets.
Yeah,
and they wanted
secondhand
to
market.
put a stop to that. But yeah, also they did the arena show. People were wondering why they were renting the arena, and it is to do the Thunderdome. I watched SmackDown yesterday.
It wasn't terrible. The opening was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought the beginning, like that first 11 minutes, was great. They threw everything in the kitchen sink at that segment.
That was the Fiend comes out, interrupts Vince McMahon.
Yep. And then Bray comes out. I'm sorry, Braun comes out, and then the terrorists show up, right?
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Name of what do they call them? You're calling them the
terrorists. Rebellion.
The Rebellion.
Resolution. The Renegade, Lorenzo Lamas in the Renegade.
Yeah, the Renegade. Right. Lorenzo. You think it's Lorenzo Lamas?
I think it's Lorenzo Lamas.
I mean, I haven't seen him in a while, but maybe. I like it.
Who do you think is leading that group? It has to be someone good. I don't
have any clue.
See, that's what I said too. Somebody asked me, and I'm like, if they had the person. So one thing that we if you watch enough WWE, Retribution.
There we go.
If you watch WWE enough, you know that they cannot keep a secret. They're the worst yentas.
The WWE?
Yeah, WWE creates a secret, and then they tell everybody. They can't hold their own secret.
Yeah, that's
Greatest
rare.
example is the higher power, right? If WWE knew who was in charge of this group, it would have leaked already. They have no clue who's in charge. So the higher power, for people who don't remember, ended up being Vince McMahon, right? The higher power.
Right.
It was never going to be Vince. That was never the plan.
They have no idea?
They had no clue who to make in that role.
Or was it supposed to be Mabel?
No, it was never going to be Mabel. Mabel was not the third man in this. Cyrus was going to be one pick, the Jackal, and then they realized that
Don Callis now.
Chris Daniels was another name. They wanted, so there was a big argument that do we have somebody young and new, or do we, what do we do?
Make it somebody older.
Make it somebody
like
older.
Jake the Snake or something.
Jake Roberts was another name. They wanted Jake.
Okay.
Ted DiBiase was another name. They wanted Ted. And they ended up going with Vince after his daughter was kidnapped and he was terrorized by The Undertaker for all these months.
Yeah, it turned out to be Vince.
And then we got the greatest line. It's me, Austin.
It was me.
It was me all along.
Oh, man. But you can only do that a couple times. You know what? It's interesting. The AEW did the what was the group that they did that ended up being Brody Lee?
Yeah.
Because they didn't. I don't know that they had an idea, or maybe they changed it, or who was supposed to be in charge.
There we go. I got it.
Jim Ross, son of a bitch. Let's see here.
Oops, there we go. All right. All right, so we got this feed going. We got...
Is there no competition on Wednesday? Is NXT not on next?
NXT was on its own
right,
last
this
Wednesday.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but there was another week in a couple of weeks where AEW is going unopposed.
Why are they going unopposed?
USA's preempting them for the NHL.
What is the NHL? Wait, that's strange. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
NHL play.
I know the
finals.
playoffs are happening, but are they going to air a finals game on USA? Oh, they're really going for no. That doesn't make any sense from a. That Universal NBC thing is really convoluted.
But you know what? Turner does the same thing on True TV. You'll get college basketball.
Yeah, but they'll do it during the opening round. I get that. When you do it during the opening rounds of the NCAA tournament, there's 64 teams and you have so many games. Same thing with the Olympics. I get that you stretch it out, but NBC has NBC itself, NBC Sports, and then they start branching all after that. Like when they do the first round of the playoffs, I get that completely, but I guess they're trying to give USA ratings or something, because if you're putting the finals game on a USA thing is very strange. But I also watched the upfronts, the NBC upfronts. They did the 30 Rock special. So here's the thing I noticed. NBC Universal, they own all these channels, like Bravo, USA, like a ton of channels. I think they own E now as well. So they just kind of start showing you different segments. Here are our dramas, our 1 hour dramas. Here's our comedies. They start showing like in little intervals. Like, this is all the stuff you can get. Here's our reality shows. Here's our sports. WWE is not part of the sports package on NBC.
They're part of the drama.
They fall under the reality shows.
Really?
Yeah, they put them under the reality shows for some reason.
But Fox considers SmackDown a sport.
They consider it a sport, and it's very strange because NBC has their own sports channel. So Fox Sports, they're doing all these things with the WWE. They're rerunning SmackDown, and then they're also doing the pay-per-views. USA, Universal, they are not putting... There's no reason WWE shouldn't have some presence on NBC Sports. It's very odd.
So it has to do with the way that they do ad sales.
Right.
Right? So I guess because WWE's been a property of USA for so long, USA probably doesn't have a internal sports ad sale division. So when they sell the ad, they're selling the ad as if it's like... They do network buys, right? So like, let's say you're Stridex.
Right.
Right? It's 1990-something. When you go to USA, or USA goes to you to advertise, sometimes they'll package you by yourself.
Right.
But most of the time, they're going to do a group buy. So they'll tell you, like, this was a whole Howard Stern fiasco that happened that killed radio. When they sold ads on Howard Stern stations, they were selling the ad for Howard. So let's say you're, I don't know. Snapple.
Yeah.
They would say, like, oh, listen, $30,000, 30-second spot. Or $30,000, you get the live read from Howard. However, if you give us $32,000, you're on every show.
Right.
We will put you on the whole to every show.
Right.
For that day. So,
that's interesting.
So now you're thinking, well, $2,000 more. Yeah, fine. I'll be on Booker's show. I'll be on Cabby's show. I'll be on this one's show. But when they do the audit, when they start like seeing like, well, what are we making money on? It falsifies your numbers.
Right.
So now
it indicates that the station is making all this money throughout the day as opposed to just the morning show. Mm-hmm. And who had a problem with that? Howard in particular? Or
no.
It
killed.
FCC?
No. What happened was Howard left and these stations tanked.
Oh, yeah.
Because unexpectedly, they thought they had plenty of ad revenue coming in because they were group buys. They were station buys. They weren't individual show buys.
Right.
So it was falsifying
what they had
in inventory. For WWE, generally, WWE doesn't sell the ads unless it's a big ad that they bring to the station. But generally, these are group buys.
Right. Yeah, but I just find it fascinating that they don't think of it, not from WWE's perspective, to bolster their sports network. To be honest, it would be a smart move to get some eyes on NBC Sports, quite frankly.
AEW's moving to Thursday. That is the unopposed week. Okay, sorry.
Are they moving to Thursday?
Yes. That was the one day. That was
just for one day.
Yeah. That's the unopposed week.
Oh,
I was wrong.
Because of the basketball playoffs.
I thought NXT was being preempted.
Oh, I see. That's what they're saying. Okay, so they're saying that NXT is going to...
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Beats... Oh, okay, so they're saying head-to-head, not head-to-head separately. They think AEW will do better than NXT, which I agree. I think they've been winning it so far. This week's NXT wasn't that hot. I watched it for the first time in a while.
Okay.
It was all right.
Yeah, but the week prior was great.
Right. I guess.
Well, last week's
yeah,
for a go-home show, you're right. It sucked.
It wasn't great, you know. The McAfee's a great talker. That was great. The McAfee segment was good. I'd be curious to see what they do with that, but 6 minutes left.
I'm gonna say there's gonna be a weird finish.
Yeah,
and I think they'll do some sort of tension between Undisputed Era amongst each other.
Okay.
I'm willing to bet that this is the beginning of the end of that.
Of the Undisputed Era?
Yeah.
That would be weird to end it so early. Like I feel like there's still. Well, I guess you'd have to take them to somewhere else. You'd have to move them to SmackDown or Raw. But I don't know. They can do that. Apparently, this whole exclusive brands thing went out the window a while ago.
Oh my
God!
God!
Just bring up people whenever they want. Like Matt Riddle. There's zero explanation for why Matt Riddle just showed up on SmackDown.
And they're not really doing much.
With Matt Riddle?
Yeah.
They started hot for a minute,
did.
and then I don't know what went on. They lost track with that. I think they started focusing. Well, it was he was feuding with King Corbett, right? And then Corbin.
You're on Corbett.
Oh, Corbett. All right.
You're on
fair
Corbett.
enough.
That's Corbin.
John Corbett, the actor.
John Corbett, gentleman
from Sex in the City.
And John Corbett, gentleman Jim Corbett, the famous boxer.
Okay, and and so he was feuding with Riddle for a minute, and then I think Corbin's attention turned to Jeff Hardy, or who did it turn to? Did he put a bounty on somebody's head or something?
I mean, you know, it's so.
And then Shorty G got involved. I don't know.
And they
where
love
he
him.
is. Shorty G?
No, Corbin.
Corbin. I get it. He's doing a great job as a heel. I get
They
it.
love
He's annoying and miserable, and he's doing it. Which is what he's supposed to do. I think he's fine. The Shorty G thing, I hate. I can't stand it.
Shorty.
Yeah, it's just awful from top to bottom. It's awful. They also here's another thing of making people look small or big. I never thought of Shorty G as a small guy.
No, until
they started calling him Shorty G and cut his hair.
Why is he dressing up
like a basketball player?
A middle schooler playing basketball? That's what I used to wear when I was in 7th grade.
Sure, in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s, basketball shorts and a tank top. That's it.
That's what. And so now I think of him as a small guy, but I thought he was great.
I mean, they could do that with all of them, right? Like AJ Styles. They could turn AJ Styles into that gimmick.
Oh, Shorty.
He's a short guy. He's a
Shorty J.
They were going to call him the Pitbull.
Oh,
the Pitbull AJ Styles.
Oh my God.
Because Phenomenal was too close to Phenom.
Who was the Phenom? The Undertaker.
The Undertaker. So Phenomenal.
I never made that connection once. That's one of those. You bring that up. I never made that connection once.
We're in the 4th now. 4 minutes 46 seconds remaining in the game. The Pacers just scored a basket on the free throw line. 106-111. Miami in the lead.
This is your NBA watch along.
Yeah.
For those of you who got money on the game. All right. So see now they have fans in the thing, and you can see them. And so even yesterday, the Thunderdome thing, I didn't get much with the fans. I didn't feel anything.
They had some issues.
Oh, what it was?
They had some problems.
Okay, fair enough.
It was glitching.
Oh, really? Okay.
So there is so I don't know if people realize this, but they could fine you for being inappropriate in the crowd.
On the
video
thing?
Yep.
You agree to that?
You agree to being fined if you do something deemed inappropriate.
Oh my God!
I'm waiting for someone to be butt naked on there or something stupid to happen.
I thought, did somebody Photoshop the Ron Jeremy thing? And I thought I saw a picture of Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy? That's
but I think
hysterical.
maybe somebody Photoshopped that as a Twitter.
I'm sure.
Thing that Ron Jeremy was showing up to the
Bayside Queens' finest, Ron Jeremy.
Oh, is he from Bayside Queens?
He is from
homegrown
Bayside
talent.
Queens. Yep, he chained himself to a tree right before the sexual allegations happened.
Why did he do that now?
To save the tree in front of his father's old house.
Oh, and that was in Bayside.
That's in Bayside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so you see him every once in a while at the local saloon here.
This is the best. Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
He's in LA now, but Ron Jeremy, the guy who played Carl Winslow.
Okay.
And former head of the CIA, George Tenet.
Okay.
Same graduating year.
Cardozo High School. That's a hell of a class.
Cardozo High School.
That's a hell of a class.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. Well, it depends on the time frame of who was the most important. For a while, it would have been Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow, and then at times it would have been Ron Jeremy. In the 90s, it would have been George Tenet.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm trying to think. AJ Lee went to my school, my high school.
Did you? Oh, in Florida?
Mm-hmm. But no, I graduated. I started in Florida. I finished in West New York, New Jersey at Memorial High School.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, but she wasn't the same grad. She was like 2 or 3 years after me. So now I'm still not the most famous person from my high school. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, man.
Peter Joseph on Twitter says, I didn't expect to listen to Andrew Zarin doing NBA commentary, but I'm in for this.
Oh, fair enough. We'll do our best.
Yeah.
I mean, there's less activity, but at least it makes coherent
Well,
sense.
you know what? You do color commentary.
I do. I do the color for Catalyst Wrestling. By the way,
Catalyst Wrestling.
We've just filmed some new episodes, so definitely check out Catalyst Wrestling on YouTube.
No audience.
No audience. We did it. Yeah, we did it safe. No audience. No, we brought audience in, and then we made it mandatory that you couldn't wear a mask, and everybody had to hug each other.
Is that how it worked?
Yeah. We went the other way with it. We're trying to provide an alternative, Andrew.
Yeah. And we need one in these times.
Yeah, we do need one of these in this section here.
Indiana with the ball.
There
4
you
minutes,
go.
19 seconds remaining.
111, 107, down by 4, Indiana.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Up, moving around the top of the key.
Drives it in. Does he get it in?
He
No.
does
No,
not.
wait a minute.
Rebounded.
Is that a foul? No.
Miami
it was,
ball.
goaltending.
Oh, no, goaltending call. Miami ball. Close game, down at 2.
It's going to go into
Just
overtime,
our
and
luck.
AEW's never going
Oh,
on.
my God, yeah. We might have to start NXT.
And then go to
we
AEW.
might have to do the pre-show of NXT. Are they doing a pre-show?
There's nothing on now. No, it's just
There's
John
nothing
Cena.
on now. John Cena's on the network?
Yep, John Cena's on the network right now.
Is it actually a show, or is
WWE
that the
timeline.
graphic that they use when they have technical
A
difficulties?
404 error?
Yeah, it's just John
One of
Cena
those.
with his arms going, sorry.
They used to have Papa Shango
On
on a 404 error.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've
That's
reached
funny,
parts unknown.
actually. That's really funny, actually. Oh, how do you? What is the stuff they're putting on Peacock, by the way? Because now WWE has some content on.
They have some content on.
NBC's streaming platform.
So I find
Peacock.
it interesting. Like, so Peacock obviously exists, and then you could integrate Peacock with the NBC Universal app. Like NBC has their own app
Yeah, they have their own.
on top of Peacock,
It's too
and they
much,
kind
man.
of integrate. It's like the same content in multiple places.
That's
It's like what HBO.
Well, HBO got rid of their HBO Go app, at least, I think, right?
Well, they had HBO, they had HBO Go,
HBO
Now, and HBO Max.
What was HBO Now? That would be like what was streaming, like watch HBO
HBO
Live.
Now was the HBO app to just subscribe to. HBO Go was if you had a cable provider and you had HBO already, you
Right.
could log in through the
Right.
cable provider.
Okay.
And then HBO Max is obviously HBO Max.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they got rid of HBO Go.
I think it's a terrible name.
HBO Max.
Yeah, because it's not just HBO; it's all Turner properties.
Right. Yeah, you forget about that. Adult Swim properties, Turner Classic Movies.
So
yeah.
I get that they're trying to turn HBO into its own brand. Like home box office is the brand,
Right.
like Netflix, but 3-pointer.
It's
No,
complicated.
3 minutes 40 seconds.
Netflix doesn't have its own channel.
3-point game right now.
Yeah. All right. This is a hot game, guys.
A timeout called by Miami.
Miami's leading this series 2-0. If they take the lead, this is over for Indiana. They're not coming back. And there we see. Oh, I forget TNT is part of the thing. So
Yeah,
is there an AEW
TNT
thing at any
TV.
point where they're going to do on HBO Max? They should
So
do something.
now here's the other thing, right?
Yeah.
They also have BR Live.
Oh, they own that as well.
They own a BR Live.
That's a
So
lot.
I would 100% take AEW's pay-per-views off of BR Live, move them to HBO Max, and do live pay-per-views on HBO Max, much like how ESPN does it with the ESPN app. You
Okay.
subscribe to ESPN, but you also can now buy the pay-per-views.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the UFC model.
UFC model.
Okay, fair enough. That would make sense.
Worst thing Vince did was taking pay-per-views off. TV.
Just in general?
Biggest mistake he made. That's why Bar.
Financially?
Yeah, that's why Bar. Well, financially they were fine because they made so much money everywhere else. But that's one of the reasons why Michelle, I forgot her last name, and George Barrios got ousted.
Oh,
One of the
really?
big
Okay.
things were if you were to take the pay-per-views and put them on TV, put them on your own network, you're gonna get tremendous subscription, which they did. They were sitting at above 1 million for a long time. The problem was they didn't do anything to build more content on there and keep the subscribers going up. So once your viewership drops, your subscribers drop. So how else are you going to make money now? You can't raise the price
Oh, the
without
network.
offering what you had already. So now you got to offer more. So more expenses to charge more.
Right.
But they could have kept the 4 on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think that would have been fine.
You want to watch
was a
it live?
weird-
Buy it on pay-per-view. In 2 days, it'll be on the network.
Okay, yeah.
WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or whatever you wanted to do. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, or just WrestleMania. Don't put it on the network.
Yeah, WrestleMania have it be the one.
You gave up, let's see, $60 million.
Right.
Are
they making that revenue off the network?
Off WrestleMania, they were making about 30.
No, I'm just saying the network as a whole.
Oh no, they operate at a loss.
Because they're still operating at a loss.
Yeah, maybe now. Maybe they moved to Fox's platform for live because they left MLB.
Oh, okay.
They were using MLB. Now they're using what the NFL and NHL use. I guess it's going to be cheaper, but I know that first initial year was a $62 million operations cost.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You're right. In hindsight, I guess they were trying to hope that they were just being very optimistic. Maybe?
They were actually very before its time, and they thought they would get more credit for it, but did not happen.
That is true. I mean, they were one of the first ones who were able to do that live sort of. I remember that live streaming where you could watch it, pause it, go back to it as it was happening, instead of either having to start over or just streaming live.
Yeah. For people tuning in and wondering why we're not talking about AEW,
yes,
it's not on right now. The Indiana Pacers are playing the Miami Heat. Miami leads the series 2-0 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth.
It's a very close game, unfortunately for us.
Yeah, unfortunately for us, it's a very close game. If you are a fan of either team, you're very much into this. Three-pointer, and he hit it.
It's a good game here so far.
Pacers down by 2 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining.
It's turned into a hot one.
See, I'm so out of the basketball bubble. I don't know who any of these players are anymore.
Indiana and Miami don't have a lot of huge stars. A lot of that era left. I think they have Jimmy Butler, who's a big star.
Is Reggie Miller still there?
No, he's doing commentary now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Miller's not there.
Reggie Miller's not playing at 50?
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Unless they have some. Well, they were doing the Big Three. Remember the Big Three?
I love that stuff. Well, who had the league? There was another league, right? That was not NBA's version.
No, it was the Big Three was not associated with the NBA. It was Ice Cube had it.
Yeah, okay, that's the one.
Yeah, Ice Cube had it, and it was old, sort of retired. Now wrestling can't have that because you just have wrestlers wrestling.
Yeah,
it's just independent. But they did have that. They'd bring back like Charles Oakley, and And,
I love to see that.
It was not bad, except there were some people. Every once in a while, somebody would tear their Achilles or their knee.
Is that what was happening?
Because they shouldn't have been playing.
Was Shaq playing?
No, Shaq didn't play.
Who was the biggest name that played?
I don't remember. Jeez.
No Hakeem Elijah ones. No
not
Shaqs.
Hakeem Elijah one. No Shaqs. I don't think any Hall of Famers were playing.
John Starks is not there.
John Starks wasn't there. I remember Charles Oakley was playing.
Anthony Mason.
I think Anthony. Yeah, not Anthony. I do believe Anthony Mason passed.
Did he? Oh yeah, he did pass away.
He did pass away. Yeah. I think he was also the one that Biggie Smalls was singing about in that song, where he was banging some athlete's wife.
Oh, he was talking about Anthony Mason?
Yeah, I think it was the rumors that it was Anthony Mason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What time is NXT? I think it's 7 Eastern.
7 o'clock. 7 East. 6:30, the pre-show begins.
Oh, okay. Which
I'll put on the pre-show.
Yeah. Whatever. It's about 1:30. Hopefully they also go off the air. Don't do a post-game, but I think they'll...
Oh, no, I don't...
They'll go off pretty quickly.
But see, in a moment like this, that's why True TV exists, right? Like, put AEW on True TV.
Sure.
And then bring them back when this is over.
Oh yeah, you could do that, but also, I mean,
because the post show is going to be on somewhere for this. Wait a minute, is that Shot Clock?
Yeah, they have the digital. They add it
for who? For us or for them?
For us, not for them. They can't.
They don't see
it.
that.
No,
okay.
They don't see it. That's just a digital thing. They put the Shot Clock at the foul line.
And why is the 3-point line different? The second line isn't there.
What do you mean? The second line is only when you play like a college university. That's like.
The Knicks always had the second line.
I think they only had that when they were doing March Madness tournaments.
Oh, is that what it was?
Or whatever, yeah. That's before they changed the floor. The second line would only be for like college or high school where the line is shorter than the NBA 3-point line. Again, this is NBA Talk. You're listening to Andrew Zarian and Harry Terjanian doing NBA Talk here tonight.
Back to another commercial. Right now in the WWE Network
commercials.
Okay, so let's go down this NXT card, huh?
Let's do it.
Let me see. NXT TakeOver 30. All right. By the way, guys, the phone lines will be open. So if you want to call in, you can. 888-828-1437. That's 888-828-1GFQ. You could just put it right on top.
I just want to make sure. It's laminated.
So yeah, it's laminated. It's fine. We got
I don't get my gyro grease
that is
all over your studio.
It's a lamb Laminated.
Oh, laminate. Oh, I get it. LAMB. Nice.
We're going to be doing Greek jokes all night. So this NXT show is going to have 6 matches. 1 match on the pre-show. Pre-show match, which will probably go on at 6:30. Breezango versus Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch versus Phantasma's team.
Oh,
right?
the
Who is it?
Luchadors.
Joaquin Wilde and
Something
Raul
Martin?
Mendoza.
Raul Mendoza.
Yeah.
That's right.
Great names on both of them.
Yeah, I like those guys.
So that's going to be in the opening show match. That's going to determine the number 1 contender for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Who do you think takes this? I'm going to say it has to be Joaquin Wilde and
it's not going to be
Mendoza.
Breezango.
I hope not.
I like those guys. You don't like those guys that much?
I'm over it.
You're over it?
I got there was a place.
There was a time, but I will say that they didn't squeeze all the juice out of that lemon.
No.
There was a time they got hot, and I guess Vince was like, "Oh, these guys are getting organically. The fans love them.
Yeah.
Tear it down, tear the machine down."
I'm gonna go with Wilde and Raul
agree
Mendoza.
I would
on that
agree
one.
with that. They're the hot new. They're the hot new team.
You're gonna have Bronson Reed versus Damian Priest versus Cameron Grimes versus Johnny Gargano and Velveteen Dream in a ladder match for the vacant NXT North American
Oh, I
Championship.
forgot Dream is in this. Ladder
What do
match.
you think of the Dream situation? Because I don't think I spoke to you about what was said to me, other than whatever I've said on the show.
It's really weird. It feels weird. Because for a second there, it seemed the allegations were really hot on him. Like really, when I say hot, not attractive. Meaning like
Yes.
like how much heat it was getting for it. And then then I guess there's nothing more. It seems odd that they would bring him back, but them bringing him back maybe speaks to there not being enough information on it.
So what was said to me,
Yeah.
was that when you have an allegation like this,
Yeah.
right, and there is no criminal proceedings happening already,
Right.
you are now left to do the investigation yourself,
Right.
because the accusers are claiming that they did. 2 of the accusers claiming that they did contact the police.
Right.
Their claim is that the police didn't give a shit.
Okay.
However, one of the claims is that the person was 17 or
Right.
16 or 17,
Which is
and
technically
he was 19.
Who was 19? The
Velveteen
Dream?
was 19 at the time.
Is that one of those? What's the age of consent in Jersey? It might be 16 or something, depending on the age of the other.
Depending on what it is, yeah, depending
Yeah.
on what it is. But I think one of the cases, from what I remember reading, and I
Yeah.
could be wrong, what I read, it didn't look like it was. Is it creepy? Is it inappropriate? Yeah, inappropriate. But is it illegal? There
Right.
wasn't anything illegal with that one. And the other one, I'm trying to remember what they said about it. They essentially said that it was very difficult for them to prove that he did something.
Right.
Was there inappropriateness? Yes. Was there anything that was a crime? They couldn't prove it because he's not admitting to anything.
Right.
He's claiming that his phone was hacked and he didn't say anything inappropriate, and he was so. It's a situation where, do you want to wrongfully terminate someone and have that lawsuit on your hands?
Right, because that's another issue that they have.
It's
to
another
deal with as
issue.
Corporate.
It's a very corporate thing that they're
I would
doing.
think that them bringing him back indicates that they feel solidly that there's nothing more,
Or they can't prove it.
or they can't prove it.
Or
But
they
even
can't
not
prove it.
proving it, they would just probably let him sit out for even a little bit longer, because it was like
A
just
month.
a month ago, right? That
Yeah.
it was like, dude, he's done.
Yeah, maybe
Like,
it was a
he
30-day
is-
suspension.
Maybe.
know?
I do also believe in innocent until proven guilty, and
Yeah.
again, you're right. If he's wrongfully accused, you don't want to.
It's such
force
a
him
weird.
to sit out. But it's very complex.
My
man.
personal belief. Do I think that he had inappropriate conversations? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I think it was illegal? It depends on the age.
Right.
Right. And now
Yeah.
you actually have to now show that he intended on doing something physically with them. Like, do you want to? It's so bad. This game is over. Yes, the game is over.
Well, the game is over in the sense. I think there's 22 seconds.
22 seconds.
Unfortunately, they run the entire 4 quarters.
Yeah, they'll have more
even when the
breaks.
game is out of reach, and they certainly won't preempt it for, unfortunately,
Yeah.
AEW wrestling.
Rick in the chat room says they waited because of how fast they overreacted to Enzo. Yes, Enzo's
Yeah.
thing was a guttural reaction by the company because they were already annoyed with him.
With Enzo.
With
Right.
Enzo. So when they cut him, that was like one of the many things that happened. But they did find out that he didn't really do anything wrong except put him in a vulnerable position.
Right. So legally, yeah, there was nothing
Yeah.
nothing more.
But, you know,
Is
he was
he
around.
making a comeback officially? I'm always confused.
Enzo?
He's in and out. I know he's training in
He's
North
on
Bergen.
OnlyFans right now.
He's on OnlyFans.
He's on OnlyFans. His training school's on OnlyFans. You can subscribe.
Okay,
to
that's
his training
interesting
school on
because I know
OnlyFans.
so far my only knowledge of OnlyFans is that it's pornography.
Pornography, generally.
It's just generally, but
Yeah.
that it's not only pornography. You could do what you want with it.
I guess you could do whatever you want.
it
Like,
was
we could
just-
have a GFQ OnlyFans.
You could do.
We could.
do. Oh, okay.
The Meta Matman.
All right, fair
This
enough.
month's hot spread is Harry Terjanian.
There we go. We on the OnlyFans. It's the same show, but it's just us
Just
in the
nude.
nude,
Just
sitting in
sitting
the nude.
nude. Enzo was
And
on
then
talk.
you pay us money to put my clothes back on.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
15 seconds remaining in this game. Miami in
Yes.
control. 112 to 120.
And
Miami.
he's gonna be fouled
Yeah.
because
And they did foul him.
they did foul him.
So
with
this is the
hook.
longest 12 seconds of our lives.
This has got to be eating away at AEW. The irony is that you move them from Wednesday night to get them away from the game, and then you bring them here.
Do me a
but-
favor, Harry.
Yeah.
Point the mic.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Just point it towards
There
you.
we go.
Yeah.
Is that better?
So much better.
There we go. Sorry about that.
It's the way that mic is set up. I'm not crazy about that mic. Rich had the same problem.
No, it's a good mic. It's just that you got to talk right into it. And I think also this thing needs to be screwed in a little. That's what it is.
There you go.
So I keep doing that, and then it just goes on its own.
It's a little flaccid.
Yeah, it won't stay hard.
NXT pre-show is about kickoff is about to start as well.
That's
Harry and Enchante collab on OnlyFans. Yes, please.
Yeah, we could do something. We could do a little work.
I'm
I'm a big fan of Enchante's
who
work.
is somebody ordered
Yeah,
6 Enchante beer steins from my wife's Etsy page.
nice.
I don't even think this person is a fan of the show. I just think
random?
they liked
The design.
the word Enchante with a mask. That's the design. It's like
okay.
like an eyes wide shut mask.
Is that going to create problems in a rift in your marriage if that becomes the
the
hot,
hot
number one
item
seller?
Enchante?
All the work your wife put into that, and then all of a sudden it just gets co-opted by Enchante.
The character of Enchante has started seeping into my real life because now people go ooh when they see me.
So you're becoming like Jim Norton's Chip Chipperson.
Chip Chipperson, yeah, I
Which-
love Chip Chipperson.
I love Chip Chipperson too, but it's very bizarre. He was just in that comedy March Madness tournament or whatever they were called, Comedy of Laughs. He was just doing it as Chip, and then doing nothing other than just trolling the tournament. So he would
That's
just do
great.
things that Chip would do, which if you don't follow Jim Norton and Sam Roberts, you wouldn't know who this Chip is,
yeah.
why he's on, and you would be very much confused as to why he is no longer eliminated and keeps showing up week after week in this tournament.
By the way, you're on the casting couch.
Oh, nice.
You're now
Okay,
on the
fair
casting
enough.
couch. Bruce from Connecticut just photoshopped
Oh,
you.
he did?
And he wrote, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Oh, boy. I feel honored to be photoshopped by Bruce from Connecticut.
Bruce from Connecticut
I'm a
has.
fan. I was telling
You are a fan of Bruce
Andrew
from
off
Connecticut.
the air. I don't want to sign into the Twitter. Do I? I'll do it on my phone. I just want to see it. I want to see
Bruce
what it
from
looks
Connectic.
like. Let's see. Is he?
Oh, here we go. The
Oh my
game's
God!
over.
I'm on the. Yeah, there I am.
What do you think of Sam Roberts?
But,
You work with Sam?
I did work with. Actually, we started in the same intern class. Sam
You
and
did?
I. The exact same intern class. Both of us were on.
That could be you right now on NXT.
It could be me.
Your hair looks much better. He has morphed into a strange man.
Oh, Sam.
Sam.
I'm
I'm not saying
physically.
anything physically.
Yeah, I mean he won't argue that. That's,
I'm not nothing disparaging again about the guy. I've met him once. Very nice guy. He's morphed into something unrecognizable.
What does he look like on the thing?
He just doesn't look like Sam Roberts anymore.
Well, he's gotten older.
How old is he? Is he
actually,
older than
would be
me?
my same age. Actually, now that I think about it, right?
Is
We're
he?
both the interns, so we would be a year or two apart.
He looks like Shawn Michaels right now.
Oh, really?
On this
Is
feed.
he
I swear to
thinned out
God.
a little bit. I know
He's thinned out tremendously.
His hair, meaning his hair.
The beard and the hair, honestly, if you were to tell me this was Shawn Michaels,
You would say,
I
oh
would
my
say
God,
sure.
What happened to Shawn
After
Michaels?
seeing
But
him on
yes.
Monday, I would say. By the way, Faustino Vargas, $20. Let's
Thank
get
you.
this weekend started. Have some beer
Wow.
money on me. $5 from Josh. Put it towards a Mattman OnlyFans sub.
Okay, we're
Cheers,
gonna start
guys.
building up. We gotta get a budget for that. We want this to be a high production OnlyFans.
This is a very high production OnlyFans.
Let me see. I'm trying to see what he looks like on the thing. This app is awful on the phone.
He just looks not like himself.
I'm just trying to watch it on my phone app.
Have you met Peter or no?
Rosenberg? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've met Peter. I've worked with him once or twice. We had him on the podcast on the Man School 202.
Did you?
Yeah, we had Sam on the Man School 202 podcast as well. I worked with Sam for. They're both good guys. I've worked with Sam as an intern, but he was just a
That's what I've
different
heard
guy.
about both of them.
Yeah, he was just a different guy. He hustles. He hustles.
He had to have been. You know what his breakout was, right?
What was that?
Was that iPhone line interview?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was his
but that was
breakout
on his
moment.
only. That was on his YouTube channel.
I know, but that like
by
blew up his
himself, yeah.
career. Like,
he was
listen,
interviewing some bimbo or whatever.
yeah, I don't think people realize like Sam Roberts was the intern that ate shit at Opie and Anthony. I mean, everybody ate shit, right? All the interns did, but he was one of their main interns. Like
he was, but he didn't eat a ton of shit. So he was a little bit of a shit stirrer, actually.
Was he?
At
Okay.
the Opie, and that's why they loved him. But he wasn't that so much when I was there. He was just kind of quiet and working, and then like, it's sort of like watching like old clips of Nakamura, and he's just in the black trunks. You're like, this is not the Shinsuke Nakamura I recognize. Like, where's all the gimmicks? Like he was more quiet and subdued while I was there.
Everybody changes.
Yeah, he found his niche and found his gimmick. This WWE app is awful on the phone because I'm literally just trying to stream what is airing now, and it's giving me everything but. If I'd like to watch this year's WrestleMania, I can do that.
You can for free.
For free.
By the way, guys, AEW is beginning. The pre-show for NXT TakeOver is here, and we're going to take your phone calls. Guys, call in 888-828-1437. That's 888-828-1GFQ. You could call in and ask your questions about tonight. Tonight, we're going to have some fun. Harry's here with us, Harry Terjanian from Catalyst Wrestling, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You're on, you do a podcast with Dante Nero, Man School 202,
Sex and Relationship
which
Advice.
I was on a couple weeks ago.
If you want to go on YouTube and see the episode that Andrew did with us, it was a really fun episode. Is this live here? We're starting this.
We're
They're
starting
just going right into it.
They're going right into it right now.
FTR versus Private Party.
They're trying to make up some time. They're 35 minutes late.
But they're not live, right? You said, or this is taped?
No, this is taped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe this is taped.
So this is what it would have been no matter what.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. By the way, Tully's in the corner of FTR. By the way, Bachelor 3000, $10. Shout out to getting Rhino to co-host Matt Men live with you, sweet baby.
I mean, it's doable. I feel like you could just do a bunch of cameos.
Meaning you look like Rhino right now.
Oh, do I look like Rhino?
Yeah.
I could see that a little bit.
A young, swarthy Rhino.
Swarthy. A young Armenian Rhino.
Yeah. People are blown away by the whole Armenian connection here. Because you and Rich are Ecuadorian Armenian.
Yeah, it's rare.
I'm curious how many exist.
I only know Rich. I've never met.
But what are the odds?
It's very minimal.
What are the odds?
It's very minimal. I don't know. I mean, but his are the opposite, right? His dad is
No. His dad's Armenian.
His dad's Armenian and
mother's
his mom's
Ecuadorian.
That's the same one I have.
Same as you.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and his father's from. I believe his father's. I don't know. His father's from Armenia.
Oh, okay. He's not from Turkey as well. It would be weird if we did meet. So it would be weird if we never met. I would be like, all right, he might not be real. He might be a AI thing.
Private Party here. Big drop kicks on FTR to start it. Tully's in the corner of FTR, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, they started doing stuff. Okay, so he's officially managing them, kind of?
Tully looks great.
Yeah, he's good, man. I like what AEW is doing. They bring back some of the older guys, but they have them involved. The older guys and the older gals.
Just give them the rub.
Yeah, but they do it right. WWE brings them in periodically,
and make them. They end up making them look like fools.
Right, and it's usually a backstage segment of like a party thing,
dancing to Tutti Frutti.
Right.
Yeah.
Or every once in a while they get beat up, which I'm fine with that. Like the way they got Batista, beating up Ric Flair, that was fine. But it is very odd that I had wished for them to use Ric Flair as a manager for the last 2 decades
and they did.
almost. They didn't.
Crappily.
They did a little bit, and then once COVID hit, they're like, well, we need to get Flair in here immediately. This Randy Orton thing needs Flair involved.
Let's tweet. NXT TakeOver watch along. Join us.
Did the NXT supposedly gave spoilers for Dynamite?
Did they?
I don't know. That's what Ryan Anderson's saying on the chat. Even though that NXT reject gave the spoilers for Dynamite, I hope I'm surprised.
Who said it?
Oh yeah, I don't know what that one's
about.
Who's
the NXT
Ryan.
reject?
Yeah, what did you mean by that, bud? Is it maybe somebody at AEW gave out a spoiler?
I missed it.
I don't know. Let's see. Private Party doing it. I mean, good tag team stuff. I like what they're doing with the tag division in AEW.
Yeah, they have a very good tag division.
And let's see. So they do have fans there. Wait a minute. So they were selling. Were they selling tickets to this event, AEW, at 10% occupancy, or is it? at another
No,
event.
no, not this one. I think starting this week.
Oh, okay.
Official
Hang on.
run-in.
Hey, MG Geek, you're there.
Official run-in. No, it's just Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh my God.
Hang on, let me put you up.
I can't even say the name right. Fail.
MG Geek is our hold on, do we have more
Mic
people
check.
here? Oh, look, everybody's showing up.
Let's
Oh,
see.
Bruce
This is the
from
party.
Connecticut. I mean Jonathan.
What's up?
You want to put me on the casting couch? I like
Hang on,
it.
let me get the
I'm on the casting couch, but I'm a giant on the casting couch, which I love.
All right, Jonathan, let me get a mic check from you.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
There you go. Beautiful. And MG Geek, can I get one from you?
1 2 1 2.
All right. So I had to okay,
Move
gotta
this out of the
go.
way to make these photoshops easier.
Make him easier.
I'm a professional. I'm gonna move that other mic stand I'm not using. This way, when
we
we
go.
Photoshop, it's not in the way.
So
Hey, just to let you
yeah.
know, let you guys know on the crowds that the show that AEW sold crowds for was the Thursday show, the one they're doing.
Okay. Next week.
2
or
weeks.
I
weeks
think
from
this next Thursday is
Not
what it
this-
is, and that's the one that got
not
the
Thursday
one
coming up.
I don't
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
The following one. Yeah,
It's
because
the
the NBA,
27th.
because what happens with their NBA contracts is they don't get assigned a day anymore. They get assigned series, and they split them with ESPN. So if that series falls on a Wednesday and
Got
not a Thursday, they're screwed. They just got to move their television around.
Got it. Interesting.
So that's how that works.
That's weird because they were Wednesday night was the night for basketball playoffs for a
yeah,
while.
yeah. A
Um,
lot. A
yeah.
lot of
And if their game falls on that night, if their series they're assigned to cover falls on a Wednesday, well then they're obligated for that because that's their big money maker. That
Yeah.
whole network.
So right now on the
Mhm.
NXT pre-show, just to give people an update on why we're not covering wrestling, there's no wrestling happening. It's Sam Roberts on one side and Booker T from home doing a remote. By the way, Booker T's mustache looks remarkable.
That's crazy.
Remarkable. And by the way,
Dude.
Sam Roberts does look like Shawn Michaels right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's looking a little. Oh, is it because I'm not?
Shawn
watching?
Michaels from
Shawn
Wednesday
Michaels from Monday.
or whatever
yeah,
it was.
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels
God,
from Monday.
He looks so bad.
He's old, man.
At least I
He's
thought.
not a young man anymore.
Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all.
It's
But yet people still would
He's
pay
not a
money to
sexy
see
boy
him
anymore.
wrestle somebody like AJ Styles. Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, I would love to see that
He
happen.
did a fine job,
Mhm.
an okay job
Hell,
in that.
if you did
I feel so
Shawn
bad for
Michaels
him on that
and-
match.
yeah.
if you did Shawn Michaels and Steve Austin right now, in every people would eat that up like it was 1996 all
Oh
over.
my
again.
God! If you
But it would
said
be
that you're gonna have a
horrible.
redo of that match, I
Yeah,
think it would be the
people would-
biggest. Yeah, the biggest draw in,
Yeah.
in WWE history.
Yeah.
That would be huge.
And it would be ridiculously bad, but they wouldn't
Yeah.
care.
Faustino, I'm so sorry.
I guess
Mm.
that it's well, the Tyson thing's happening, right? That's going to be one of the bigger pay-per-views.
Did you see
That
Holyfield
will
training
be.
too?
No, Holyfield's back in training.
Holyfield's back in training.
What's going on?
And I got to tell you, he looks. First of all, he's 58.
yeah.
He looks. I mean, just the real deal is very appropriate for Evander
Oscar
Holyfield.
De La Hoya.
He looks
too.
great, but
Yeah.
he's slow.
Oh yeah.
He's not fast anymore. Tyson is
He's
fast.
still fast.
Holy moly, he's fiery. And you know what? I love late 80s, 90s heavyweight boxing. I absolutely loved it. My grandmother, we were
Yeah.
talking about my grandmother before. My grandmother was a big Ric Flair fan, so she would watch WCW all the time, but her number one sport was heavyweight boxing. Loved heavyweight boxing.
Really?
Was a huge George Foreman fan.
Look at this shot, by the
Holyfield-
way, right above
I know,
the
I
ring.
love that.
That's a great shot.
They got to use that more.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite shots. They don't really do that when they're not in this building
Oh, okay.
because they control this. Oh, we got a pre-show match. Let's go to. I guess we could switch.
We can switch over. We're going to be switching
Yeah,
over.
let's do that. Unfortunately, we got to
So
concentrate.
how are you going to do it, Andrew? Are you going to stick on one show or stick on the other?
I'm
So I
gonna
have
stick on
AEW on my
NXT.
phone.
So I'm gonna.
I have
I'm gonna-
AEW on my phone, so if something big happens, I'll let you know.
Well, I'm putting AEW on the iPad, so
Okay.
I'll be fine
Alright.
with that.
Mm.
If I could get YouTube
I got
TV.
I got
loaded.
them both on a different TV.
You got them both
I
on
got like
different
a
teams.
whole setup.
What are you, showing
yeah,
off?
You're the
can't
one.
I can't
Yeah.
believe
You
that.
are showing off
but-
a little bit.
I logged on to my Sling TV for AEW, and why was the first thing I was greeted with was a $50 opportunity to buy a SummerSlam.
That's great.
And I said,
Oh Jesus!
who's doing that?
I got to download the app.
Some people do, man. Some people don't have internet that's strong enough. They have to do it that way.
Let's do
see
YouTube.
The NXT pre-show match here. We see the nice setup. They got 3 X's out there for screens. I like the. Oh, I forget. This is in the Thunderdome, right?
No, it's not.
No,
It's not.
It's in
Performance-
just in Full Sail.
Full Sail, yeah.
Yeah, see, they got the crowd on the outside.
See, I think Full Sail is a better building than the Performance Center. I was surprised they ran
Absolutely.
all the Raw and SmackDown shows out of the Performance
I
Center.
don't think they had. I think they had some sort of contract that they couldn't. I don't know what that is, but I
Well,
think that
also
was
it's a
it.
Yeah, I think-
university, so
Yeah.
you have to get clearance to
Yeah.
hold
To run
events
every
and things
day.
as opposed to just
Mhm.
Once.
I know Full Sail was closed down, similar to LA Film School right now, because they're
Right.
sister universities.
This guy's great.
Who is this here? I forget his name.
Phantasma.
He's the cruiserweight champion.
What do they call him now? Escobar?
Yeah. I don't even know
Escobar. I forget what
his,
the other name was.
Carlos.
what his
It's-
first name is.
Carlos X.
Chad will
Yeah,
tell me.
I like these guys.
Yeah, it's a good tag team.
It's a good
It's a
little
good-
stable, but there's a lot of stables now.
WWE loves stables now. Considering they hate factions, they've always hated them. It's always been a thing for them. They're not factions.
What does that mean, though? Is just the name? Just the
Not a
it's
faction.
not a faction. They're not gangs. Remember that? It's not gangs. What was the name of the pay-per-view? Survivor
Gang
Series
Warfare.
Gang Warfare. Yeah. Wasn't TakeOver already pre-recorded? It might be. Let's see. And we see Fandango and
I don't know if this was
Takeover
pre-recorded.
is not. Takeover is live. Takeover is live. They've done everything in the building today.
So
okay.
now I'm going to AEW.
So they've been doing interviews.
See, if you were sitting here, I could have just put it.
Oh, okay. I can move there if you want me to.
Uh,
If that's easier for you. If it doesn't mess things up, I'll get off the casting couch and
no,
move
I mean,
over.
I can move you here.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Let's do
If
that.
you want to do that,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Let's
As,
do that.
as we watch.
Social distancing has been what's the word I'm looking
Eliminated.
for?
Deleted.
Eliminated in the studio. I was trying to be more clever than that.
Avoiding the social.
Has been.
Well, I'll stay as socially distant as I can. in
I'm
the
fine.
chat.
It'd be
okay.
it'd be like it's. No, I'm just
I've
joking.
been tested
It's,
5 million times at this point.
it's ridiculous. It's a little
For
out of
AIDS?
control.
For AIDS. Yeah. I have a very active
Among other
sex
things.
life. Oh, I'm positive every time. Oh, thank you. Can you bring me one? Can you bring me another one of these? It's in the fridge. Thank you. Intern Deacon. All right, let me set you up here. Let's see how this is gonna work.
MG Geek, how you doing, bud?
I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm good. Where are you? Are you on your normal setup? You sound like you got a new setup.
I got a new computer. Well, not a new, but a new setup, and I'm in kind of like I got my own little. I got almost a studio setup now going, so it's a little bit different.
Nice. Well, anybody in the chat that wants to talk while Andrew is reorganizing the in studio, MG Geek and myself are here. Any Photoshop ideas for this weekend?
All right, you're seeing how the
Oh man.
Oh, I see very tan arms. Did you see the South
He's
Park
actually lost
Photoshop I
some
made?
There you go, look at that. Great.
He has.
Yes, I did. That one was great.
Yeah, he's becoming less Oompa Loopy. This setup right here reminds me of the episode of The Office where Michael Scott thinks he's getting big manned by the mafia into buying insurance. I feel like Andrew is getting big manned into buying some sort of insurance right now.
You think insurance is not what
Yeah.
he's selling? You know, Andrew.
Yeah,
And it looks like FTR won their match.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Hear yourself, right?
MGD,
I
do you know
cannot
who's
hear you.
commentating with
Moment,
Beth
but
Phoenix?
I don't know where that goes.
All right.
It's Mauro Ronaldo, but Corey Graves is going to
Ronaldo.
join him as well.
You have it now. You
Yeah.
got 1 2 1 2. SSS.
I can hear. Yeah, I can
You
hear.
can hear?
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
All right. Beautiful.
There we go. We fixed
Okay.
that.
And
Deacon
we're
in the
back.
house. We got a Yo Deacon.
You guys missed it. I compared this shot to that episode of The Office where Michael Scott is getting big manned by the mafia over insurance. It looks like you're big man and Andrew for some insurance.
We're also going to be live streaming The Office after this is done, guys. We're going to be doing live Office commentary.
Oh God!
In case you haven't seen that show enough, I
Dunder
do love that
Matlin?
show, but Dunder Matlin. Dunder Matlin.
Full
Dunder
disclosure:
Matlin.
I've never seen one episode of The Office.
Really, it's a good show. It's a good
Really?
show. It's
Mm.
super fun.
Never, not one episode. Because I always worked at night in those years, and all those years, I never watched too much primetime TV.
So AEW is promoting Cody's making a title defense, and then also an update from Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I guess he's going to be doing another campaign stump speech.
And now Moxley's giving a promo.
Nice, John Moxley.
Pablo-
But I don't have a sound on, so I don't know what he's saying.
Pablo in the chat, no, NXT right now is at Full Sail. They're back in Full Sail, not in the Thunderdome.
Which seems like
Right.
kind of a wasted opportunity considering you have the Thunderdome there. I don't,
Yeah,
I don't think they wanted to tear down the set.
Yeah, did you guys hear Triple H's any of his conference call? What he said about that?
About what? I missed it.
Not using the Thunderdome for
So-
the NXT?
So they asked him why not put NXT there too, and he said it's so new. They're trying to work out all the bugs and get Raw and SmackDown right, like 100%.
Oh, interesting.
He said maybe down the road we'll consider
Well, I mean, for
it.
like a pay-per-view,
once we
why
get it
not?
set.
But right now, listen. Here's the thing: they only intend on being in a building till the end of October, right? This is not a long-term vision for them.
Wait. So they're going to continue being in the Thunderdome?
No,
Oh.
until October.
And-
They are
until
gonna be
the
in the
end of
Thunderdome.
October.
Yeah, WWE.
So this is what it's going to be. What we saw on SmackDown yesterday
it.
is going to be.
Raw and SmackDown.
It's a
pay-per-views.
permanent residency. Yes.
Yeah, they're running a permanent till October, end of October, so till
okay.
November.
Okay.
Can you show us the screen? We cannot because we will get thrown off.
Right. Yeah.
So this is a companion. You know what this is? Hang out, have a couple drinks with us, watch
This
Harry's
is that
beautiful
weird
face.
tab.
Keep
The
in
what?
mind we are
Is
following
that
Harry's
AEW,
beautiful
and that
face?
is on TNT.
The what's on TNT?
I said, well, he was saying
AEW.
how people want to show the screen. We are following AEW, and that is on national television,
that's
cable
free. You
television.
could watch that.
So
Very bad producing, Andrew. How you just
Sorry,
not
man.
switch over the camera when you
I
walk
know.
away?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I should have. I need a better producer.
I
I
got
gotta do
you.
500 things here.
As we see John Moxley continuing to cut a very well shot promo. I like this 24 frames film.
I'm a little ahead of you guys.
Yeah, why?
But,
Why is it shot like that?
I don't know. I like it though. I like it. It's a little different.
You can't hear him, but
He looks intense.
so let's see. Can we?
Oh wow, this tag match is pretty good, by the way.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty good. A triple threat match here for the pre-show, the NXT pre-show.
But NXT doesn't do their shows like they don't follow the same format as the main roster shows.
Yeah, it
that's
does
cool.
feel different. Yeah, I do like NXT. I
Right.
wish they weren't on Wednesday nights. I resent and more
I know-
stuff
Hey,
from
Harry.
AEW. Yes.
As the guest, this is our first interaction. I'll let you decide my next Photoshop. Let's see how creative you are.
Oh boy.
Oh man, this is big shoes because Rich comes up with some doozies.
Okay. I'm trying to.
Rich already was sending in doozies last night.
Oh yeah,
It
he
was
showed me
nice.
one that he wants me to have.
Can you just do me calling an
Yeah.
NBA game? If we could do,
You
since
want-
that's what ended up happening for most of this.
Yeah, how about this?
or-
Put Harry and I calling an NBA game. I'll be Marv Albert, and you could be Clyde
Clyde Frazier?
Frazier. Yeah.
Either that or put us on the set of the NBA inside, not inside stuff, the NBA pregame
it's
show
the
they did
inside.
with Charles Barkley
With Charles-
and Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes, there you
Mhm.
go.
There you go. That's it.
So one of those, if you could figure that out, I'm very
See what we can
thrilled.
do here.
I was on the casting couch already, which is, if I'm filling in for Rich, I also have to
There
be
we
on the
go.
casting couch.
This
Ooh, an
works.
advertisement for the ice cream bars.
Oh, there's a new
New
one.
commercial here on the
Yeah.
NXT.
They're coming out with new ones. And the first one I seen was one that had Roman Reigns on it. I was
There
like,
we go.
oh.
Believe that.
Of course.
Believe that.
Roman
believe
Reigns,
that.
Becky Lynch, and John Cena, and then the Macho Man is another one that they have so far. Still not doing the thing we all want, because the thing about the ice cream bar was part of it was chocolate.
Oh
One
yeah,
side
it
was chocolate.
Do you know the story on why they can't have those ice cream bars anymore?
Why is that?
copyrighted,
the company,
isn't it?
No, the company that was making them was
Whoa,
this
this is
tiny,
weird.
tiny place. It was literally a farm, a dairy farmer
Yeah,
that was making milk. They just couldn't keep up with the inventory.
and they just stopped.
They just stopped. They
And-
just couldn't do it. They couldn't produce those.
But the thing is, no one else can pick up that. I don't understand. They have a deal with Good Humor or whatever.
they make them, but it's never the same. They've
No.
attempted a couple times in the past.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I don't know. I remember.
Is this
I
the
love-
first time, Andrew, that you're on the left side of the screen?
I don't know why. You don't like it?
No, I don't, because now it looks like
I know.
Henry's Harry.
Harry.
Miss Harry is looking at nothing.
Oh, that's
whenever he looks
because
at
when
you.
I do look at you, yeah, it is true. It's
How about two of you?
oh, two of me. That's even better. Can you flip it so that I look like I'm arguing with myself, which is the
Yeah.
which is the ultimate dream of everybody on TV? Oh, this is. Did we miss the ending of that
There we go.
match? I guess we. I
Is
guess
that better?
on the NXT thing?
Yeah, that's better.
They are promoting the North American Championship ladder match on NXT while
Who
AEW
takes-
is on commercial.
I'm gonna go with Damian Priest.
Who do I go with? I have a feeling it might be Johnny Gargano. No, it can't be Johnny Gargano.
He's
kinda-
had it too many times.
Oh wow, Booker T just. Did
Look, I
the
told you that's the
wax.
mustache.
Yeah.
I told you.
Wow, he did like the.
It's
snidey
gonna be
whiplash.
it's gonna be Deacon's twin. That's
Yeah,
gonna win
he's
that ladder
the
match.
deacon of.
Oh my god, I tweeted that out at you guys. That second Cameron Grimes did that one promo, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Deacon, just really annoying, just in the way.
So, how old is Booker T now? He's in his mid-50s. MJF is dying apparently. What's going on with him here? He's in
He
a
has
neck brace.
now.
He's
I
given a-
forgot what happened.
He has his attorney. Guy kind of looks like Roman Reigns. Warlord looks like a weird Roman Reigns there.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. He's.
I'm
giving
going
an
for that
update.
haircut too.
You're going for the Wardlow?
I got the
You're
little.
growing it out. Yeah, you have it. You got to grow it out a little bit, but
It's
it's
so
there.
long, dude. Here, hold
It's-
on. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. And the sunning is kind of out of it now.
The sun's out of it.
Yeah,
He does look a little like Roman Reigns, doesn't he?
Look at this thing.
a little bit. There you go. Oh, yeah, it's good. You got a good look going. And you had no problem during the quarantine? I forgot that NXT is on the pre-show, so yeah, Sam Roberts and what's his name from the New York Sports.
Bobby Fish is gnarly looking. That dude is so good.
And they're in New York, I think, doing this right at the
I
Who?
at the,
believe so.
part
Yeah.
of the Connecticut
Either
studios
that or
doing the
Connecticut
pre-show.
studio. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Stanford.
Yeah, this
Scott
is the
Stanford.
XFL.
Scott Stanford is the WPIX guy, right? He's on PIX.
I think he's done it. He was definitely on WOR.
He was on
Because he was the one who was
WOR too.
interviewing Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson lost his
Yes.
cool and started cursing at him.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we were watching AEW. MJF is trying to get into his wheelchair that he has with a plaid. It's a plaid blanket that matches his scarf as
From
he wears the
Plainview.
neck brace.
He was Feinstein, right?
Yes, he was. Yeah, I don't know
Now
why.
he's
they made it.
Friedman.
Now he's Friedman.
So because I honestly thought I was going crazy because when I called one of his matches in for NLW, and I remember calling him Maxwell Jacob Feinstein.
Yeah,
Not Friedman.
yeah. I don't know why they made him change it.
Too
Was it
ethnic.
Too ethnic, but Friedman is also
Feinstein's a little much.
too much. Too on the nose.
I guess that's how they did this.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
But then
Or
Friedman is also
is there a
Jewish
famous?
name.
It is.
Like,
But I guess maybe like nationally, or maybe he didn't want to give up
Is-
his gimmick.
Is there a politician
maybe.
by the name of Feinstein though?
I'm sure that, yeah.
is it
Maybe.
Rob? No.
Maybe
Rob?
that has something
Rob
to do with
Feinstein,
That's
no.
the guy. That's the guy from wrestling.
Our
right?
videos,
RF
yeah,
video.
that did something very
Oh,
bad.
maybe that's why. Do you think it's
Maybe.
that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you more comfortable in this seat?
Yeah, I'm
Is it better?
good, man. No, I like seeing both of the things. It's just so we can go back and forth. NXT right now is showing the highlight package. Again, it's still pre-show, so they're showing the highlight package.
Pat
of the-
McAfee stuff.
Yeah, the Pat McAfee. And
By the way,
Justin Roberts.
can I just say that Pat McAfee went up to the upper echelon of promos in
Dude, how good
1
was
week?
that was a great promo.
Yeah, let's talk about. What did you think of that promo?
I thought it was great. I thought he did a fantastic job. I think it's still a bizarre story as to what's going on, but it makes sense. It makes sense, like, why the justification for him being there.
Yeah.
I'm always very wary of these athletes that come in and just, other than like your Kurt
Dude,
Angles every once
yeah.
in a while. That
But here's the thing,
They're
right? You work
promoting
with
this
so much.
match on Get Up
What
on
happened?
ESPN right here. They promoted. They did this whole program. It's been promoted on Get Up on ESPN, their premier talk show in the morning.
Yeah.
So that got some national attention.
Yeah, Pat's great.
Pat's that part is good, and he's a great talker.
Do you work with the talent when you're doing color?
on occasion?
Like, do you tell them, like, what's your finish? Do you ask?
We
them,
do
or-
ask
Yeah.
on occasion. Yeah, what's your finish, or is there anything special? Is anything specific you want us to talk about? Let us know. Or
Yeah.
is there anything?
And
we should
do they
know?
normally give you feedback, or?
Some of them do. It's interesting. Some of them just come up to you. That's the smartest thing to do, is just come up to you and go, well, this is what my new finish, and this is what I'm trying to get across. It's funny. It's usually the ones that come up to you are the ones who are like on the opening card and it's their first time there.
Yeah.
Like, they're here from Canada on a trip or
Yeah, yeah,
something, and you're like, you got to get put over that this is the thing, and they have like 17
Oh,
things to put
17
over.
things to put over.
The guy in
yeah.
the main
I
event's
imagine
like,
it's- I imagine just like phrasing they want you to get over, right?
yeah, it's usually the phrasing, the name of the maneuver, but there's a
Right.
lot of stuff. But I do appreciate them because oftentimes it does give you something to talk about. But the Pat McAfee thing, I think he's great. I think he's great on the mic. He did a really great job on the mic in
Very
that
good job.
promo.
I'm
Oh,
curious
yeah.
how well he could work.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
because
gonna
that's
see
what I'm
tonight.
curious. Yeah, we're gonna
Did
see
they
him with
make
one of
this
the
a-
best.
Did this make this a street fight? Is that what happened?
On
Yes.
AEW.
Like,
or-
see
No, it's a
that?
street fight.
Is it?
Oh,
Okay.
the NXT
Yeah.
when did they make it a street fight?
I'm gonna call it right now. There's gonna be a swerve ending. Something is gonna happen. Not necessarily the finish, but something is gonna happen in that ending.
Mm.
Well, who takes this? How about this? Thatcher or Balor?
God, man. I mean, it's weird because I feel like Thatcher lost a little bit of the.
I was never a big fan of his.
I liked him. I like the look. I like that match he had with. There's been some real highlights during the pandemic, and one of those was that match that he had with Matt Riddle.
That was phenomenal.
Oh,
It
that
was
was
great.
that
It
was
was
They
great.
reinvented the cage match.
Yeah,
I think people forget that. They really reinvented the cage match and made it interesting, considering, we've seen every single version of a cage match. By the way, AEW is still going on here, but we're going to primarily heavily focus on NXT now that NXT TakeOver is starting. We got MG Geek here on VMix Call.
Yo,
We
yo.
got Jonathan. Do you want me to call you Jonathan or Bruce from Connecticut?
gotta use your work
you-
name, man.
You want me to use your gimmick?
Nah, no gimmick.
Okay,
Gimmick is
okay.
just online.
Just
Okay,
online.
fair enough,
By the
fair
way,
enough.
I just want to remind everybody, Jonathan was not the caller, Bruce from Connecticut.
That's so funny.
I
No.
That was still a classic though. That was great.
That was great
Oh.
because he ruined the finish of Bruce Prichard coming out from the toilet. So NXT 30, as Natalia put it, it's their 30th anniversary. So according to Natty, NXT's been going on since 1990.
It might feel that way
So-
to
Like
some
it.
people, but
So can we get a drink call? What's everybody drinking tonight in the
Oh yeah, what's everybody drinking in chat? So I'm drinking Wild Basin. It's a boozy sparkling water. It's 100 calories. It's vegan and gluten free, and has 5% alcohol.
boy.
So I might be dangerous this weekend. I'll probably switch over to Truly right.
Are you
right
drunk
now,
yet or no? What
No,
time did
not
you
at
start
all.
drinking? Okay.
Like a half an hour ago when I sat down. So but we're doing a little 1800 and some sparkling
Oh,
coconut
very
water.
nice. Shout out from
1800 's
Queens.
disgusting.
Kensai in our chat room. Shout out Bayside here. They want Sean to call back in. Sean needs to call in. Did you ever? Hear
Oh,
Sean?
that was a good one too.
I don't know.
What's
if I'm familiar with
Sean's
Sean.
wife's name?
Oh,
Letitia or Latanya.
Yeah,
Letitia.
and he's from Arizona, right?
He's from Phoenix,
So-
outside of Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah. What's everybody drinking?
I'm drinking a Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Oh wow.
Like,
Ugh.
You're
Yuck.
really ready
Yeah.
to get
You're
the
really
energy
ready.
going. Blood flowing. You're like,
I'm here. doing that, and then I got my flower of gimmicks.
The flower of gimmicks.
That's
Flower
great.
gimmicks.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So
Got it.
I had a gimmicked chocolate last night. Little chocolate bar.
Nice.
You know what?
That's why you were texting me back.
So yeah, I was texting you back last night. So I got a really messed up back,
Okay.
and I got a lot of nerve damage in my left leg. I walk a little bit with a limp. Like you
haven't
could
noticed
kind of, if
that.
you look for it, you could see it
Okay.
now. Oh wow, look at this.
Oh, some
Fire.
Pyro.
They got pyro?
Nice stage.
You guys are ahead
I'm
of
a
me.
little behind you guys.
All right,
as
so you know
usual.
what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
slow it down for pause it.
All right,
and
I
then-
slowed it down for
Just
a couple seconds.
Get in.
You
Yeah,
let
I'm
us
just
know when
getting
it's
Okay,
in.
got
I see the
pyro.
triple X's right now.
Okay.
Wow, you guys are really behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Who's
Is that
calling
Vic
this?
Joseph?
Vic Joseph and Corey Graves are calling this? Where's Morrow?
Yeah, Corey Graves.
Where's the other three people? Wait, Morrow and Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Is it
man.
easier for me to tweet out these photoshops or email you
Yeah,
them?
I know. Tweet them.
Email them also to me so I can pull them up on the
Okay.
show. So Balor Thatcher to start this. Balor coming out first. I had initially said it was going to be Balor. I'm going with Thatcher today.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think they got to do something to build Thatcher up. I was a little confused. Wasn't the Velveteen Dream? Oh no, they had that match ready between Finn Balor and Velveteen
Yeah.
Dream.
Yeah, that was Wednesday.
Right. So I don't know. I think it might be Thatcher. You got to do something with him.
MJ Geek, who do you think?
I almost think this match might be who contends for the title next, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with Thatcher.
Okay. Go with Thatcher.
Mhm.
Stop telling me to register to vote, Facebook. Getting sick of you being pushy.
Instagram does it now too. It's bothersome.
Well, they're owned by the same
Yeah.
thing, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
AEW picture-in-picture, Popeye's commercial while they're running this 8-man tag or 5-man tag.
I got to tell you, not a fan of Popeyes.
That's all right. I like the biscuits, and I
The
like
biscuits are
their
good.
cheesecake, but it defeats the purpose of Popeyes.
But they got they have no mac and cheese.
Oh, they don't? Oh, that's disgusting. I don't know. Listen, if
They
you're
do
going to
go
go
here.
slumming, you want to do it right. Go all the way.
Yeah.
They got mac and cheese out here.
Then you know
The
one-
Popeyes?
the one by me
Yeah.
did not have any mac and cheese.
You know, the one right down the street from me has it.
All right. Well, there's only one way to find out, Andrew.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it. We'll be right back. You guys take over. We'll just put the microphone near the TV so you could hear some of the commentary, and then we'll be right back. As Finn Balor holding on extra long with the pointed gun fingers. His beard is getting a little gnarly there. But
What do they
So
do?
what does everybody think of how they booked Finn Balor recently?
Not great.
'Cause I know a lot of people online are just sore and bitter over the whole thing.
Listen, here's a problem with this, right? You got a guy that blew up Pablo $30 for 30 NXTs. Drinks on me.
wow, Pablo,
Cheers, Pablo.
Thank you, buddy.
That was
Morrow's taking the night off, I heard. I don't know.
So this is
Well, it
interesting.
might be because it was remote because he was doing it all remote. Him and Beth were both from their homes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
they
in
were?
And they were
California.
piping it in.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
And because they were taping everything, they could make sure everything was synced up correctly.
Oh, I got you. Got you. Oh, it
So,
sounded,
'cause I
it
think
sounded
what-
good. They did a good job.
So I
with
think
that.
what Beth and Morrow got on a call similar to what we got going on, and then played it simultaneously and did it that way.
Interesting.
Oh, fair enough. It sounded good. I thought they were there, and now that I realize
Yeah,
it, I don't remember the last time I've seen
Yeah,
it.
how the hell did they do it live though?
I don't know that they did it live.
Oh, there was nothing live.
There wasn't anything live, so they were able to do
Ah.
it. Maybe this being live is that makes complete sense now. All right,
You
we
know,
asked.
technically they could do it live because do you remember the WWE Japan show?
Yeah,
Oh, they're there.
Michael Cole
They're
was
there.
not there. No, Michael Cole was in Stanford.
He called it from
He
Stanford.
called it from Stanford.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. Was it just
Beth
him?
Phoenix, though, guys.
What?
Beth Phoenix is calling us,
Okay,
Oh,
so that's
so-
weird.
so she's remote.
Then why do they hate Morrow again? Why do they hate Morrow so much? Is it because we love him? So
Is there a boxing event or something that he?
I don't
Might
know.
be
No,
doing?
probably not. Maybe he didn't want to fly in. And they're like, you don't want to fly in?
Yeah,
Fine.
but if Beth is doing it remote, he can do it remote.
Yeah, I didn't see
Yeah.
Beth in the thing, so Well, we'll get more info, I guess, as that comes.
Balor in control.
Yeah, so far a lot of chain wrestling, which I like.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Thatcher is unbelievable at it. We spoke about this. We spoke about it on Thursday, Rich and I.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Timothy Thatcher. I've seen him wrestle. I mean, tons of times with Evolve. He was a long-time Evolve champion.
Right.
Never. It just
never resonated.
It never resonated ever.
I like the idea of the whole thing.
He had
the
to.
look
Yeah.
of him.
It's an acquired taste, that style. You either have to, in a lot of the British style, a lot of people either love it or you hate it.
I mean, I'm
Triple
fine
H
with
was
it.
like
It's
that.
not so much a British style. I feel like it's, like, I don't know. I think he looks way better now. He got big. He got way bigger than he was.
He bulked up a little
Yeah,
bit.
big time, big time. His traps are out of control.
Maybe that's because they're just able to, once they get to NXT, they can actually focus on training literally in the gym.
But you know what else, though? Think about it this way.
Oh,
They were given.
look who's
What?
on AEW right now cutting promos.
Who's on there?
Eddie Kingston.
Oh, we're a little.
Eddie
Are we
Kingston.
ahead or behind
No, I
on
don't-
our feed?
I don't
We
know
might-
that.
We might be behind. It was just after the tag match ended.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
we're a
yeah,
little,
we're
a little
behind on
behind on that.
We're way
I'm
behind.
switching.
because-
I'm putting.
Yeah, my
I'm
my
moving
phone
NXT
is
to
running
my TV and
independently, so
putting-
it's keeping up on AEW.
Oh, there's Eddie Kingston. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Jamaica Queen's his own.
Is he wearing a shirt half on?
Yes, he is.
Half on, half off.
Half on, half
that
off.
This reminds me of when Kevin Federline was on Raw.
Oh,
Yeah. Dude, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Everybody gives him shit for that. I thought he got such good heel heat. He was really good, and he made John Cena get cheered by everybody unanimously in that match.
Wasn't that during all the Britney Spears stuff?
It was
In
a
the middle
little
of all
after.
that? That's why.
Little
Yeah,
after.
But that's why he was come off as such a prick.
Let's see here. There's some good chain wrestling here from Thatcher so far. They're starting slow.
Yeah, very slow.
They'll work their way up.
All right. NBA Photoshop is tweeted, and I'm emailing it to you now.
Let's see.
Hold
Oh,
on.
boy.
Let's get this. Hold on. Let's load it up.
All right. I just sent it via email. Is it via or via?
That's so great. That's so great.
Let's load this up for the audience. All right. How much? Let's see.
That's phenomenal. That's us on the broadcasting the NBA Finals.
Is that Hugo Savinovich?
Yep.
That's funny.
Got to throw in Hugo.
It's me.
No, that's
Hugo
Samoa
Savinovich.
Joe.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, on Twitter, Bruce from Connecticut.
There we go.
That's fantastic.
That's great.
Oh my God.
We look like a really good commentary team with
Yeah, I think-
you, myself, and Hugo Savinovich.
But the weird part is we're both going to be doing it in English. He's going to be continuing
Only
to
in
do
Spanish.
in
Only
right.
in Spanish.
Yeah.
But
And
AEW
you
doing-
know what he says?
I do
have
know.
no clue.
right.
And I just agree with him no
Yeah.
matter what he says. I'm like, that's a great point, Hugo.
That's a great point, Hugo.
Scottie Pippen
That's
out with
a
a three-pointer, misses.
Exactly, Hugo. And AEW is doing a Britt Baker thing. She's still rehabbing her knee, and then I guess
And her
she's...
nose.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about the nose.
I'm kind of glad nothing much is happening on AEW right now because it makes it very difficult to follow both.
Right. Well, right now they're
Imagine
doing a lot
trying to
of
The
Photoshop
last
too.
hour.
Yeah.
All right, you're in charge, Harry. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Okay. As yeah, I mean the NXT match is a little bit slow so far, but Tim Thatcher doing a lot of. I think the thing with the British style in America or the WWE is that it's just the chain wrestling kind of stuff, and they don't have any of the comedy
Yeah,
stuff or the
It's a different pace.
Right.
Different. You're hitting different beats, and it's built. The matches are built differently.
yeah. But what I liked about
but-
the British wrestling style was that you did have these like bizarre ways to get out of holds and stuff that they don't tend to have.
Correct. Yeah.
What time is the McAfee fight? Somebody's asking. I'm assuming that's closing out the show.
Yeah, I would
I don't
assume.
know.
Maybe
Is
the
it gonna close out
NXT.
the
No, actually, the
show, or-
NXT Championship match should close out the show.
I would think Karrion Kross
Yeah.
and Keith Lee
Yeah.
would go last. And it depends if they're going to change the title too. Because if it's
Oh, yeah, that's
going to be a
true as well.
defense, Maybe they do put McAfee and Cole last.
Or it depends if there's something
Well, I thought,
big and visual.
didn't WWE Shop already leak the finish?
WWE Shop leaked it.
That could have been. That could have been a red herring, though. I mean, they like to do crap like that.
You just sits behind me, the dog.
The dog. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if they leaked it or not.
What? What do I miss?
We were talking about the finish of the championship match or the McAfee match.
The championship.
The championship match.
The NXT championship match that they might have leaked.
Remember Andrew?
Oh yeah, they did leak it. Yeah, on WWE Shop.
Okay,
but I don't think that was accurate
for anybody who's.
I don't think that was accurate.
I think it's a red herring.
Okay, so should I say what I heard?
I don't know. Does it spoil it? Does it matter?
I was told by. I guess we'll see. Hold on. Let's do this.
Okay.
I just told Harry. So.
Okay.
But I can't confirm it. I don't know. The person that said it to me is
that would be
reliable.
The championship match.
Championship match.
In that way. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Big elbow by Thatcher. Finn hit him with another one. Beautiful forearm.
And now they're slowly starting to build up here. It's been slow paced so far.
Andrew, you want to hear something pretty funny?
Yes, sir.
So I got 2 threads in our Facebook group. One for AEW and one for NXT.
Okay.
Nobody has commented on the AEW one.
On the AEW one?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
I don't think anybody knows about it.
No, I think a lot of people don't know, and people are creatures of habit, so they're probably not.
Right.
You know, like, and you're thinking, like, well, this is a special, right? NXT is a takeover.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do I want to watch this, or do I want to watch AEW?
Right. And also, AEW is taped.
And AEW is taped.
Well, there's a couple things with it. One, WWE has a show all week long, has 3 shows this week to promote NXT. Monday Night Raw, NXT, and AEW, where they're promoting the takeover. AEW just has their own show, and they weren't on this week, so that might have affected.
Correct.
People might forget. But yeah, you're right. Also, this is live. This is a special. There's multiple championships on the line.
Is Rich joining in at some point, Andrew?
He might call in.
He is tweeting and stuff.
Is he? He may call in.
Yeah.
That's what he announced that he was tweeting on the thing.
Also, I hate the new.
Yeah,
Facebook.
If I remember, he said he might call in, but he was.
The new Facebook is terrible. I have to go back to the old one. Switch to classic.
Yeah. By the way, that just blows. I was like completely.
It's so bad. Nothing works.
Wait, what did they change?
Everything. It's a whole.
The whole interface.
It looks like it's missing half of the stuff on the screen because it's.
Mine doesn't look like that.
When I seen that, it told me I had to change it. I'm like, oh god, I know where everything is on Facebook.
Mine is the same.
I don't know, man.
Are you on your Jonathan? Are you on your phone or on the computer?
No, I'm on the computer.
Well, someone's
change on the.
So
really?
So you haven't
hyped
gotten
up the thing. You got a nice shot of his wee wee.
Which one?
Thatcher.
Oh, Thatcher. Oh, I missed that. What is she? Is this what I get for being on the phone?
Looks like more people in the crowd for who? AEW or
NXT. NXT might have brought in more.
I'm sure
people
family and friends or whatever.
Just for this.
Well, it's easy for them, right? Because they all live in Florida anyway. All these guys.
Well, no, just more. Well, if you looked at the last few shows after they had that outbreak, they had about 10 people, and that's why they were all banging on the plexiglass to create sound and make it sound. But there was not that many people there.
For the NXT.
Now I think they're a little more comfortable bringing more people and just bringing more of their talent back. They could probably get 50 people.
Yeah, just the talent alone to hang out.
My poor dog got a cut on his head.
You got a cut on his head?
Yeah,
something. Is it a cut or?
Oh man, Chris Jericho and.
Oh, here we go. Chris Jericho on AEW.
Rick, $14.99. I enjoy these watch-alongs more than the pay-per-views, even though I don't know what you guys. I don't know you guys personally. It always feels like you're getting together with a good group of friends. Rick, that is one of the best compliments I could ever hear. And that's exactly what this is.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah. No, listen, this makes everything so much more. Like, Harry called me. He's like, hey, what are you doing for the show? I'm like, hey, come over.
Yeah, man.
That's,
Yeah, it was exciting, just to watch it with friends for a little bit. There's just so much wrestling that's on that you kind of like, I don't want to watch this from my house again. I would
I
kind
know.
of like to do something,
Something different.
just something slightly different. And especially tonight was supposed to be kind of a doubleheader, but that got taken away a little bit due to the NBA Finals being on delay. Which
Well, I knew that was going to happen. I seen it, and I was trying to get
crap,
Andrew
Deacon's here.
missed his messages.
Let me see.
Let's see here.
Oh God.
What is this now? The Hank Hill and Bobby
why do you
Hill.
have Hank and Bobby? You
Oh
want to do
my
your
God.
dance? You can come back here and do it. Come back here. Come on.
Oh no.
Intern
Cameron
Deacon
Grimes,
comes in
ladies
here.
and gentlemen,
Look
has
at he
entered the
brought me.
building.
And by the way, why is he flat?
Because I think they're
And then my brother's
bendy.
here too. By the way,
We need to
everybody
get
thinks
Deacon
that
a,
Deacon's my brother.
Right.
Hold on. Alec, come here. Come just say hello. Hold on. Everybody
Your-
thinks that Deacon's my
your
brother.
shoot
Deacon
brother's
is
here?
not my brother.
Your shoot brothers.
Alec is my brother. Just say hi on the mic. No, come over here.
Just get on here.
Is Deacon our brother?
Deacon is the intern.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Thank you. That answers.
You have a
all
live-in
the-
intern. Though.
Wait, does he have better hair than you?
Well, he's much younger. He has
Much
crazy
younger.
long hair.
What's much younger?
No, these are mine now. Here, take your toys.
That interaction was just like if your son Hunter had come in. The
With-
exact same
yeah.
interaction. The body language,
Yeah, with
the
Deacon.
toys.
Yeah, with
the-
Deacon.
You
Yeah.
want me on camera? And just
Yeah.
shaking his head.
He
No
didn't
words.
even say a word.
No words.
Jericho looks drunk. Love it.
Yeah. He's definitely partying a lot.
Love it.
It seems.
So
I
he's
love
in a
what he's
feud
doing.
with
but-
Sebastian
Hold in
Bach.
the public.
Oh yeah, is he now?
But he
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
you
looks
heard
like
that?
him.
Oh, he does look like Sebastian Bach now. But
You know the best part about it is
What's that?
I think he can sing better than Sebastian Bach these days.
I haven't
Did
heard
you guys see
Sebastian in
that,
a while, but
Did you guys see that at home cover they did of Aces High? Is it?
No.
Or the Iron Maiden cover? They did a at home. Oh God, who is it? Chris Jericho sang it, and it was Nita Strauss, her boyfriend on drums, and Avenged Sevenfold bass player, I think. And they did this whole
Balor won.
thing, and he's hitting them. Oh, he got to 1960.
Balor took this. Very surprised by it. Harry, eat.
Anyway,
I'm going.
Yeah, you.
Jericho's hitting all those notes. I was impressed.
He's very talented. Sebastian Bach versus Jericho. It's good stuff, huh? That gyro. We ordered
Mimosa
gyros.
Mayhem.
incredible.
We ordered
It's
gyros.
even good cold, bro.
I know.
It was just staring at me as we watched the highlights here from the the NXT double.
I hate
stomp.
this move, by the way. I hate the coup de grace.
I don't like it either because I worry that he's going to hurt himself.
Hurt himself, not
I
so
love
much the
how
other
they
guy.
have-
Yeah. We're
Look
at
at that.
79.
I love how they
Bum
have-
so
Goater is
far.
surprised.
Do you see
Go
what's
ahead.
going on AEW right now?
Yeah, Orange
Yeah, I'm
Cassidy in
watching
the
it.
ring.
So they have this Mimosa Mayhem thing going on my side.
Okay.
And it
I have
looks
on
like
mute,
and
so what's
sound
going
like-
on?
So it's voiced by the professional voiceover that does NFL games, like for the previews, like Tom Brady
Oh, yeah.
will go up against the line. It's voiced by that guy, and it's all like extremely produced NFL style.
Love it.
I'm gonna have to go
About
back
mimosas.
and watch AEW.
Is that supposed to be the match, the
Catch it.
Mimosa Mayhem? I
Th-
kind of
is-
like the
yeah.
name. I love the
a
name.
Mimosa Mayhem match.
Yeah, I love the name.
That should be a good podcast name.
So by the
Hey,
way, all
Andrew,
I
I
play,
got
you
it.
might- the Mimosa Mayhem,
Yeah,
men and mimosas,
Mimosa Men.
mimosa men.
Mimosa Men is a great podcast. There's Bailey and Sasha Banks
Oh, there they are. Yeah, they are in the crowd.
live
Look at
in person in the crowd for the 30 seconds or whatever that they do that.
Dude,
Not so much
they have no
social
problem
distancing, but
getting
they
them
got
on
the
every show, do they?
that. Dude, they're the best. They're
They're the
their main
hottest.
act.
Absolutely. They are.
Bronson Reed, big boy.
They've been the glue that's kept them all together for all this time.
So I don't. You know what bothers me? What they did with Keith Lee. The original concept was that you hold both
I know
titles.
what you're gonna say.
They were
Mhm.
supposed to hold both titles. And I really would have loved to see him defending both titles. And then he eventually drops one. And you easily put somebody over in a fluke. You know what I mean? You have him lose in some weird fluke. And the title's off of him. Doesn't hurt him, but it helps
what
whoever
they did
beat
with
him.
Seth Rollins when
What
Seth
they did with-
Rollins
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instead, they did this very weird thing. I'm curious how Velveteen Dream comes out today. I'm very curious what they do with him. Because a lot of the... it's going to take him a while to recover from this. Oh, there's a new one. Hold on. Do I show this one? You know what? This is a pay-per-view image.
Oh,
Let's
man.
get
Uh-oh,
$4.
guys.
Let's get $4 in the super chat on Facebook. I'm
Cumulatively.
sorry, I'm on Twitter. Right? It could be one guy. It could be one guy doing $1. It could be communal. Let's do $4 for this image.
This is how the OnlyFans.
Everyone throw in a
page-
quarter.
Yeah.
Everybody throw in a quarter. You got to see it.
I mean, this is crowdfunding, guys. It's not a lot. This shouldn't take too long.
Let's see.
But as we see, the highlight package on AEW, it's the Inner Circle beating the hell out of Orange Cassidy again.
Oh, geez, they're dumping champagne on him.
There we go. And what are they doing? They pulling out a backpack. Oh, that can't. be good.
$3.99 from Bashford 3000. He wrote, "Gimme."
$3.99.
Well, $5 from Kevin.
There we go.
Oh my God. Okay, so you know what? Now we
Might
got to
make
show
more
this
money
one.
than WrestleMania.
Yeah, no, WrestleMania we made a ton. WrestleMania was great for us.
WrestleMania, you had one guy that did 200, right?
Yeah, I had a $200 funder. I think it was Front Page Tech. John Prosser at Front Page Tech. You guys ready?
All right, let's see this.
We got a lot on them.
There you
Oh.
go.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God. Can you describe that?
That's
Andrew?
what Rich DM'd me in the middle
I
of the night.
think that's like the Persian god from 3000? 300?
It's from 300. Yeah, I guess Rich watching 300.
Oh, okay, that's accurate. That one's definitely accurate.
And then this next one.
Oh, I'm gonna
That's
email
a,
you the GTA cover.
That's every
There we go,
morning.
guys. Call in 888-828-1437.
The,
That's
With,
888-828-1437.
as told by Mean Gene Okerlund.
That's told by Mean Gene. Call the
It's
hotline.
perfect, man.
Bachelor says that was definitely worth it. Kevin says that was worth it. The $5. We're at $88. We need a big one to hit 100.
Oh, I could make a big one.
We need a big one.
We're gonna have to figure out a way to do the. Remember the first night I started doing these and I got super lit and sent you the page NXT Women's Title one.
Yes.
We got to figure
Oh,
out
yeah,
a way to.
To ever air that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we got
Like that.
and
That would have
Andrew
to be
was
like a
An OnlyFans.
He said that
Patreon.
to me,
That would have to be a Patreon or an OnlyFans.
and I messaged Andrew. I'm like, I don't see what the big deal. He goes, look at the bottom
belt.
corner.
Look at
Yeah,
the
he goes,
look at
look
the
at the
title.
belt. He goes, that's not the belt.
Nah.
Do you
I'm like,
know what we're
oh,
talking
boy.
about?
I'm thinking you could post that on Twitter. That's the one where the. She
Oh, I
had the
could post
belt
it on
and
Twitter. I just
on
don't.
her. But there's
There's some substance on the
substance
belt.
on the belt,
Yeah.
and there's also somebody's.
Somebody's
Piece of
piece on
deal.
was in there. I forgot
in
that
it.
somebody's the thing.
Somebody's
remember
Brad Maddox.
Somebody's
Maddox, yeah.
zucchini was showing. Let's put it.
Somebody's
Using the
zucchini.
emoji.
He's not wrestling anymore, huh?
Maddox? No.
Yeah. He just stopped. It's
Yeah.
just so crazy to me that these guys get released and just stop.
That has to be so freaking heartbreaking, right? Because like at the end of the day, their goal is to end up in WWE.
Right.
And this guy was on the main roster. He
Yep.
was a GM of Raw.
Yeah, and then somehow.
And then
He started at it all from a ref gimmick, right?
that was all. That was also a time when the indie scene wasn't what it became like 3 years
No,
later.
nothing like it. By the way, I don't like
Mm.
Gargano as a heel. I don't like it at all. It doesn't suit
Don't
him at all.
you?
He's very unnatural. Very
Yeah, I
unnatural
can
as a
see
heel.
that.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't pop. He's supposed to be the underdog. It's just hard. But I guess he's supposed to be like the pain in the ass heel now.
Yeah, but
We're gonna put Damian Free seems like a guy they should be pushing hard.
he's old, 39.
Is he 39?
He is.
Wow.
Wow.
He's in good shape.
I mean,
I've
Punisher Martinez has been around forever.
I never super in love with him, to be honest. But we'll see what he does in this
coming up?
ladder match. That Bronson
Thick
Reed.
boy. Thick boy Bronson Reed.
So real quick before this match starts,
yeah.
who does anybody got any major predictions on who Retribution is going to turn out to be? Like the main members. Or member?
I don't. I have zero, and it's normally I'll start speculating now. I have 0 guesses as to who it could be. I think it's because I'm setting myself up for failure. They don't have
Right.
a guy yet. I truly
got a
don't
good-
believe they have it.
So I got a theory.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you guys because you
Throw
guys
it.
worked. Most of you have been in wrestling.
Sure.
I think it's going to be somebody that has been sitting out because of COVID. Specifically, one of two people. There's two people that are famously sitting out. Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn would be perfect in this role. With them going to Thunderdome, they own the Amway Center. There's no fans. It's a 17,000 seat arena. Yeah. That means they can put everybody everywhere. Everybody can have their own press box, suite, something on their own. They can be spread out. I bet you that they could sell some of these guys come back as long as they're isolated for the most part.
It's possible.
That's so I think, you guys tell me you guys worked in it, backstage, how much interaction backstage do you have to have with, you got to put the match together and whatever promos you have to cut, and then you're free,
So you go, by the way, he's wearing Bam Bam Bigelow's gear.
Bronson
Reed. Is it
yeah.
He said he said he was gonna wear somebody old school gear.
Love it.
I keep putting my money that Retribution is run by Orlando Jordan,
and he's coming back.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's coming back. That's just I just love that booking for some reason.
I want him. I want him to be in his TNA gimmick.
That's right.
Yeah, no, he comes from the ceiling.
Yeah.
So the way I book it is the mass people all gather in the ring, and then you just hear a voice, and he's like, "Time to let you know who I am as the leader," and he descends from the ceiling in the middle of the ring in his gimmick.
Everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's Orlando Jordan!"
Yeah. Orlando Jordan?
That's
question mark.
And then it's just him in the ring with all the guys in the mask, and then they take their mask off, and they're all wearing like dominatrix, like gag balls and
the gag balls
outfits.
Yeah. No, that's Shantae's gimmick, man. You just took his freaking gimmick.
I think it's gonna be Hornswoggle.
Maybe you're running.
Let's see. Dream's coming out. What does he come out as? No reaction.
Well, there's no.
So he's coming out as Scott Steiner.
He's got the chainmail on the headgear.
There's no reaction.
It's like a Ric Flair, Scott Steiner, Val Venus mix.
It's a short robe, a shiny short robe, which is nice.
It would be great if he had no pants on under there.
Oh my God.
And just boots.
Are they reacting to him at all, or no? There's nothing.
Saying there's no reaction. That might be on purpose, though.
I don't know.
Nothing came from that car crash neither, huh?
There's a lot they're not saying.
There's
a ton. Give me a couple more and I'll talk more. Give me a couple more of these. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's all the competitors.
Here we go.
Match ladder match, right? This actually seems like a small crew for a ladder match. Normally they do like
80 of them.
Yeah, 6 or 10 guys, up to 10.
No, there's 5 guys. No.
Yeah, 5, but usually I don't know. I guess I'm just used to having more people in a ladder match.
Andrew, I sent you a couple of the ones I did from the few nights ago.
Let's see.
And I'm gonna send you the I Saw WrestleMania 36 song that I did of you and Rich to Joe Exotic.
Okay, I have that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, put that on Patreon. Make that a Patreon exclusive.
Oh yeah, I should do that. Remind me to do that.
I got you.
Velveteen
and then I'll remind you to send me my cup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to remind me to send you a cup.
Velveteen Dream kind of clearing house here. He's in this first spot. Got him in the middle of everything. He's just alone in the ring now. Now him and Cameron Grimes. I just don't like that name.
Cameron Grimes?
Yeah, I just don't. It's not much better than Trevor Lee.
There was a dude I was in the military with that was his name.
He's a GTA 5 cover.
6.
I'm sorry. You got to zoom in.
Jonathan, did you do the one yesterday at the Thunderdome where you photoshopped Andrew and Rich all over? Was that the one you did?
Yes.
I laughed.
Somebody, Rick Onario asking what happened to the hacker. Remember? Yeah,
there it is.
There it is. Look, there
the
you go.
hacker is Retribution.
Oh, the hacker is
Retribution. We don't know that. We don't know that. What? We don't know if it is.
The hacker should hack the Thunderdome and put his face with the mask on the screen in the background.
Oh, dude, you know what? They could have done that.
That'd be awesome.
They could have done that.
They had.
They still can't right, until October.
I think you're right, though. I think they start these angles and don't have any direction.
No, or they do.
Don't
or
have
they
an
did.
end.
So
or they did,
and
then they just
the whole
changed it.
thing, Yeah.
You know, they have. I got to tell you, I mean, when I hear from my friends that work there, and they always tell me they're like, we could have a plan. Like we could say like, okay, Harry's going to become the world champion. This is how Harry's going to win it.
Sounds like it's super frustrating.
It is very frustrating. Yeah. And by the time it gets into the final hands, that thing has been chopped, modified, edited
changed so many times.
It's nothing like the original, except for the fact that Harry's getting the title. Everything changes. It's not a 4-person, 5-person team. Not only do you have all the writers, now you have the producers, and you have you know Vince at the end. So what do you do when you spend about 6 months working on a storyline and now you're ready to do it, and they're like, no, you know what? We got cold on this guy.
It's just too much, man. It's just too many changes.
And
it seems unnecessary.
I just keep going back to the lockbox that Shane has.
What the fuck is in it?
Yeah.
What's in that lockbox?
They tried to explain it once, and I forget what it was.
Why is
it was
moving?
weak.
Why is the ladder moving? Or the belt? I think somebody tipped it or something.
Oh, it's the same guy that was pulling up the belt on Austin all those years ago.
Cameron Grimes doing a split.
Did they pull it up?
Once they pulled it up. Cameron Grimes doing a split.
I think they did, but I think it was like to make it look further away. I don't think it was
intentional.
I think for the camera. Yeah.
No, I think it was.
Oh my god!
To establish that Cameron Grimes is.
Oh, look at what Brunson. That's great.
Big clothesline to the outside.
He no-sailed that.
You guys are really behind.
To the face.
Do we slow
Trevor
down a
Lee.
little more for them? Yeah, Trevor Lee.
Big hit to the side.
It's crazy to think that he was trained by the Hardys.
Who, Trevor Lee?
Trevor Lee?
Yeah. He's from Cameron. He's from the same town. Yep.
I did not know that.
He's from the same town. That's why his name is Cameron.
What was the
his NXT name?
Who were the guys that came out of there? It was the Hardys. It was Shannon Moore. Hurricane.
Yeah, I was going to say Shane Helms one I was thinking of. He came out later.
Shannon Moore was part of that, right?
Yeah, it was all that backyard. They had their little backyard wrestling gimmick.
Yeah.
You know, and people talk about the Young Bucks, but the Hardys did it first.
Yeah, there were some good wrestlers out of that back. I liked 3 count, by the way.
Evan Courageous?
Yeah, just the idea, the whole idea of 3 count in the middle of that, like they're a band, a boy band, and the name is called 3 count.
Tank Abbott with 3 count was great.
Who's
remember that?
I did enjoy that.
Oh, I did enjoy that. I missed that one. I do vaguely remember that.
Johnny Gargano's tights in this match remind me of the Photoshop I did for you and Rich for Matt Men Exotica.
Oh, that is Matt Men Exotica.
Oh, I wonder if he's actually doing that purposely.
By the way, guys, I have not hit the donation button, the sound. So here we go. You guys ready? I'll do it now.
Oh,
hold on.
Treat everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Bachelor. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Wrong tab.
Oh,
wait. I know that's familiar. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you the story of the kid that got suspended for playing it at his talent show.
I saw that.
That song?
Yeah, he played it on the drums and got suspended. He got expelled.
Yeah, but the problem
for
is
doing what
him
now?
out.
Yeah, who read? No,
he was at the talent show and he played that. He played that little singer on the at the talent show on the drums.
By the way, that company has the best PR.
The Pornhub?
5W. That represented Sapphire.
Yeah.
Same PR company. The owner, Ron Tarosian.
Yeah.
This guy is brilliant. Brilliant guy.
Isn't Pornhub ran out of Toronto?
I don't know. I don't know where it's running.
I believe
I'm pretty sure they're I'm pretty sure they're Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Are they advertising a comedy special on there it's on HBO Max. That makes sense why why AEW is promoting a comedy special.
Oh, I wanted to join in on your HBO Max conversation.
Yeah,
I hate HBO Max.
Okay.
Why?
They need to settle their differences and go on the Fire Stick. I can't. What am I supposed to keep watching this from my phone?
No, you can't actually. No, dude. You could side load it.
You can side load
Yeah,
the
so I
app
tried
on the
doing
Fire
that,
Stick.
but it won't work on my Fire Stick. I've tried it a million times.
I would. I'll help you out with it because I actually have to do it on mine.
Oh shit!
But I've sideloaded, like, YouTube TV wasn't on here for a long time, and I was able to kind of gimmick it and get it to work.
What I've been doing is I downloaded Reflection, which is like an AirPlay app for Fire Stick, and I just AirPlay it from my computer. But
Bronson Reed, I like this dude. He's a big guy, but I don't know
I
how
do
well he'll do
too.
in
I do.
WWE in the main roster.
Hey, I feel like there's he might be also doing a one-man gang thing because he's got that skull and crossbones.
Oh, a little bit
on the front there too. So it's like a Bam Bam.
Yeah, he
slash.
definitely is influenced by Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, I loved Bam Bam.
Lawrence Taylor told me that's the greatest athlete he's ever met.
That was absolutely
Bigelow?
like one of my favorites growing up.
One of my bizarre dinners
just
with
so
Lawrence
different.
Taylor and Dennis Rodman and Charles Oakley and Robert Ory.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the table I was
That
sitting
was
at.
your audition for the one JB Smooth did
Yeah,
on MSG instead,
yes,
the dinner for $5 or whatever.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be you, and then JB
Holy
Smooth
shit.
took it over.
And then
That was a
Tory
hell of a
Black
fucking
and
spot.
Alexis Monroe joined the
Oh,
table.
Jesus. That makes sense.
What a bizarre life I live.
You do, man. You
I
do.
really do. I'm like
But-
this family man,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it's pristine up here. We're
So,
away from
hey
the
Andrew, I do
studio.
have a
It's wonderful.
question
Yeah.
for you.
Yes, sir.
Kind of a business question. So, how are you guys doing with the restaurants? Is it still? You said on Twitter, I know you got in a big beef about.
No indoor dining in
So
New
you
York
guys still
City.
can't. So no indoor. Period.
Nothing indoor,
What
period.
is the
in
rest
New
of
York.
the state? Is the
The
rest of
whole
the state?
state's open, baby.
for
Infections
New
are
York City.
lowest ever. Nothing
Right,
is
we're
going
like
up
that
in
here.
those areas. The numbers are great. They're just not opening in New York City because we have.
Damian Priest looks like he's
Terrible.
gonna grab it here.
Oh, does he take it? That was my pick. That's my
Oh.
guy.
I'm surprised because our governor and your governor's kind of been lockstep in the same thing, and we have ours open.
I think our governor wants to open it. I think the problem is he doesn't have. He has no
Oh,
confidence in the mayor. I actually
True.
I don't dislike our mayor, our governor. I don't know one person bipartisanship at its best. Nobody likes De Blasio,
I don't know why though, and I don't like him either.
but no.
Oh,
no
that
side
was a
likes him.
bump.
I don't know one. I don't know
Holy
one
shit.
Democrat that likes him. I don't
No,
know one
no,
Republican that.
Nobody like. I think what happened with De Blasio is that
Nice
people
kid.
have just given up on the mayor of New York City as a thing,
As a thing, yeah.
where they're like, it doesn't
Ah.
matter who it
Yeah.
is. It's gonna be nothing's gonna help the for.
Do you remember when Giuliani used to go on SNL?
Oh my God, yeah.
And he used
while
to do
he was
that
the mayor.
while he was the mayor, and one of his skits, he always wore
Oh,
drag,
that
which
was
is
a bop.
hysterical.
yeah.
He has a thing to wear old women's clothing. He was something from Brooklyn's Mother. Do you remember that one? That
yeah,
skit?
I remember who it was. I forgot who the.
I forgot who played it. But one of the best is he's a taxi driver, and every time somebody gets in the car, they go effing Giuliani.
Yeah.
And they're blaming everything on him. He goes, "You see this weather? Fucking Giuliani." And it just,
He would
it's
be the
fun.
one blaming Giuliani. Yeah, he did a great job hosting the show. That
He
was
did.
all before he
Oh,
went
that was
really,
ugly.
really nuts.
Really nuts.
Yeah.
The last 10 years.
Oh
has
my
been
God! Before he started
think you hit a
physically
certain-
and mentally decaying.
Dude, I think you just hit a certain point where your brain melts.
Maybe, but I mean that's really crazy. He's just out of his mind.
So in Michigan, we can have 30%. If you
Indoor.
search 30%, 30% food sales, your bar can be open.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't
yeah,
know. I'm
so
hoping
any-
in a month.
it-
I'm hoping next month.
So they opened them back up,
Oh,
and then
big.
the numbers went up.
Big
All the
move by
strip
Bronson
clubs
Reed.
opened for 2 weeks, and then that was a hell of a freaking power slam.
So wait, strip clubs open by you for 2 weeks and they shut it down?
They did for 2 weeks, and then Aunt Gretchen decided that
That's the
she
weird
needed
thing.
to close it. She needed to
That's
close
the
them
weird
down,
thing.
and then she said 30%. 30% food
Everything-
sales, and you can be open. Mm.
Everything in LA shut down. Strip clubs though are open.
Unbelievable.
Are they really? That seems so
Yeah, like I go
counteractive.
I'll DoorDash every now and again to just if I'm bored in the house because it's been my way of getting out the house.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
I make so many deliveries to strip clubs, so many,
great.
and they're all just in there. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
This match is very good.
Another
by the way.
Photoshop coming.
Okay. I want to
Uh,
concentrate on this match a little. Go ahead, Ari.
Rick on
Cameron
Arena
Grimes
said,
just did one of the wickedest power slams I've ever seen.
Rick Honorino said out here in Baltimore they had an outdoor strip club.
Yeah, they're doing them in Jersey,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
we cannot do it. Our club cannot do it.
You'd have to be indoors, your guys, right?
Yeah, but also I don't want them, like I don't want
You
to
don't
run.
have a
and then-
patio, Andrew.
No,
None of your-
we could figure out something, but I don't want to bring attention. You know what I mean?
Right. The whole
I think we're
thing.
fine. The last thing I need is for something to happen, someone to get sick
A
before we're
lawsuit.
open.
Right.
This match is actually great. Bronson Reed is very impressive right now. Velveteen is just the body in this match. Gargano really hasn't done much. I think the big story here is Bronson Reed and
Cameron
there's Cameron Grimes going up. What? Candice
LeRae.
interrupting. She's unrecognizable with the purple hair.
That's crazy, right?
I like
Unrecognizable.
the new look for her.
It is.
I love how you say you don't want attention, but yet if you Google Andrew Zarian, Kanye West is still the first face that pops up.
I know.
Why is that now?
Because I invited him to the club,
Oh, jeez.
and it got picked up everywhere.
That's so funny.
Strip
Email
club
sent.
owner. And you know what's funny? I got promoted as the story went on.
Yeah.
The more I first started as a strip club manager, then I was a VP, then I was an executive,
Then
the
you're the
president, then the owner.
I mean, that's good trajectory. That's pretty much what.
Candice
What are they doing here with
LeRae.
Candice LeRae? Here, check this out. Oh,
Oh,
wow. A Hurricane Rana from Candice off the apron here.
I knew why I liked Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
He's keeping his reggae up with the Enchante vitamins.
Oh, nice. Is that on sale yet? You got a lot of products that you're.
I got a lot of products. I gotta.
You're like
start
Shaquille
selling.
O'Neal out here. I think. Did I see you in a General car insurance commercial?
Vote for the General.
look at
And also all this
Johnny's
icy hot you
face.
gave me. You made me put on icy hot, which
As
is
soon as
really
he-
uncomfortable. I didn't need it.
He goes to me. He's like, hey, do you want me to take off my shoes? I said, no, just put this icy hot on.
Yeah,
You're
just
fine.
put these icy hot instead.
Gargano and Bronson Reed
Oh,
on the
boy,
top.
wow.
Bronson Reed now reaching. Gargano's off. Gargano with his leg.
He is a big guy.
I like this Bronson Reed. He's growing on me, man. I think
Can
they're
Bronson
making a
Reed
star
take it?
out of him tonight.
He's reaching. Does he have it? Candice back up on the top. Pushing the belt away from Bronson Reed on Bronson Reed's shoulders. What is Bronson going to
Oh,
do?
no. Oh, no. Johnny Gargano's like,
Big
oh!
splash onto
Wow.
Gargano.
With Candice LeRae on his back?
Holy moly.
Wow. Oh, his lip.
Bleeding from the
that's
mouth.
Scary. What the hell?
Oh
Look at
my
that
God.
again.
Probably just bit his tongue.
that
Big
was
spot.
great.
Candice bounced 5 feet in the
Let's
air.
see that again.
Look at
Yeah,
his
yeah.
bounce.
Candice has proven how good she was on the Indies right here.
Because that's all she worked with, those guys.
Guys, all
She
the
would do those
time.
intergender matches.
Well, that's the interesting argument for more intergender wrestling
Yeah. mhm.
for the women on the indie scene, because unfortunately at the moment WWE purchased. I mean, they gave contracts to a lot of the women. There's not a lot of top tier talent available
outside of
CAEW.
WWE.
Yeah. And so a lot of the women are like, well, we want to wrestle intergender because that's how you learn to be good. So it's kind of complex in that way.
It's a very complex. Like
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm not a fan myself.
I'm
of it.
personally not a fan, not because it's a woman, it's because of the size difference.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
The suspension of disbelief really
Disbelief
goes, wow,
goes
nice
out
spot
the
here.
window.
Nice spot here. Whoa, big. Can he take it?
Is it going to be Cameron Grimes? Nope.
You
Here
ask
comes
Here
any of
comes
those
Velveteen.
women.
Misses the super
asked-
kick. Velveteen's leg is stuck inside.
Ooh.
Big super kick by Trevor Lee.
He took the ladder down.
I'm a
with him.
good 30 seconds behind you guys.
Are you?
Are
Oh.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do we
Try
do this?
rebooting
It's
your
fine.
thing
It's
after
fine.
this match. You might catch up. I think it has to
Okay.
do with the hops. Because we're on the East Coast.
It does. Yeah.
The hops?
Yeah, with
Because the
getting
feed's
feed.
coming from
Oh, okay.
New York,
Gotcha.
and then it hits
No, the feed's
Michigan,
going
and then it
from-
hits
no, the
Jonathan
feed's-
in California.
The feed's going from Florida to New York to everywhere else,
Mhm.
right? Because where's
True.
there's Velveteen.
His hair popped up. Like at first, it was very like
Yeah, I think he had
super
a
gelled
do-rag
down
on.
and flat. Oh no, that's what it was.
Yeah,
a
it was
do-rag?
do-rag.
Oh, I was wondering. Like, oh, it gained a lot of
I
volume.
thought his hair was just shaved.
Right? Yeah, I don't.
Well,
let's
it
see.
kind of is.
Let's see here. He always comes in with a different look. Now he's setting up the ladder. Cameron Grimes is doing really great in this.
Cameron Grimes looks very impressive.
My prediction.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by him.
I'm just don't think it's gonna be the Dream.
It's him and Bronson Reed have looked the best in this for me. I don't know about
Dream-
you guys.
Oh, just grab the belt. Oh, that's kind of funny.
Idiot.
He was going for he was setting up to do like a splash.
He screwed this up.
Hit the belt.
Why is he on the small one now? So somebody missed their spot right there.
He could just jump over.
No, I think that was the spot. I think he was setting up for a splash.
Oh, I see what he
Hit
did.
it with his hand, and then why did he go to the small ladder?
Oh, that I don't know.
So he could keep the spot going. He
Or
did
so he
screw
could
up.
land on.
Yeah, because
Cameron
somebody
Grimes.
was
He got on the
delayed.
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, he got on the wrong
So
ladder.
he was stalling.
Oh my God, that didn't look good. Yikes.
Kick that missed from Cameron Grimes. But now Grimes is the only one. He's going to climb up that ladder.
Who's going to interrupt them?
AEW has a State Farm commercial, in case you were wondering. Just throwing it out there. I want to keep you guys updated.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to keep you guys updated. It's the Chris Paul one where he throws away through the bar window or the gym window. Anyway, Cameron Grimes made his way up on the smaller ladder.
On the small, everybody's using the smaller ladder, except the smallest guy on the roster, Johnny Gargano.
I always
Cameron
have
Grimes
a
missed
thing
that
about
kick.
his I don't like his kick pads. I don't like Gargano's
Gargano?
kick pads. Yeah.
Get
Oh,
out of here!
jeez.
Holy shit!
Power bomb.
Yikes!
Oh man.
Oh my God!
This
Oh,
match is nuts.
Oh my God! That hurt me.
Oh wow.
Have you? I mean,
they're
listen.
pissed. They
When
go
you're
on
calling the
that.
matches, obviously you're right there. Has it been a spot you're like, "Ow, that
Oh.
hurt me," but
Oh
just
sure.
look at
Wow.
All the time.
Oh, he
Especially
hit
when
the
you're right
side.
there, you're like, oh man.
look at him
Is
hit
he-
the side of that ladder.
Is he
And
all
it's-
right?
Harry, can I ask you? Is it hard to
Sure.
like keep your composure though, and not give away that was like if something is kind of off, kind of selling it?
Well, it's just
You
weird.
know-
It depends on the thing. You just sell it because I mean the odds are it hurts. You're supposed to sell that it hurts, so
Right.
that part is fine. Like if
Mhm.
somebody falls and it's
But
usually
if
the
you
weird
know
thing is when
something went
someone
wrong.
Misses
on
the spot.
occasion,
Yeah.
not so much somebody misses a spot. You know when somebody's taking too long to get up, or they're on the
Ah.
outside. You're like
because you
"Ooh."
count it in your head.
yeah,
You
you're
know
like-
how long
Yeah.
it takes them.
you're like, ooh, that's not. Why is he not up? That's usually the thing you worry about. Like,
Do
oh, he's
you
legitimate.
make light of that on your broadcast or no?
We
Or
call it
just
like we
depends?
try to call. Oh, Velveteen Dream dropping Gargano. We try to call it as a sport, you know. So we just try to
Right.
play it.
So
off
you
like
do
that.
say,
We
so
just
that
call the
looks a little
action and
rough
see what's
or-
going on.
yeah,
Like he
yeah.
looks like he might be hurt. He might not have
Fair
gotten
enough.
all of it. You know, that type of stuff. And on occasion, some things that we know were supposed to happen didn't. Someone tore their quad. I saw that happen.
Who tore the quad?
oh,
I think HC Loke
Oh yeah,
at
yeah,
one
yeah,
point
yeah.
tore his quad, and then I think Casey Navarro once got hurt during a Catalyst wrestling.
that
show.
sounds like the most painful injury ever.
It's not great.
Oh my
wow.
God.
What the hell was that?
Holy shit!
What's going on?
Where is he?
I think did he fly over the barricade? There
Yes.
was a table set up over the barricade.
I
production.
tell you, this is the first NXT style like big time.
Oh my
pay-per-view
God.
match that they've had like this in a
Oh,
while.
Yeah,
That's a crash pad. That's a crash
Has to be a
pad.
crash pad.
hopefully, yeah.
Under
Luckily.
the tables. That's why there's.
Yeah. Look
Why
at
did
this.
that?
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh wow! Oh, there were
Oh,
people there.
Yeah.
Who'd he run into?
It looks like it's just a production, like the bell.
Yeah,
guy
the
and
production area.
Why
This
did
would have
they-
been a
Why did they
huge-
release that
Bronson
footage of
Reed gonna
Vince?
get it?
Oh, is it
Fowler?
Bronson Reed?
Because he wants to show you how big
Oh,
his
Oh
dick is.
man,
Yeah, Vince. Oh,
this
wait a minute. Does he take
freaking-
it?
This match.
Oh, wait a minute. Gargano out of nowhere interrupting. Cameron Grimes. Missed
Oh,
with the
Lord.
belt.
Yeah, you're ahead.
Oh, it did hit
Grimes
him.
is done. Am I right? Did I call
Is it
Gargano
Johnny
last
Gargano?
week?
Oh no.
Am I right again with? Because he's my pick.
Mm.
Damian Priest?
Damian Priest was my
Grabbing
pick.
Gargano. They're both fighting for it. They both have it.
Oh,
Well,
that's
it's
interesting.
it's unbuckled, but they're both holding on to it.
Are they gonna do a co-champion?
You got
storyline?
it. I was right on this.
Wow.
I was right on this. So I'm 1-1. Because I was wrong about the Finn Balor match.
Oh, that was
Right?
it. Yeah. Fair
Well,
enough.
actually, Thursday I said he was winning, and then I changed my pick to Timothy Thatcher.
Mhm.
So I'll still say 1-1.
I got a
Nice.
question.
Damian
I
Priest.
got a question for you, Andrew.
Yeah.
That was
Do you
that
ever,
match was
you ever
top
make a-
notch.
Andrew, do you ever make a guess and then renege on it because you found out through leaked information that your
No,
guess was
like
correct
I
and you
knew
no
I knew
longer-
the finish of this match. I'll just tell you that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
But also the thing is, even when you have the info on that, that can change though too.
Always, yeah.
So you're kind of like, are they going to go with that, or are they going to?
So throughout the week, I'm told things.
Yeah.
And then, like right now, at 3:40, I'll tell you right now what time. 3:40, I was told the finish of this match.
Okay.
So I'll believe the 3:40 pick because it's so close, and they don't necessarily change their minds for main event matches that close to the match.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Andrew, do you remember when we were doing a watch along? It was just you and me, and sold that you knew the finish to one of the matches. And I believe it was Eric Rowan and Roman Reigns. And you said, I'm going to throw something out here right now. Luke Harper's going to show up. And he did.
Like that second.
And he hadn't been on TV in like 8 months.
He was done. They said he was done with the company.
Yeah. And you just threw it out there, and then you told me after, yeah, I knew. I'm like, you bastard.
That's so funny.
I try not to ruin it. I try not to ruin it for the audience.
No, it's
like
fun,
this,
though.
like the day of the pay-per-view.
Fun.
Like it's fun to speculate and be like, oh no, the title's going to this one to that one. But if I genuinely know a finish, I won't ever be like, hey, by the way, the finish to this match is this.
You don't want to ruin it.
I don't want to ruin it
for other people.
Yeah.
Does it take it away from your enjoyment at all of all this? I mean,
no,
you have
I
all
watch,
this info.
I watch it.
Jonathan, are you watching?
Yeah.
Like I watch wrestling really strangely.
Are you watching AEW?
Yeah, I got
AEW.
both of them on right now.
Who's Darby Allin wannabe? Is that
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what is he?
I love the tape job he has on his wrist.
Oh,
I'm sending the Photoshop right now.
A mummy tape job.
Yeah, why?
I guess he's
so
making
depressed.
fun of Darby Allin, so maybe that's what it is. So maybe it's purposefully bad. That actually makes sense.
Oh.
Is it
Brian
a new Metallica
Cage.
album?
It's the S&M. It's the new S&M.
With the orchestra.
So I find
know
this
what it is.
funny, by the way, that NXT used to be. They did Triple A specifically would give new bands opportunities to showcase their music on the takeovers.
Yeah.
So he got this young new whippersnapper young band called Metallica.
Metallica.
Yeah. the next generation.
See if he can get them over. See if he can get them a few sales.
But the record business is so crappy that Metallica's like, yeah, I guess we could use some eyes.
yeah.
Remember when
Well,
the
they
Super
can't
Bowl
tour.
actually the Super Bowl actually started charging bands? Like they had at first they would pay bands, years ago, but it was like the marching band or whatever.
Yeah.
Then little by little people wanted to do it, so they would do it for free.
Now you didn't
And then like 2 or 3 years ago the Super Bowl actually wanted to charge people.
Yeah. Well,
do it.
you technically have to cover your expenses.
Right. Yeah, but on top of that, they wanted them to pay like $50,000 or something as a fee.
All right, I just emailed you. So Deacon asked me what the loading screen was for GTA GFQ.
Yeah.
So I sent you what the loading screen
Oh my
is.
god.
That's Andrew.
This should be your computer background.
This will be my computer background.
That's Andrew in his suit and then a coat on top of his suit.
That's my receptionist's coat that she left in the girls' bathroom, and I only use the women's bathroom in my office.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. So funny. Oh, they're setting up NXT's doing the tape, the pre-tape stuff. Video package for Pat McAfee.
There's a load screen.
Look at that. That's perfect though. It does look like you're a problem. Like
I'm
a
a problem?
a Russian numbers guy.
That's great. That's my receptionist's coat and my assistant's glasses.
Let me get a water. I'll be right back.
You have an assistant?
I do.
Do they rub your feet? I just feel
No.
like you make your assistant do weird stuff.
No,
Like,
I'm
Dire
a
girl.
constant professional.
Make sure I have
It's a
double
girl.
ply. If it's
It's a girl.
Oh,
make her
I feel
make-
so bad for
you
her.
make her combine two separate double ply toilet paper to have quadruple ply, and if not, you send it back.
No, I'm very nice. I'm very demanding, though. I require people to actually work.
If this doesn't
There's
have,
a
if this
concept.
mocha doesn't have 3 pumps of
But
espresso,
wait,
I'm sending it back.
This is how I am, right? I'm very meticulous. Like I need things done, but sometimes I'll like go to your desk at 2 in the afternoon and say, "Fuck it, we're out of here. We're gonna go out drinking." And now you're done with the
Okay.
day. So I like to throw in a monkey wrench every now and then. So I want people off guard constantly.
You like them on your toes.
Always. This match may be shockingly good.
Well, they got
Let's see
a
how they
hell of
do
a
this.
match. This will be completely different than what we just seen, though. That they got that going for them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got the best Photoshop idea. Hold, stand. If I go silent,
Bam, 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 bam. Adam Cole looks serious.
with the whole
Ready
crew.
with the whole crew.
Oh, I gotta.
They gotta
see
bring
if I
this
can-
crew in together. I really don't want them to split it, but I have a gut feeling they're gonna start with the split.
So why is Rich so enamored on them being retribution?
I don't believe they're gonna be
I don't get
Retribution.
that.
Because
I do
why
not
take an
get
act
why
that
he
works and
thinks
give them
that.
another act? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
WWE
It
doesn't
makes
do that
no
with
effing
stables.
sense.
You're gonna keep them as a stable, but you're gonna bring them in.
You
would have
got
made
it. You got to keep
sense.
them as a stable.
It would have made sense
Mhm.
if they weren't in a program right now. Now they're in a program, so it really doesn't make sense.
Right. I think a lot
Matt
of
Hardy,
people do
Matt
that.
Hardy, by
They-
the way,
they
on
work
Dynamite.
themselves.
Matt Hardy on Dynamite during the split screen is murdering Sammy.
Am I still? Yeah, I'm still on.
No. All right, let's see how Pat looks in this match. What do you guys think? Guys, by the way, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I like this nice, intimate, small chat that we got going of all the regulars. Ryan,
Chill.
Dave, Faustino, Rick, Bachelor 3000, everybody in here. Oh. Who does he have with him?
Yeah, Faustino.
Who does he have with him?
NXT is
Yes,
going to be
people-
better. So he has his entourage from his show, and yeah, it's his entourage from his show.
Did he go to Jess for his tan just like you do,
Yeah,
Andrew?
everybody goes to Jeff's tan. He has a nice tan going right now.
That's what I was saying. That looks like a Jess tan.
He's so good. This guy's a natural talker.
So good.
He has a theme. Look at him. And by the way, look,
How's
he's
the,
so much bigger than Adam Cole. He's so much bigger than Adam Cole.
He's like 6'2" or something like that.
Who? Pat?
McAfee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know that Adam Cole's built at 6 feet.
And I think he's what 5'10" maybe.
He's so much bigger than Adam Cole. He's 220 pounds. Adam Cole's what, 175? I think I'm bigger than Adam Cole.
Yeah.
I honestly think, like, size-wise, I'm a little larger than him. Cole sucks. I love that.
They call so what they just said, what I just heard, was 240
I don't
pounds.
love Pat McAfee's ring gear unless that's on purpose. That's
I think that's his
Oh,
specific
there's the
ring gear.
guys. There's AJ Hawk.
AJ Hawk,
So
yeah.
the guy
AJ
on the
Hawk's
right
there.
is AJ Hawk that played for the Green Bay Packers. And I hated him because he put my quarterback out too many times.
This guy's a star. Look at him. He hasn't done a thing in the ring, but he has that ring presence.
He just
Some
knows.
people
He
have
just
it.
has
Like,
Yeah.
by the way, you know when we talk about this all the time, like, some people just have it and you can't define it. Look at Pat right now.
yeah.
Pat McAfee. Look at him right now, and this guy has it. I don't know how good he's going to be in the ring.
Yeah.
I don't have
personality
expectations.
But you know, but you want to watch. But you
But you
want
know
to
what?
watch.
He looks like he's wrestled for years. Just
Yeah.
look at
I
his
think he wins.
presence. Let's see what they
Is
do
Cole
here.
wearing like a green? They don't wear green, right?
They
Is he
started.
they just started.
Yeah, it's a new color.
So,
New
so if you
shirts.
guys have never seen it, if you guys have never seen his call, so they let him do one. 2 years ago, they let him do one NFL game. If you go on YouTube and you search for Pat McAfee calls NFL Lions versus Packers,
And how was
last
it?
game of the season, he called the Lions ran a fake punt, and he lost his shit, and it was the funniest thing ever. If you can find it one day, just look it up. It's pretty damn freaking entertaining.
I'll check it out.
Nice, nice basic wrestling lock up, headlock, false off the ropes.
Adam
He's gonna
Cole-
push him off the ropes.
Adam
You're gonna get a
Cole's gonna
shoulder
have to-
tackle.
Work his ass off in this match.
Yeah. His lockup, Pat's lockup, did not look great. Just looking at his lockup. He's trying though. There he goes. Nice grab the
sounds like-
hair. Cause the breakup.
It
Wow.
seems like he's gonna be a big reaction guy. Like he's gonna sell everything for Adam.
Faustino says, guys, come on. Adam Cole's a solid 6 feet according to WWE.com.
Oh,
There's a great picture of him, and I think it's like Zack Sabre Jr. And Zack Sabre Jr. is 6 feet tall, and he's like a good 4 inches, 5 inches shorter than him.
I mean, they always exaggerate those heights, but
I think I would be
Chris is
6'5" in WWE.
Big time.
Jeez, yeah, man. How tall was Hogan? Oh, he's taking a water break. Pat McAfee's taking a water break. That's funny. That's good heel stuff. I like it.
Very good heel stuff. A
Very
lot of
good
smoke and mirrors are going to have to be used here.
Yeah,
That's
we're going
all
to
right,
see
man.
all those guys around ringside in there.
His lockup is terrible. He comes up too high. He comes up like a dinosaur
That's so
to do
funny,
the
man.
lockup.
I still
Nice.
rather see
Let's see him
than
run the ropes.
than Riddick Moss, to be honest with you.
Riddick.
Like he's
Dude,
got
he
at least
looked good on Raw
personality.
Underground, though. He looked good on Raw Underground. He didn't look terrible.
Maybe I missed it this week. I didn't watch.
Oh, you
all
know
of
who's
it.
gonna? You know who I think might end up in Raw Underground? Now that I think about it, Timothy Thatcher.
He'd
That
be
would
one-
make sense.
Oh yeah, big time. I like that.
Like,
Michelangelo Gargano.
I think a lot of those guys
from
will.
MG Geek. A lot of smoke and mirrors here. He has yet to run the ropes fully. He has yet to do anything fully. Love it.
The lockups are garbage.
It is.
A wastebasket emoji with Bachelor 3000.
He runs.
says.
Seems like he's running the ropes fine.
Yeah, but he hasn't really run the ropes. Watch. You know what, though? This would be a really solid TV match for NXT.
Right. And
This would
might
be a nice
good
TV main event.
introduction match, but it is weird that
Well, it's
to throw him out there without him being able to work a full match.
this
Ortiz
is
and
the
Santana
highlight.
look really different.
It sucks to be Brandy Rhodes and Allie right now.
I saw the
A-
Puerto Rican flag, and
On
I honestly
AEW,
thought
it's what's her name?
Diamante and what's the other one?
I forget what her name is.
Evilise.
Ivelisse,
Ivelisse,
thank
yeah.
you.
But one of them was in the LAX, weren't they, or no?
Ivelisse was in LA.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
This is Nightmare.
LAX was
family?
the first wrestlers I had in contact with. What was the main dude, the big dude?
Oh, Homicide?
Homicide
the
or
other one.
Hernandez.
Homicide, yeah.
Hernandez.
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 No, Hernandez.
yeah,
Yeah,
we just
him
see
and I used to
McAfee.
talk on MySpace.
Oh, really? Wow, that way.
Yeah.
I got a story about AJ Styles one time.
Let's see the
Can
highlight.
I, hold
thing.
on, I'm going to tell.
McAfee's getting on the top.
Oh, that was a hell of a fucking
nice.
spot.
Hold on.
Holy
Harry,
shit.
I got an AJ Styles story for you.
Okay.
I cannot say it on the air, though.
Okay, hold on, let's
Okay?
pause
It's
it.
very
Oh,
disparaging.
come on.
He just asked his
So,
his NFL buddies to help him with that. Damn.
What do you think this story has to do with MG Geek?
I swear
What's
on
that?
everything. That was his answer when I wrote, I'm a big fan.
Wait, can you text this
Right
to
out the
me?
gate, that's 0 to a million. That's not even 0 to 60. You're like, that seems.
That's all he wrote. That was it. And he, like, I didn't even respond after that. That's all he wrote to me.
Wow.
Can you text me this story? 'Cause now I'm super curious.
Yeah, hold on.
Let's see here. I'm trying to keep up with this. Now I'm distracted by that story.
Yeah, I was
you
watching the
didn't
match. I
respond.
didn't
It's a
hear
good
where we
match.
were going with this.
With this AJ Styles.
After you
story.
didn't respond, did he hit you with the "you still there"?
Yeah. That's funny. And now McAfee's in control here with a little smoke and mirrors, but
Okay, I
funny,
got
McAfee's
another
a-
GTA loading screen coming.
There you go. I
These-
sent it to you.
these McAfee, all these athletes are really good shape except wrestling.
Oh
shape
my
is
God.
different shape, you know?
Yeah.
So like so he's wearing. Why didn't they get him better ring gear though? Is this done on
That's
purpose?
that's his thing. Yeah, the shorts are his thing.
Are they? Or is,
That's what Vince
Yeah.
probably sent them home. Those are probably the shorts he was wearing when Vince told him to
that's
go
right,
home
I
at
heard of-
WrestleMania.
No, that was Michael
Vince-
Cole. Vince liked it.
No,
Yeah.
Vince hated it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought
Vince
he.
hated it and told Michael Cole to rib it, I think is what happened.
Oh, okay.
Michael Cole
And why
was
would
the
you
one
do
that
that
had
on
to go give him shit about it.
Why wouldn't
'cause
you do
that's
that on the
Michael Cole's-
busiest day of
I know.
your whole
I know.
industry? Why would
Because
you
that's
take
what they
time
do,
to break
apparently.
somebody's balls.
You hear the story.
I mean,
So you
There
have
we
the
go.
non-wrestler really destroying.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
body slam.
Nice
Pat
body
McAfee
slam.
was doing some squats with holding
for
up
the
Adam
pin.
Cole.
Interesting. I mean, he
Oh.
did train at the Performance Center.
With Rip Rogers, with Hustler Rip
Yeah.
Rogers.
Who did?
Well,
He had Hustler Rip Rogers training him.
Who did?
Yeah,
McAfee.
yeah,
Mac,
and-
really?
Yeah, he hired
Yeah,
him. Like
'cause-
he brought
'cause
him
he
there.
lives in that-
Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think isn't Rip Rogers' school in Indy somewhere or around?
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I was wondering if
Yeah.
he flew him in or.
It's just
something,
he
but-
went to the
There's
most
another
famous
cover.
guy local.
Oh
This is
my
the-
god, I love it.
What is that photo
Oh
from?
God,
That's not me.
Dude.
That's photoshopped up me. Or
It's
wait,
photo-
is that me? That is my face.
That's your face, but what are you doing?
It might be wrestling.
You're on the
or
phone.
I'm on the phone.
Is this his full body or is this just the face?
No, this is just his face. I found. I just
Oh, you
googled
found-
men in suit.
Man in
I
suit?
mean, it looks good.
It looks
Men
really
in
good.
suits. I just googled
The
men
stuff I
in
have to
suits.
Google for these photoshops is
Oh, I know.
quite ridiculous.
Well, the chatterbait ones are my favorite.
Oh god, yeah, those are Patreon only too.
Yeah, he does our Patreon only. Too. He did a chatterbait one where I have something in me.
Wow. Okay.
He was full sprung with legs in the air.
Yeah.
Again, you can't post those on Twitter. I guess Twitter has no rules.
I mean,
but
I guess I
it
can,
ruins-
but-
it's just the whole brand is.
Do you want me
Yeah,
to
but
post
do you
that?
wanna-
ruined. The brand is
Do you want
ruined.
to Do you want to filth
That's what I'm saying.
your feet up and
That's
with
true.
that? I mean, you
That's
got
why. That's why.
brands.
Well, that's why I made the Bruce from Connecticut Twitter page because I didn't want to keep posting
On your
everything on my personal page, and people
Well,
be like, "What the
I know
was
what's
hell is
funny.
going on?"
Now we have Treehouse Vince
Yeah.
and we have Bruce from Connecticut.
There we go. Oh, Transferring Heat podcast said Vince became cool with it when someone showed him a picture of LeBron James
LeBron.
wearing this. Yeah, that's right. I remember that part. Wearing the same thing.
Mhm.
I think those suits are awful. I hate it. The shorts. When you wear
Oh,
a
I
full
hate it
suit
too.
but his shorts, it's crazy to me.
McAfee has the worst swamp ass I've ever seen on live television.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
if they get
man,
it, if you
hockey
see a
fight.
back shot, you could just see a
Who, on Pat?
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Cole in control
But-
now. Stomping a mud hole into Pat.
You know what I'm not? So this is an observation about McAfee, how he's working. He's not selling like a WWE star guy is told to sell. He's not laying there long.
No, he's selling
He's
it
doing
like,
what
like
you would
a
do.
wrestling school. Yeah.
Yeah, like your fight, like it's a fight. He's doing like you would do if you were actually in a fight. You try to get back
my
up right
God. Ooh, he landed that a little high. that
Yeah. I think he got enough of his feet down to stop it.
he did, but that's the bone right on your neck, right there.
But... Oh, wow.
You know what though? Good on
Yeah,
him.
you can
He's-
see he
You know what's great
Did
though?
you see
When-
The Rock?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
No,
you
I was
go.
going to talk about something different. I was going to say, did you see The Rock's DC unveil?
No, what is it?
They released his movie character that he's going to play.
Oh, what is it?
away. The Rocks or
mock-up. I'll
Cena?
try to send it to you. No, The Rocks. Rich
They
tweeted
They both
it
got
out.
DC characters. They both
Oh,
got.
yeah, they-
Cena's
DC released a bunch of characters today, and The Rock was one of them.
Yeah, and they released Suicide Squad 2 footage, and Cena's I forget what the character is.
The Rock, I believe,
but
is
he
on
looks like a
Instagram. I'll try to send it to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, by the way, do you see what happened? Is happening on AEW TV? Thunder Rose just showed up with the NWA title.
Oh, what?
Did she?
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, did they maybe integrate some of the NWA?
I think it's happening.
Well, they're allowed to go.
Good for
kinda-
I just,
NWA.
tweeted it
That
to you,
hap-
Andrew.
I think it's good. Yeah, you want to get NWA.
Well, it's
I
full
think.
circle. It's great.
Yeah, I want NWA that title defended everywhere. Actually.
Yeah.
And who knows if they were
But
going to do
in-
more of
but-
that? But
But in AEW, it makes so much sense.
sure. This is a good idea. The women's tag team tournament they're doing. I like
I do
that.
like that.
Yeah.
On the top
I
rope,
wa- I've been watching-
McAfee.
I'm watching part of that
Oh,
match, and it doesn't
my
look
God.
like it's
McAfee
Christmas,
just-
but
Wow.
McAfee just did a backflip.
Woo!
Oh wow, that was pretty good.
Adam Cole's face like
Oh,
you're a nerd.
Holy moly.
McAfee's got some talents,
Whoa.
man.
McAfee's
Holy
hurting from that a little
shit.
bit.
none of that is from being a kicker, right? Like,
No,
to
what
be
an
able
athlete's
to
an
do
athlete.
a backflip.
Because
though, I mean,
they do a lot of those box jumps and stuff
oh,
to
fair
get their
enough.
legs stronger.
Dude, McAfee way better than Gronk.
Oh, absolutely. But Gronk
Yes.
never was
Yes.
around even long enough. I think he
By the
just
way,
got
Andrew,
started in
By
Yes, sir.
the way, Andrew, I know as a Vince fan, you absolutely loved that video of him freaking taking that
Oh yeah, loved everything about it.
the trust fall.
Yeah, loved it.
My favorite part is when he did it. He looked up on the mat and goes, "See," and threw his hands in the air like nonchalantly, like day at the office.
You see how easy this is?
Yeah.
Also,
Also,
is
it's
he
great
going
'cause
for a punt?
Oh, he's going for the punt. I mean, it makes sense that his move is the punt.
He's gonna miss. Right.
That would make
Oh,
There you go. I like that spot. He missed
Good
it,
spot.
kicked the
Oh.
stairs. Now his foot
Broken
is
foot.
Now he's
Cole
gotta take
actually
control.
putting his head.
Where the rest? What do you call it?
Oh, he
Where's the
kicked
rest
the
of the group?
stairs.
They're not there. Shock the system there. Or
No,
the,
they're behind the glass, behind the plexi.
Oh, they're watching though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're still there. I think they're over by that table that Enchante. Wow.
Oh,
He
right
has
in the foot.
infiltrated everything.
Nice.
That's
figure
who the
four.
leader of Retribution is.
Nice figure four by Adam Cole, right in the middle of
I
the
just
ring.
did that.
No, McAfee needs to be careful not to put the shoulders down. One.
Oh boy.
Love when they do that spot. You know that's
do
one
like
of my
that,
favorites.
yeah. Psychologically, it makes so much sense.
Because you can't lay down.
You can't lay down.
Because that's how you take the pressure off, by laying down. Technically
Technically
kayfabe.
speaking. But then this part where you flip somebody over, and there you go. Oh,
Uh,
Adam Cole got it back though. Adam Cole's arms are real thin though, man.
Yeah.
I'm perplexed by that. Why can't he put more bulk on those arms? He must have tried.
The right team just won the women's match on AEW.
you know what's funny? I'm really behind. Well, what the hell did they just do?
Up goes Brandy.
Evilise and
Marshall.
no,
Evilise and Thunder Rosa. Or not Thunder Rosa.
Del what's her name? Del Monte.
Diamante.
She won.
Wow,
God.
stunner into
Diamante.
match is a little sloppy, but that's fine.
Yeah, it was very sloppy.
McAfee
Actually,
holding on to
I was.
Sloppy ending.
McAfee holding onto his legs, but
Andrew.
Adam Cole
McAfee's
Stop
going
in
to
a mud
set
hole.
up something. McAfee's going to set up something. He's going to load his foot or something. Watch, like old school.
Oh,
that would be
a loaded
great.
foot.
A loaded foot. I missed those days.
Steel toe
I
boot.
missed the,
I
I
love
missed the refs checking.
the Iron Sheik
Holy moly.
tap his toe, and that loaded it somehow.
Oh, that's true.
Andrew,
I
you're gonna
missed
hate
those
me for
days
this
of the ref.
Photoshop.
What? Oh no.
What?
This is one that can't be shown. This is like a Patreon exclusive one.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hold on. I'll just pull
But
it
I
up on the
haven't
screen.
sent it yet.
Okay.
I haven't sent it yet, so I'll tell you.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay, close call. Cole kicks out.
Cole kicks out.
we got him. Okay, I know I'm behind.
Oh shit.
I got another one. I got a full one
You
here.
did. I think Deacon brought one in.
So I'm
None.
very impressed. I mean, McAfee, a lot of smoke and mirrors here. Obviously, you
It
need
started
a
out at
specific
first,
match
too,
practice,
but
but
he's doing pretty good.
pretty good. But again, this goes back to once you're an athlete, you're an athlete. At the end of the day,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What are the medals they're wearing over on AEW?
the women's tag tournament.
They won it.
I think so.
This was the finals of it. Okay.
Yeah, the medal. It was a cup. It wasn't a
Oh no,
title.
it is this
It's called a
Thursday.
cup.
They are on this Thursday.
They are on Thursday. Okay.
Okay, this is titles the next Thursday. But
Sorry,
okay.
we're going back
I
and
thought it was
forth
next too.
as we go.
And
to
that's
NXT.
the one they're. That's the one they're doing crowds for.
Yeah.
Oh, super
Andrew, I'll
kick
let-
right off the top. He went for a
Hammer. What do you call it? Hammer drop? Hammer lock. No,
I'm
axe
sending it
handle.
right
axe
now,
handle.
Andrew.
Double axe handle.
Double axe handle. My God,
Andrew, I
haven't
just
seen that
sent
move in
it.
s- I haven't
Alright,
seen that
let's
move
see.
in so long. I forgot the name.
You let me
Completely
know if I
forgot
could
it.
put that on
Double axe handle.
Let's see.
on Twitter.
Adam Cole talking a lot of crap to Pat McAfee.
Ah.
You know what? I wish that my body looked that good. To be honest with you.
Man, I cannot show this one, but this one's great.
Should that go on Twitter?
I can. Would I retweet this? Yeah, you can put it on Twitter. No.
Put it on
Save
Twitter?
this. Save this. Save this.
Okay, let's
Okay,
save it
There's
for
plenty
the
of good ones on Twitter though. You want
Save it for a Matt Man
Save it
After
for
Dark.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or save it for
wanna-
tomorrow.
Yeah, save it for
Because
tomorrow.
tomorrow should be. Because tomorrow we're gonna probably be a little more loose, especially if Rich is in the mix,
Oh boy.
and we're
One,
gonna have two more hours.
2, 3. Got him.
Wow, he got him with the Canadian Destroyer, right? Or that, what do they call it? He doesn't call it that. The
Panama Sunrise.
Panama Sunrise.
That ref looks like Scottie Pippen.
The
Let's
ref
see,
looks
which
like
one
Scottie
is this?
Pippen.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's get a shot of him.
Unless I'm
well-
just completely stoned, but
Oh, what's
gotta
his
be-
name?
Oh,
That's a white guy.
that is Drake.
Yeah,
that's
he's a
Drake.
super
Not a white
kid,
guy.
Drake.
is that?
Drake,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
white.
Yeah,
That's
it is,
Andrew.
That's a
He's
common
like-
mistake, bro. Because Drake.
That's what Andrew's
Oh,
trying to
no,
get
no,
to.
you are stoned,
gets-
my friend.
He
Oh,
gets
here we go.
ribbed a lot.
highlights.
He gets-
Oh,
That was
man.
beautiful. Great spot.
Good match. Good match.
Jesus, I can't believe. So I've called so far, homeboy Enchante. I still can't remember his name.
Velveteen Dream.
And Velveteen Dream, and I thought this white ref was black. So
He does have a great tan though.
Is it a real tan though, or is it just
Oh,
a spray tan?
Spray tan.
Gotta be spray tan, right?
that's definitely
Nice.
like just a Paulie D tan.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So, I don't know if it's just living in Florida, but I don't know. It's probably spray tan.
It's
Because
probably
you go
living
back
in
and you see him in when he did the Mania match for Ronda Rousey that hurt against Stephanie McMahon and Triple H.
Florida. Yeah.
He wasn't that tan.
Look how tan I am. I haven't tanned at all, and I'm
Really?
still holding up. I haven't
Now you're doing pretty
been
good.
like a month.
I gotta go out in I've had to start taking like my walks out in a, I don't know what you call a wife beater shirt.
White beater, yeah.
But I've
What?
had to do it because otherwise I get that farmer's tan, which is worse. The one that's like halfway
Oh
up
my
your
god.
Yeah,
sleeve.
I got
One of
that.
these?
I always forget
terrible.
and I go out and do stuff outside. And
Right.
forget.
And then you take your shirt off, and,
And
you're
then
like,
you go, oh, damn it.
So I've taken a. I like that there's no other name for it except wife beater.
He's gonna beat the shit out of him now. I know. Do you know when I worked at the Gap?
Yeah.
We would get like the internal SKUs, and it would say wife beater on the
On
internal
the
SKUs,
shirt?
on the shirt, on like the SKU
What
for
is it
the shirt.
really?
But you know
Yeah.
that. But that's what you know it is. Otherwise, a tank top is not.
Pretty sure
that's
it's not
a tank
like
top.
that now.
It is not. No, but
It
they would
can't
just-
be. But
It's like 1999.
God.
I had to go
Called-
back.
Samoa Joe.
Now it's called like an undershirt.
An undershirt, right? But technically, any undershirt is the undershirt. Like I want the wife beater.
Oh look,
And you
it's
know
Hugo
exact-
Savanovich.
Yeah, there we go. Samoa Joe.
I mean, everybody knows what that means.
Right, exactly. But it's one of those unfortunate things that they never came up with a better name than the wife.
So
beater.
you have a big match right now coming up on AEW. You have Brody Lee and Cody
oh
for the
TV
TNT title.
It's not the
Yeah,
TV
but they
title,
only got
is it?
like 10
You have a
minutes
TV
left,
title.
so it doesn't
We
even
do.
last
You have the Sapphire Television
the
Championship.
Sapphire Television Championship, sponsored by Sapphire. And you can check out all of that, the stuff on Catalyst Wrestling on YouTube.
Can I buy that replica
Formerly
belt?
Capital.
Former Capital, on Gas Digital and Fight on the Fight app as well. So we're all over.
Is
the
it
place.
free
So-
on Fight or?
You know what? I'm not 100% sure, but I know you could also check it out on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
On YouTube,
If it's on YouTube, it seems like it would be free on Fight. Because I know,
You'd
like,
think.
all the championship wrestling from Hollywood and Arizona, those are all free on Fight.
you know what? I haven't delved
Which,
too much into it. I watched the what was the one from last week that the Good Brothers aired? They're
Talking Shop.
Talking
Mania.
Shop
Oh,
Mania.
I
my
ordered it.
God.
I ordered it as well.
I peed my pants nearly.
I love that. I thought it was fantastic. It was bad. But
It was just
fantastic.
a big parody. It was a big
Yeah.
parody, and it was great.
So here we see, yeah,
Where's
but
the
there's-
Photoshop?
Corey Graves.
They're
But
so good
That's
at that. Though.
Oh, Drew.
Andrew, what was the
Yes.
Photoshop I did where I put you? It was one of the where I made you versus you, and it was a card for Catalyst Wrestling.
Oh, there we
Remember
go.
which one?
Oh,
I
it
did?
was for Catalyst Wrestling. I think that was one of the first. That was WrestleMania.
what was this now?
I'm going through my folder to see if I can find it.
I want to say it was
'Cause I
WrestleMania or the
save every
pay-per-view before.
Photoshop. Oh my god! I just found the Enchante fleshlight. I'm
Oh
going
yeah,
through-
the Enchante
Oh
flashlight.
my God.
It's
That-
shaped like his hand in
Yeah.
a fist.
I forget that
So,
Ashante is a man.
Ashante
Or
is a man.
Yeah, I forget that part. I get lost in the sauce.
He's sexually ambiguous.
Ambiguous.
Are we at
So,
the
by the
main
way, did
event?
anybody
Is this
see
it?
Let's see.
No, we
It's,
still got the women's match.
We got the women's match and the main event.
Maybe they're doing a UFC style thing, just showing him training or whatever throughout.
Is he an
Carrying
MMA
cross
guy? He
training.
is,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah,
No, he's
yeah,
a martial artist,
I
Actually,
guess.
he actually trained in MMA for a while, and
he
then
did?
decided just to transition into wrestling. As far as did you guys see the video? I put it in the Facebook group of Drew McIntyre and Keith Lee sparring.
Oh, really? No.
No,
It's
I didn't
really
listen
good.
at
I wish
all.
they would do more interviews like that. They should do more like shows like that because they're basically interviewing each other in between like running the ropes and like locking up and putting each other in a move, and then they ask them questions. It's just like two guys bullshitting for like 10 minutes.
I do like that idea. I'd love to see that, actually.
This belt needs to be
It's-
black. The TNT.
It's on
The
their
TNT
their
channel?
YouTube channel. When you get time, it's another thing to go look up.
All right, fair enough.
just,
I'll check it out.
I found the poster, so I just sent it to you. Or I just tweeted it, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got Playboys down here.
I do.
noticed the books.
I have a whole bunch of old ones too.
At what
Tutti
point?
Frutti, that was the other. It was Enchante versus Tutti Frutti, live from Cathedral Hall in Jersey City.
Oh my God! Wait,
Yeah,
Who was Tutti?
Yeah, I went to
that's
Catalyst's
another
wrestling
his tag
website.
partner.
It just-
Oh, so they had a falling out. So
it
this
was
is like
it was called Moulin Rouge.
So this was Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty. Like you split
Yeah.
up the team
Yep.
finally.
And you know what they're finishing?
and this
with?
was live on
The
the
Menage a Trois.
WWE
Menage a
Network, Fight Network,
Light.
Disney
Oh, yeah.
Plus, and,
And
Playboy,
Playboy.
TV.
And Playboy. They finally all came together.
Yeah.
It's like when they do the
Yeah.
telethons to raise money.
And the phone number 888-828-1437. Our phone number.
All right.
Yeah, I
so
did
far,
a good job with this one.
While we're watching Brody Lee here beat the hell out of Cody Rhodes.
I'll be right back.
Here's the
And,
Dakota Kai.
And yeah, we're seeing the highlights of the lead up to the Dakota Kai and Io Shirai rather match here. That should be a good one. But
Any more Photoshop ideas, Harry?
any more Photoshop ideas? All right. So what are the themes? Let's go off the themes we've had tonight. What have we been talking about? I mean, we've Pat McAfee, some football stuff. I'm trying to think of some football stuff. We already did the booth.
You know, it doesn't have to be anything with going on. You could give me the most off the wall thing.
I'm trying
Like
to think.
Rich
It's-
once gave me, he
Yeah, what did
wanted a
Rich
bunch
give
of
you?
mini enchantes coming out of a big enchante's butt.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's very like Salvador Dali like.
Yeah,
It
so
was nuts.
Hey, can you
And
do
he,
Andrew?
it took him about 10 minutes and it was done.
Can you do Andrew doing one of his many products? Like I don't know if doing like some of Shaquille O'Neal's commercials, either Papa John's
Oh,
or
do
the
a general?
or the General
I
or
could-
Papa John's or
I
Icy.
can do do you want enchante or his Middle Eastern gimmick? Or the chic and the
man.
freak?
I like the Chic and the
No,
Freak. Let's do that one.
It's the freak and the chic.
the Freak
That's
and
what
the
it is.
Chic.
Yeah.
I wanted to do. I pitched as a parody gimmick one time. There was a guy. He was supposed to be Iranian, but he was very fashionable, and it was going to be the Iron Sheik, but Sheik spelled like fashionably chic instead of
Yeah.
being
I like
actual,
it.
like shake. But it did not get picked up.
Like,
here.
was it the font's going to be different or something? Was it?
I don't know. I think. I forget how you. I think I pitched it just verbally. I don't think it got to the stage where I realized which word. meant
Where
chic.
actually someone thought about it.
Yeah. It was never going much
Actually,
farther
the
than
logistical.
we didn't start making merch or anything. It was just more for fun here. As I'm reading through some of the
All right.
chats, I thought McAfee
My
was gonna
favorite
try
wrestler's
it.
coming out.
Oh, is this your favorite? Io Shirai?
Love me some Io.
Oh yeah, she's
We've
very
went
good.
into the I Love Asians gimmick before, so
Oh,
just to
fair
catch you
enough.
up.
But she's super talented, man.
She's like I still say she's probably one of the best in the world, if not the right there.
Oh, let's see here. Hornswoggle's Brody won. Yeah, Brody. Did Brody Lee just win?
Rich's head on Hornswoggle's body. Got you.
Oh wait, we'll do that. Wait,
Faustino.
I'm watching over on AEW. Brody Lee just
Brody Lee beat Cody.
Holy
Holy
Brody Lee
shit.
just beat Cody
For title?
for the title.
Wow.
Dark
Not
Order's
fast.
out surrounding him.
Get out of here.
That's how we're going off the air on that. Tony Schiavone.
Wow. That's
Oh,
crazy.
wait, what's going on?
Wow.
Did he just dominate him the whole? I wasn't paying attention to that match. Did he just beat the hell out of him for 5 minutes?
Yep.
It was one of those.
The match
Oh, he's
started.
blooding him up too.
Yeah. And
What the hell
Now
happened?
he's trying to assault Tony Schiavone.
Oh, and the Dark Order
Wow.
celebrating. We're a little bit. That's pretty crazy. Wow, what a way to go out. Tony Schiavone. We're behind you. So Tony Schiavone is trying to interview him.
Getting berated him. Yeah.
I mean, the show's over, right? This is it?
It should be.
It's about, it's going off the air right now.
And they're really selling Cody being hurt here. Unless it's real, it could be real.
Meanwhile-
might not be real.
You know
Meanwhile,
what? Very good job at this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
they're putting him in a neck brace. I didn't see the ending of the match. I could use the restroom, so
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Wow.
That's the sucky part about both of these things.
Being on at the same time.
How the hell did it end up on again at the same time? Like
I know. They just
none
can't.
of these
Yeah.
shows run on Saturdays. Like this is.
By
right.
the way, trending number 1 right now is Fire Velveteen Dream.
Oh boy.
On Twitter.
Interesting.
Ah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before that stops. Oh, Io Shirai.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to do a lot of. At some point, he's gonna have to sit down with somebody and talk to him, talk openly about it
You mean like
in a
interview?
non-WWE format.
I wonder, man. I wonder if they do that or
I would just like it on Miz TV.
Wow.
Miss TV.
It's a big angle.
That's gonna miss. That's gonna
a
completely
special-
miss the point.
a special serious Miz TV,
Yeah.
like they used to do in the sitcoms in the 80s.
Oh my God.
Boy, they are pulling Cody out of there very slowly.
Yeah.
It's a good job selling it
They're
if
doing
this is a
this-
sell. Or if maybe he
I
legitimately
wonder
got
if
hurt
they're.
and they did
I
the
wonder
title
if they're
change.
selling him going away, going off
Maybe.
TV for a while.
You know what though? I think they might need to. They need somebody. You know, him losing this title, 18-1, 18-2 now for the year.
It seems not anticlimactic, but it seems kind of soon.
To
But
drop the title.
I guess, yeah.
But you know what though? How many times is everybody going to lose to him?
Right.
That's part of the
yeah.
problem. Now,
But I mean, that's how you
now
build
he
it
could
up.
lose.
Yeah.
Now he could lose. I think Brody Lee having a title is not a bad pick.
I mean, I guess I missed that.
No, and now
match,
you got
so-
that whole. You got all those people. Oh, Arn Anderson! Holy shit! Arn Anderson's trying to take the whole gang on.
Oh,
You
boy,
guys-
we're behind a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
so we'll
I'm
see. I
behind.
can't wait to see this. Meanwhile,
I'm watching it on
Io,
my phone, so I'm getting it faster. I
Oh,
think because
fair
it's the
enough.
only thing it's doing.
Io Shirai and
Thumbs up. He's doing the thumbs up that he's fine.
Io Shirai and Dakota
He's
Kai
not finding
working
there.
slow.
Oh, you know what they're doing? They're doing the Roman Reigns.
Oh, there
Braun
goes Arn.
Strowman.
Arn started that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Arn
told
just
you.
Getting his ass handed to him.
Oh, he got,
big
got
kick to
kicked
the
in the
stomach.
stomach. That's one of those things that, like, it wasn't a
Oh,
powerful
my
kick, but just
God.
kicking an old man in his stomach. You're like,
Oh,
God,
yeah, I
that's
know.
gotta be rough. You can't be doing that, bro.
Cody has no
Meanwhile-
friends. We're the Bucks.
Where are the Bucks? Oh no, yeah, they are.
Yeah, I
gonna
was wondering
throw-
that. Where are they?
Oh, are they gonna throw him off
Holy
the
shit.
thing?
Oh,
I thought
got
they
right
were for a
off.
second, but they didn't. They didn't.
Dropped him off the stretcher.
Break the
New
stretcher
Photoshop
too.
set.
Fuck that stretcher. I love
remember,
that.
I remember seeing a stretcher match at an indie show, but
Oh.
they had it was an army cot, which technically
Oh my
is
God.
a
Which
stretcher.
technically is a stretcher.
But you're
yeah.
like, bro, that is not. I mean, that isn't. You know, I know you don't have the money to do it, but
dude.
let's see this. Oh, that's you with the general. Yeah,
That's me
Oh
with
my God!
That's
They
what
beat
I
him.
was talking about. That's you
So
doing
they
all.
beat him. Oh
taking-
wow!
Let's see there. You watching AEW at the moment? The Dakota Kai
Yeah, just
Io Shirai
I'm
match
watching-
is going on. It's just going on slowly while we're watching Chaos on AEW.
Yeah, well, that's the beginning, so I'm good. I'm watching what's going on.
Yeah.
So Brandy, at the end of this, Brandy's covering
Here,
Cody.
hold on. I'm here with the general.
Yeah, there you are. But it's the guy from the Grand Theft Auto thing,
Yes.
too, ironically.
Yeah.
It's like the general's a character in Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, who are they dragging?
So
Oh my God.
basically-
Oh, they did.
So
get
now
that.
Anna Jay's choking out freaking Brandy Rhodes.
Who's it? Oh, let's see here. Trying to see.
Good job at this.
Yeah, I mean, it's chaos. It's pretty
This
good.
ending, yeah.
It's weird that she's just covering him.
Well, she's about to get choked out. You're about to see it.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Who's Anna Jay? Oh, she's from
The-
NWA
No, but
also.
she's cute.
Did she just
Isn't
join
she
that?
from NWA?
She joined a few weeks ago. They freaking recruited her, and she was in a match, and she lost, and he came and got her. Like
Okay, it's good to have a woman.
Brody
in the
Lee came and
group
picked
so
her
you
up.
can-
You know what I
Carried
like?
her to
Whoever's
the back.
cute, she's cute.
Oh, she's under his
I'm
spell.
attracted.
Great. Damn
What a great way to go
Jezebel.
off of that.
Oh, did he call her?
That
Jezebel?
Okay,
woman is
back to
nothing but a
NXT.
damn Jezebel.
Damn, son of a bitch. That was my favorite one.
Some good old racist JR.
What did he
not
break?
racist,
What is
but-
that?
What is
frame-
that? On the...
Oh,
Wait, did he
the old
break-
belt.
Did he just throw that on
Yeah,
top?
he
I'm
chopped
sorry, I'm
the
watching,
old one.
I'm watching back and forth, so it's like we keep missing stuff. There's just weird frames of stuff. There's plastic all over Cody Rhodes.
Okay,
for some
great
reason.
ending.
That was
Great.
That was
Yeah.
amazing. That was awesome.
That's why I like AEW, man.
Nice cliffhanger.
Meanwhile, that actually is one of the first angles that's got me kind of like, I mean, you guys, I've said it on here before. I mean, I'm not totally invested in AEW. I love it to a point, but there's some of the characters didn't seem as believable as others.
Great ending. Very strong ending for next Thursday, unopposed. By the way.
Yep.
Oh wow,
Unopposed.
Both shows go unopposed. They're
Both
gonna
shows going unopposed.
NXT's gonna have fallout from this.
Listen, dude, this is what they got to do. NXT has to go to Tuesdays.
I know you want them so bad to move.
Well, they're gonna run a Tuesday. I forgot what day, but they are running a Tuesday
What were the ratings
in
this week?
October. In October.
In October,
837, 836.
So it didn't go up by.
It went up. It went up like 200,000.
Oh, okay, it did.
230,000
It did,
viewers.
okay.
Yeah.
It was
So one.
There was that
USA at
one
some
week
point
where
has
it was
gotta-
an anomaly where they were both like at 8. The one was at 9 and the other was
When?
like at 875.
What
Like
week are
2
you
or
talking
3
about?
weeks ago. Like 2
Oh
weeks
yeah,
ago.
yeah. They both had a very high number. Yeah.
And
What else?
they
It
were
depends
almost
What
like,
else is on?
What were they? What is preempting them in October?
I think NHL.
No, that can't be.
They're definitely. I know
have
for a
a-
fact they're preempted in October because there's an October date that they're on Tuesday, and I was actually told that they're playing with moving AEW NXT to Tuesdays.
They should. It just doesn't make sense. It's dumb. I specifically
Andrew.
Yes.
don't watch because I'm watching AEW.
Do you have an air horn sound effect loaded up?
Hold on. I can. Yeah, I got it. Why?
that's Rich's
Okay.
actually, but
Because we have our first ever from the chat Photoshop.
request?
Someone threw me an idea.
Okay. What is it? Read it.
I'm about to email it to you right now.
Okay.
I think this deserves
A reggae horn?
a reggae horn. But
oh
Stino,
man, what did you guys do in the little chat room?
All right. Let's see.
but Stino recommended this one.
He's solid.
Faustino Vargas.
Yeah, so this is from the mind of Faustino Vargas. I just sent
Oh,
it to you.
Fightful. Our friend Sean Ross Sapp just mentioned to me that they learned that they had mentioned Rey Mysterio and they edited him out of the taping, the August 22nd taping of Dynamite. Eddie Kingston had mentioned Mysterio.
You have a
during the
glitch going
promo.
on, Andrew.
Yeah, there's a glitch on the camera on my cam
Uh-oh.
for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm Shantae.
Freaking
It's
are
the
being
hacker.
hacked
Harry's in
by- yeah.
Harry's in the Matrix.
Are we
Harry's
being,
being.
now on the still. Now it's a
Oh
still
my
file
God, Harry.
photo.
Oh.
There, I think I'm back. I'm all right. Now it's all right.
You feel okay, Harry? You good?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm better now. I'm better.
You feeling better?
I'm better, man. I'm better.
You were in like 17,000 pieces there for like a
I
second.
know for a second.
And he's back.
And I'm backing up.
Going
and I'm,
again.
I'm still.
Meanwhile,
again. I have a
these
weird
girls
face.
are
Look at
having
the
a good
face
match.
that I'm. Look at the face. I'm catatonic. All right,
Sometimes
that
if
worked.
if
Just
if
stomping on the
stomp
floor,
on the floor,
Fonzie
it works.
style.
Yep.
Every once in a
It
while,
works.
Andrew hits the cameras and goes, "Hey!"
I just stomp on the floor and it works.
and it works. This is a slow matchup here. I mean,
Very
I'm
slow
sure it's
matchup.
going to pick up.
It's starting though. It's starting to pick up right now. We're actually focusing back in at the right time.
All right, I'm gonna show this image, okay, on the show.
Oh man, you're doing it now, Andrew.
wow.
You're
Now
in
yours is-
4,000.
now we're
feet.
good. It was for a second, but now
Okay,
we're
I think
back.
the capture card is starting to freak out.
Io Shirai taking the boot.
Okay, you ready? Hold on. We gotta do it before I show this.
Okay, let's take a look at what it is.
All right, hold on.
And yeah, again, slow so far. I know Io Shirai missed one or two things that I've seen. I'm not super big on Dakota Kai.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my God.
That's perfect, bro. That is perfect.
Who
I found a good
who
picture of
recommended
Rich.
that? Who
Faustino
recommended
Vargas.
that?
Faustino Vargas.
Faustino.
That's
I'm gonna
perfect.
die over that one.
That's great.
Oh my
Hey, can
God.
you do, if you're doing requests, can you do me and Andrew on Miami Vice?
Oh, that's a good one too.
Let's just do that one.
Yeah,
that's a
let's
good
do
one.
that one.
Can we make it Armenian
Matt
Vice? Is there a way to get
Armenian
Rich?
Vice?
Armenian Vice.
Yeah, but there's only two of them. I want to get Rich
You
too,
could get
but
Rich
it's
on it.
hard. I don't know where you'd put Rich in
I
it.
got you.
Alien. Okay, you know what I
Ah.
want? I want an Alien Nation
Yeah.
one where Rich is the alien with the head, and I'm the white guy that's trying to bang the daughter, but the daughter is actually Harry.
Okay. Perfect. Wow. So we got two there. That'll take a little bit here.
Am I the
Okay.
only one that remembers
I remember
Nation?
Alien Nation. I
Yeah.
remember.
I've never seen Alien Nation, so I have to figure this out.
I think it's a pretty. If you look at it,
It's
the
such an
poster is
obscure-
memorable.
It's
So
such
you
an
want-
obscure
so you
TV
ex-
show.
Explain this up. Explain this to me
All
again.
right.
What was so?
It needs to be an Alien Nation photo where Rich is
Okay.
my alien partner with the
And
shaved
that's
head. I'm the white
Okay.
dude that's trying to bang
long
his
hair?
daughter with the long hair, and then the daughter.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Io Shirai going
I
for a
got it.
cover after this. I like the WWE was the first ones to transition for especially now that they have more women's wrestling to have to cut away from that shot when women are like,
Faustino Vargas, $4.99. Dear God, what have I inspired?
Oh, the shot
That's funny.
right now that they just showed,
Yeah.
the one where they had the camera going right up her crotch. Oh,
yeah. They're good at they've had to become really good in recent years of switching real quick.
No, they just did it. They just
did it.
you just
Yeah.
seen it.
They just fell asleep on that.
right. That's what
See,
I'm
I
saying.
don't think-
It's been a while
but
since I've
I-
seen one that long. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It's been on
I'm
that.
pretty sure.
The shot, not her
NXT,
crotch.
It's been very long since I saw one.
Yeah, it literally was OnlyFans there for a second.
Right.
Nice headbutt.
That's some good moves. You know what? I think it's unfair. I'm not a big fan of Dakota Kai, and I'm realizing it's just that the women's wrestling has become so good
Yeah.
that by comparison, I'm like, she's all right. And when in reality, like 5 years ago
They would have
or
been
6 years
stellar.
ago, she would have been like the leader, Trish
Yeah.
Stratus.
You know what's
Right.
amazing? People forget how bad Trish was. I saw her first appearance at the Coliseum,
Oh, yeah?
and her gimmick was that during the commercial breaks for SmackDown, like they actually time out their breaks.
Sure, yeah.
If the match was
Mhm.
happening, she used to come out and insult, like as a cheerleader, and do like a whole routine as a cheerleader, and tell the crowd how they're fat and out of shape.
Oh, wow.
That
That
was
was her first gimmick?
1999. And then they
I mean, she
decided that they were
basically
not
does
gonna go
that
with
now.
Before she was on TV, that was
Yeah, yeah.
that was how
No-
they trained them back then.
Yeah.
That's how we get you ready. And we throw you out there cold and say, "Do this."
That is so strange.
By the
to
way,
go
we're
from
$6 away from. I'm sorry, $7 away from hitting $100 today.
Oh, wow.
Go team.
$7 away. I think
What
we
do
could
I
it.
have to do? Do I have to take it out live on the
Oh,
air?
man.
Wow. I think these two photoshops that I'm working on will
I will
get us
inspire
Will inspire.
Tegan. But you know what though? I found the whole Tegan Knox feud interesting.
I think they just are too similar. I haven't
And
been
the-
following
and-
NXT, so to me they're both
Tegan and-
kind of the same. Yeah, Tegan and Dakota.
Yeah,
Am I
Dakota,
wrong on that?
yeah.
But
They're very
Dakota comes across. Dakota, I thought was an interesting babyface, and then they
Okay.
turned her heel.
Yeah.
Because I thought she was going to be what Bailey was, and then I realized that you don't need another one of those on the main roster. And we know clearly Vince didn't like Bailey's character.
Well, the longevity of the character is difficult. When you're in your 30s
yeah,
and you start playing that role, it's
like,
hard.
Right. And Andrew, I thought you made a really good point on your podcast 2 weeks ago. We were talking because I had thought about this.
Hang on.
Oh,
Save that thought.
Oh, we did it. We did it.
Thanks, Chris. $10. Take it out.
Here we go.
Hold on. You guys ready? I'm going to take it out. You guys ready?
Oh, God.
Here you go. There you go. There it is.
That's the Beetlejuice Buddha.
Oh my God! It's got such a round head.
The general.
There you go. There's my Beetlejuice Buddha that I paid $40 for.
Why?
Because why not? It's Beetlejuice.
Worth every penny.
Oh, ref spot.
Oof.
Haven't seen a ref spot in a while.
Hold on. You're.
Oh yeah, you're
there you go.
ahead of us.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm behind. I know.
I think you might be ahead because the ref. We just saw EO do a moonsault.
Mm-hmm.
No, the refs.
I'm seeing the moonsault right now. I just seen the moonsault.
Okay, so you're a little.
Oh, here comes
ahead.
Raquel.
An old school heater, man. That's pretty cool.
I love these spots. This is what I grew up on. These old school like NWA style.
Right, and then wake up, shake the ref up, pull him up by his belt.
Yep.
Is that Marty Elias? No, right?
Looks like him, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not him, right? It's not Marty Elias. So Mike Chioda is not signed by AEW? I'm gathering.
I think they just hired him
a
for
bulge.
spot.
Somebody said Pablo goes, boo, what a ripoff. You got to see my Beetlejuice Buddha.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make up for it now, Andrew.
That's it.
Let's see, Dakota
Love it.
Kai
$103 for this NXT. You know what? You guys paid for we got gyros for dinner.
Thank you for that.
You guys paid for the gyros.
It was very delicious.
It was actually good.
It helped fuel me to continue doing this broadcast.
Normally I do this hungry and drunk.
Oh wow, that's not a good compliment.
By this point, and then at the main event, I take an edible, and then I wait and see what happens.
So you time it out. You're like, well, hopefully we're off the air.
Usually
but
hopefully, but sometimes we're not off.
And he usually counsels me on when he should take it, and I'm like,
I remember taking an edible and going to a Royal Rumble party, and it was not my best.
Oh God!
Moment. I was just pretty much. I knew I was high.
Did you constantly ask how much does that guy weigh? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I was doing Art Donovan. How much does this guy weigh? Oh, moonsault.
Oh, nice moonsault. Wow, knocked Raquel right in the face with that.
Oh boy,
Io Shirai's phenomenal.
She's great, man.
I love her. She might be my favorite wrestler.
But you know what though? I don't like this version of her. I like when she was like a sad girl in all black. Do you remember that?
Oh, briefly.
She did that for a little bit. She was just.
She was
like
on. Yeah. Well, this is the next evolution of that. You're right.
She had turned heel and was all in all black.
But then they realized that no one wanted her heel, and they turned her back.
But then what was like they did that with what's her name on the main roster?
There we go.
Asuka's
Retained.
partner.
Thank God.
The sailor girl, the pirate girl.
Oh,
just left.
Kairi
Sane.
Sane. Yeah, they did the same thing with her. Which was, she's a face. Let's turn her heel. And
there goes Raquel.
So actually, Kairi Sane is a good segue to go back into what I was mentioning before. Before all,
so
basically,
who's in
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley's back.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
There you go. Yeah, sorry.
I promise I'll get my point out.
Hold on, sorry. Go ahead. Yikes.
No, I'm just team. So you had mentioned the longevity of the women.
Yeah.
And I think there's something to that because Becky, going to have a baby, it's like cut in half. They have about tops 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top.
Yeah, there's a physicality it wears and tears.
And some, even if when they come back, they're not going to be able to go. Like, look at Tamina, for instance. I don't know how many kids she has, but she has a couple of kids. And, she was decent for a while. right when she came up, and then she
Right.
just sucked after that.
Listen, your priorities change,
And that's okay.
Absolutely.
and that's fine.
As
and
a
that's just
mom,
how it is.
As a
And
mom,
listen,
they probably change way more than dads.
They're closer connected, sure. to
yeah,
the kids and
but
stuff,
you gotta also look at, you got. Becky's a great example. She achieved everything she possibly could have achieved in pro wrestling. She
Mhm.
wouldn't be any bigger than she was. And now it's time to start a family.
Oh.
She will come back, but she won't be there full
Yeah.
time. A guy
No,
has a kid,
no.
their wife has a kid, and they're back on the
She'll-
road within a couple of weeks.
And you know when she'll come back? She'll come back Royal Rumble season and get
Sure,
big,
yeah.
big
absolutely
Or she'll
all
do a
kinds of
WrestleMania,
pops.
program,
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
Edge
Mhm.
or whatever. But
Oh my God, that looked
Wow.
nasty.
Raquel, what's her name again?
Martinez?
Martinez.
Raquel Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. That's what it was. Oh, okay.
Nice
so
kick out.
good highlights. Some good
Yeah.
highlights. The match was
Main event time.
Yeah.
A bad placement. I think that AEW match really took a lot out of it.
Yeah.
And
I
you
mean,
got to
they can
remember
only-
that AEW was supposed
Yeah.
to end an hour ago.
Right. So the counter programming to that. But then
Actually,
the McAfee,
Actually, it would have ended. It was like 32 minutes behind what it should have been.
it
Oh, is
would
that what it
it
was?
would have ended during the McAfee match. So the McAfee match would have
Yeah.
kind of suffered anyway. I wonder how much they were programming against that.
I imagine. I wonder if NXT had counter programmed, found out their schedule and counter programmed.
I'm sure.
And then
Or maybe it just
and
found
then
the place.
yeah.
What is this for?
Let's see. We're looking at some barbed wire. What commercial is this? Oh, that's Walter. I don't know.
Oh.
who
They
that
really
is,
suffered, these guys.
Oh, is this
NXT UK.
Oh, what was that big meeting?
Are they
had
going to do a
meeting?
UK show?
They're back.
They're back. Are they? They're doing this. So they're still recording out there in England.
Mhm. But roster.
They haven't. Well, they haven't.
They haven't yet.
No, this is for the tape. Well, they haven't. They want to be in front of an audience.
Are they able to do that in the UK?
I don't know. Maybe they, because I know that they're gonna tape soon.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
So why not
I-
just do all their live TV in the UK then?
I think they are going to, right?
They will.
NXT.
Well, no,
They
I'm
just
talking
said
about Raw and
London.
SmackDown.
They just said London
September
on the
17th.
screen.
But I'm talking about Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, why not do all that stuff in the UK?
Oh,
because
okay.
they also have to be live and in America, and it's a whole. I think it's a whole. It's probably financially more costly.
And logistically, that would be a mess.
And where is Ciampa right now?
Wasn't he hurt? I can't. I always
Good
assume he's
question.
hurt.
Always.
I always assume he's hurt because
Oh,
he
returns
returns
this
this Wednesday. We got our answer. Yeah, this NXT roster does feel a little bit light. Cesaro is there wearing a mask and a gold chain.
I thought they
love
did a good job though in that ladder match of getting some new guys up.
Yeah, they
up
did.
to the level.
They really did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Claudio's really embracing the Italian side.
I know, man.
Look at this. How many buttons are undone?
Cesaro. Love
Why
me
is
some
it, why?
Cesaro.
Wait a minute. Is that an old?
Is that a Hummer?
Is that an old Hummer?
Damian Priest is leaving the arena and he's trying to get
Oh, it's an
into his
H1.
Hummer.
No, that's an H2. Is that? Yeah, that's an H2.
I don't know enough about. Oh no,
Where
he's
the
not
hell
going-
is he?
He's not even going in the Hummer. He's
That
going in the
looks like
hot
one of
tub.
those.
Who are those?
It does look like an old Hummer, doesn't it?
Andrew, did
Those are
you
his
produce
girls.
this?
I produced the
Yeah,
segment.
yeah.
This is the Nate Jazarian.
But wait a minute, I don't understand. Wait,
Hot
I'm very
tub.
confused by this. Was this hot tub in the parking lot next to his car?
No, I
Did
guess
he go to?
Yeah.
he lives in a cabin in the woods.
Right, but why
And he
was
has
the report?
LEDs in the forest. You can see the LEDs lighting up the trees.
That part I will be fine with. The why was the reporter there? There's a
He
lot
told
of
him to go there
confusing-
with him.
A lot of
Hold
confusing
on, I
stuff.
think we got the alienation one.
Let's see. All right, let's take a look.
Andrew, tell me you booked that. I need to know you
Oh
booked
my
that.
god. Hold on. Gotta download these.
Let's see the. Oh my.
All right,
God.
main event time.
Let's see main event time. I think they
So-
don't take the title off of.
So what do we think? Mia Yim
Latino
is gonna
saying
be
that's
involved in this,
Joey
right?
Janela's lady in the hot tub.
Is it?
Faustino Vargas says, I was about to donate $100 to keep the hog in the pen.
There we go.
Randy Lauren, he's saying.
Oh, the other issue is that you can't
Right.
travel.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
why you can't
Yeah.
do it in the UK? It says transferring heat.
I actually follow her on Instagram. She's Brandy Wrestling, I do believe.
Oh, that's his girl?
Mm.
Let's see. This is the Keith
Surprised
Lee.
I didn't notice that.
Keith Lee here. All
All
right.
right, we'll pay attention to the main event, but before we do, here is Matt Menvice.
Oh my God!
Oh,
What happened to you? Who
What
are you in that?
I don't know.
I found I Googled.
Oh,
So
this is one of the
that's
later
a dude
years.
from Weezer.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait.
So that's the that's
So
from the
Weezer did
music
a Miami
video.
Vice. Yeah, they did the Miami.
And here's the Alien Nation one.
Oh my God!
Oh my
The
god.
Alien Nation one is great. The Miami Vice one is great.
That's freaking great.
Matt Vice.
Matt Menvice, excuse me. Matt Menvice is perfect.
We got to save some of these for tomorrow. All right, so here's the
I'm
main
here
event.
tomorrow.
So, here's the main event, right? A lot to talk about with this main event. Keith Lee just got the title. This is his moment to shine.
This is actually fascinating.
This is a guy, Keith Lee is a guy that they are really championing. They are really behind. They feel like he's going to be a big main event star act on the main roster. Against Karrion Kross, probably the most anticipated signing NXT has done all year. This guy is serious.
All year, I would say in the last 3 years. Since maybe
I don't know. I
maybe
would say
Samoa Joe. Well, no, maybe Nakamura. Maybe Nakamura would be the last big signing.
the last big one. Well, Joe, Nakamura. I mean, all those guys were big, but this is
Well,
a big
Joe
deal.
was before Nakamura, but yeah, you're
I
right.
don't think Damian Priest is known as much as any of those guys. I'm sorry, Damian Priest. Karrion Kross, but I do feel like there's some presence there that makes you know he's important, and that's really what matters.
Do you think they signed
And-
Karrion Kross just to get Scarlet Boudreaux?
Boudoir.
Boudreaux or whatever?
Boudreaux.
Here's
Boudoir.
gonna be an interesting. I got
Well,
an
she signed
interesting
first.
thing for you.
Oh, is that true?
So if Karrion Kross does get over, how stupid does Impact look? Because they could have built that company around him and
I don't think that-
maybe got themselves.
Honestly, I don't think it's a possibility. I don't think that they can possibly.
That
build
it was
around
pretty
anybody else.
dead. You're right. It was pretty dead at that point. I was just thinking maybe.
Wait, was he? It was Impact he was with, not MLW,
He was with
right?
Impact.
Yeah.
They were both. No, they were both with Impact.
Yeah, he was with Impact. Yeah, he was with Impact, and he was there when they
I mean, they were putting him in programs.
Sorry, that was me.
Ooh.
Well,
They were putting him in programs
wow.
and stuff, but just not
I just
the
went
main
through
event
a
picture.
time warp.
And maybe they would have done it
he was
eventually.
not- It's like they didn't get there with him. They wanted to get there with him.
They were going on a very
And
slow
Triple H
build.
said,
Oh, you gave me the nipple piercings in the
Yeah, absolutely.
the Finley one. That's perfect. Every picture he gives me nipple piercings.
Oh, really?
If I'm like Andrew Cuomo. All right, I want to see this entrance. Let's see this awesome entrance.
Black and white. I think Scarlett's already in the ring, or no, she's not.
No, she is.
No, there she is.
This is his first main event. Big main event. I wonder if this is
But
going to be their
she's
new
like-
set now.
so she is like the a sorcerer. That's what
Yeah.
they're portraying her as.
A witch.
Exactly. Which is Scarlet the Witch. You're like, hello.
Yeah, it works. Are they still having her train as a wrestler at some
She's
point?
Yes.
I mean,
she still trains as a wrestler.
it's not her strong suit.
Not her strong suit,
Never
but
has been.
but you know what? That's what got her over.
the wrestling?
I mean, what she was wearing when she was wrestling.
Oh yeah,
but
I mean that has nothing to do with the wrestling.
What was
I
she
mean,
But
wearing
just
when
her
she was
presence
wrestling?
is like
almost
amazing.
nothing, like a thong.
I
she
like
would
it.
wrestle-
Wait, what's
basically-
her name? I gotta run Google's.
Scarlet
Is it Boudreaux?
Scarlet Bordeaux.
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 Great
I'm
name.
pretty sure
Great
that's a
name.
Yeah,
porn.
real-
But they only call her
Pretty sure
Scarlet
that's a
now.
poor name.
Oh, is that what? Yeah, I mean that was
Right.
the other thing. It did sound like a porn name. She
Great
was,
entrance.
She was willing to.
Oh yeah, she's wearing
I want to
lingerie.
see.
Right.
I want to see.
like it.
I want to see this entrance with fans. I really do.
Yeah. Has he? How long has
Like
he been
with-
here with the
Since the beginning of the shutdown.
right? So
He's never been in front of a
he's never been in front of fans, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
got to be so strange.
I think they
Scarlet,
hired.
right.
Didn't they hire them in December? They hired them like right at the end of the year. I thought.
Why are they clapping like it was a performance?
Was there clapping?
Mm-hmm.
That's odd. Yeah, that is.
Because it
odd.
kind of was.
Did she
I get
ever
it.
I
have
like
red
the font.
hair?
I like the.
No.
I like the lower thirds and
No.
stuff.
Because when I googled Scarlett Bordeaux, the fappening came up.
No.
Oh,
So
boy.
I'm trying to.
Oh, maybe she was part of it. I don't know.
Here's Keith Lee coming out.
Here's Keith Lee.
Keith Lee. So does Mia Yim get involved in this?
Maybe. I kind of don't want. I don't want her to be linked with him.
Are they together in
Yeah,
life? or-
Uh-huh.
but
They are?
but did you see the package? We were
I
doing
did.
bullshit, but
No, I saw
when
the
she was
package.
coming to the ring with him, or coming to the arena with him. So
No, I saw that. That's
they've
fine.
established it. They've established that she's like with him. So
in a relationship.
Yeah.
right
Oh, okay.
on camera. So it's in canon that she could get involved.
No, it does make sense. I mean, they've been together since the feud with Johnny Gargano and
I wonder
Candace.
if this is where Liv Morgan got her ring gear inspiration.
No, but it's very similar, and I think that there's something to be said about that because a lot of the ring gear, that initial ring gear that she wore, I think at Royal Rumble, was very similar to stuff that she would wear. I think there is some
Right.
inspiration being borrowed.
Yeah, well, there's like 2 or 3 costume designers back there. So
Yeah, but they also go
And
to
actually, I
third-party
think they're-
companies for stuff.
right, and I was gonna say that's exactly what I was gonna say. I think there's somebody different down in Florida that's doing it than opposed to the main roster people.
Yeah. Interesting. These are two very talented. I don't know how often these guys have worked each other on the indies.
I don't
if any.
think very much.
Maybe never.
Well, was Keith Lee with Impact? Or
No.
he's with Was he with MLW? Trying to think. Maybe I'm wrong on both.
I think they're both West Coast guys too. No.
Oh, maybe.
Keith
I
Lee's
feel
a
like
big
Keith
dude.
Lee's. Yeah. I feel like he's been with the WWE for a little bit.
2
now.
years.
2 years, right?
Maybe PWG. They were
Maybe
in
that's
PWG.
where that would be. Yeah, that's.
They could have
where-
been in PWG. Keith Lee and Karrion Kross going at it. Keith Lee in control right now. Karrion Kross goes for a punch, misses. I don't know what the hell that was. Bad punch on both of them.
Yeah.
I cannot find Enchante pictures.
I'm so sorry.
I
What's
might
going
need
on right
the-
now?
Did
Keith
you-
Lee and
Did you
Karrion Kross
check
in the main event.
The fappening.
Yeah, did you go check on the fappening for Enchante?
Did you see the you never reposted it, but did you see I did what's his name? The guy that goes damn. I'm just blanking right now.
Ron Simmons.
Farouk.
Oh, yeah, Ron Simmons.
Yeah, Ron Simmons.
Ron Simmons. I put him in. I changed his shirt from damn to
I saw that. I retweeted that one a while ago. I love Lee and Shane Taylor when they were in tag team in ROH. I forgot he was in ROH. You know,
I
he's
see.
another one I forgot he was in ROH.
They're doing tapings, right?
Yeah, eight weeks worth.
With fans or no fans?
No fans.
That makes sense.
How many
I mean,
weeks did you guys do? 6?
About between 6 and 8. I
6
think
and 8?
depending on how they cut them up.
Yeah.
We purposely kept matches
Wow.
short though for health reasons. We're trying to keep it, I think, under
But you,
10.
Did
but
you guys
you
do a
were
lot
in
of,
PWI.
We were in Pete for the first time.
PWI,
Catalyst
son,
Wrestling is in-
complimentary.
of PWI. Now I'm not listed.
Harry,
in there,
did you guys do a lot of backstage stuff just to keep it simple and
We
like,
always
promos and
our
stuff
company
like that?
our company always did a lot of backstage stuff anyway. We kind of like that.
Yeah, you're heavy on the.
You're heavy on the
vignettes.
pre-tapes and promos and stuff backstage. So we just did
Right.
maybe a little bit more, or just we're gonna
Right.
just do more tapings.
Makes sense,
but
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which we try to keep everyone apart. We kept the matches short to make
Both
sure
of
no
us
one was in-
executive producers.
There we go, executive producers. Okay,
Oh,
that
the plexi fell on his head.
almost
Oh.
Why are they laughing?
because it didn't fall down.
Karrion Kross got very excited.
Yeah,
there.
he did get excited that it didn't. Oh wow!
Has he spoken yet?
Karrion Kross? Very limitedly.
Yes,
to my
yes, he
recollection.
has done.
Okay.
But on the big screen, he's done it on the
Okay.
big screen.
But not in the ring.
I
No,
don't think
he's
got
not
a
done it
promo
in the ring.
Yeah.
In fact, Scarlett hasn't spoke either, but she's just kind of doing these weird stuff.
Yeah, it's
I think
interesting.
the way they're presenting these two is very different and unique. So it's good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I'm curious to see what they do with Scarlett, but Karrion Kross has the Karrion Kross, right? Yeah.
So Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross. Sorry,
It's not
yeah,
killer.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not Killer
you just cross
anymore,
them.
which I get, yeah. And I'm also thinking of the other guy, Killian, whatever his name
Andrew.
was. Andrew stepped out for a second to get some water.
So what do you think? Did you see the fireball spot?
The one that was supposed to be outdoors? What do you mean?
No, the fireball spot they did for this angle.
Oh no, I didn't see
The
that.
one where So 2 weeks ago, Scarlett came down. They came down to the ring.
Yeah.
He came down to they just had a match, and I forgot who he destroyed, and Keith Lee came down to the ring with a contract and said, "Sign this contract." Got in the ring. They got out of the ring and said, "You want this match? Here, you sign the contract." He's Karrion Kross. She opened it up. She looked it over. She held him the contract. He signed it.
Right.
She gave it back in the ring. She gave it back, slid it back into the ring after he signed it. She kissed it right before that. And then he opened it up and a fireball came out of it.
A fireball came out of it. Wow, okay.
So
Well, I mean,
it was
Andrew-
a very...
Yes, sir.
So doing the whole sorcerer
Go ahead,
thing.
Andrew.
Oh, okay. So she got powers. I didn't know that she
Yes.
has powers.
Oh,
All right.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
apparently
made
she
the
has
contract blow up.
Andrew, I sent you two Photoshops. One is for the show and one is just for your personal enjoyment. I think you'll figure out which one's which.
Oh, yeah, they're both for my personal enjoyment. I'm going to save this one for tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm saving these for tomorrow.
Oh, man.
This is for the show. This is for my personal enjoyment.
Oh,
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
several retapes at Dynamite, apparently.
Retapes?
Yeah. Britt Baker,
For that show?
Reba, Kip Sabian, and Penelope Ford segment was originally filmed in the ring. We're told AEW ended up reshooting it due to time constraints. A back elbow spot on the Dark Order match was also refilmed because one of the wrestlers got caught on the ropes.
Okay.
Ivelisse Diamante had to reshoot their entrance for the match, supposedly because the cameras were out of place during it.
That's
Oh,
very
Jesus.
strange. But
That sounds very amateur, doesn't it?
does.
Well, no,
the-
retapes happen all the time.
There's a weird thing that happens when you do stuff live versus pre-tapes, and I don't know what it is
Do
psychologically.
you
I know
retape stuff?
when we do Catalyst,
Yeah.
it depends on what it is. If we're doing it in front of a live crowd, we don't. We never do. But
Now you could.
now
do
we
whatever
did.
You
We
want.
did. We only did.
Yeah.
We only did one because I mentioned the old name during an in-ring promo. We had
Oh.
one in-ring promo, and it
What
would
is-
have.
You mentioned somebody's old name.
No, I mentioned the company's old name.
Okay, got it.
And then
No.
not a terribly big deal, but it's
But
just
it's
like-
hard because
It's hard. But the thing that I was saying is there's something that happens psychologically when you have to do something live and you do it one take. It's fine. When you have when you know you can do it over, you start messing up quite a bit for some reasons. It gets in your head at times, and so you do things that for whatever. Sometimes
nothing
you
fun.
Need,
It's an Advil.
that's fine.
Nothing fun.
Why do you keep your Advil in an
So
unlabeled?
to my
Oh, because
to my
prescription
friend
bottle.
that
I hate carrying loose
So-
pills,
Oh, okay, I got you.
and I don't want to have it with like a
The
prescription
whole
on it,
thing,
and it's
right,
Advil.
right. No, fair enough. What were you saying?
So to my friend that's in the chat that clearly isn't watching this, and I'm not even going to say his name.
All right.
We are talking about the match, but we're talking about other stuff too.
Yeah.
It's a watch along. It's not a
We talk about everything.
commentary sort of thing. It's more of a
It's not a
hangout.
formal show.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
But right now, I mean, what's
We're
going
not
on in
doing
the match is
commentary. If that's what you
Yeah.
want, commentary. If you want
I'll
like
do
radio
play-by-play.
commentary, you're not
I'll do
gonna-
play-by-play. We got two color commentary
He's gonna
guys
go-
here.
there you go.
So there you go, Mr. Kumar. They're gonna Harry help them out.
They're
Let's
not
just
talking
go.
about the
Let's
match.
just do
Well,
it.
here we go. I mean, right now it's just a slow pace here. Karrion Kross is just doing a reverse armbar.
You know, his style is interesting though, because he doesn't have like a high flying style.
No, not at all.
But he's also not a mat wrestler. He's like a hybrid.
Yeah, he's just an old school sort of like, what would you call
Maybe
it?
a little
Not
CM
grappler.
Punkish.
Yeah.
He has that martial arts thing going.
Is he a grappler technically? He's not a brawler per se.
I think he's more of a brawler. No,
Yeah, I mean,
they've said that he's a martial artist. That's how they've said it. He studied the martial arts.
he is wearing the kick pads. Keith Lee just fighting his way out of this for sure.
So
And it's
Sean
kind of a
Rossap did an interview with him,
With who?
and with Karrion Kross a couple years ago, and he had said that he trained for quite a while as a MMA guy.
Yeah, Sean did also.
Yeah, no, but that's how he got to know Karrion Kross as they started talking back and forth, and he realized that wait, this guy's like way
knows
better
his
than
shit.
I thought he was.
I mean,
All
he's
right,
got
Andrew,
some technique here, which is pretty
You got
good.
another one?
No. I went on the Bruce from CT and I made a thread and I posted every single old Photoshop I ever did.
Oh, that's great.
So now everyone could go enjoy Photoshops from past. And some of them are ones that you said you wouldn't show on the show. So there they go.
Hold on. Here is the Photoshop. This is August 13th. Which one is this one? Oh, 29. Oh, the tweets. Okay, here we go. So it's the Enchantine Sapphire. Love that one. The tattoos all over my head. Me and Carol Baskin. We've gone backwards at this point. April 5th. Holy moly. That is for so long ago.
Yeah.
My Greek wife, Rich's Photoshop.
Holy shit!
Me as Marlena. The butt plug one. You want to date
Wow.
my daughter? Another one where I'm sitting in Sapphire. What was the show called? That was Enchanté's
Just
show.
saying all these titles.
Yeah.
Egg Mania. Deacon as an egg. This is phenomenal. Guys, go follow Bruce from CT on Twitter.
See, Keith Lee was doing the one arm lift
So-
and dropping Kross.
Yeah.
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a title given. We didn't have a title change. Io Shirai defended.
Yeah.
So does that set up that they are going to change one title? This one?
We had one given but not changed. I don't know. I don't think it's the time to beat either one of them. So I'm thinking it's going to be a
it's
non-finish.
such a conundrum.
What if it's a
Unless
non-finish?
someone's moving. I feel like someone's moving.
Or
right?
you could do a non-finish and then you have them at the next pay-per-view.
But
which
it has
is
to be something. The
October?
non-finish has to be something pretty spectacular to close the show out.
Yeah.
They don't like closing the show.
Well, the
on-
next
on-
pay per
on
view
a
for
moment like
NXT
that.
would be
October.
the next pay per view NXT would be Survivor Series.
Is it
we-
Survivor Series?
Yeah,
That would be the next
Oh.
schedule.
they do one every
right?
3 months, and they have that 5 month. They have 5 a year.
See,
That's
this
how
is a
they do
match
it.
that needs the crowd.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
needs it. All those big spots are spots for the crowd.
Power slam. Like Keith Lee is so fast for his size. too.
He's
It's
so
great, man.
fast, and everything he does looks good. Like that's a stupid power slam, big move.
He does make it look big. It also makes it look like he struggles a little bit with
Yeah.
it, which I kind of like. Like
Yeah, you're right.
it's not. I don't like it when it's super smooth. I like that he's like willing himself, like using every bit.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Dusty Rhodes a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Dusty.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
was
a very good comparison.
It wasn't smooth. It was great, but it wasn't like just pure power. It was like Dusty working every ounce of energy.
And then when he got the comeback,
right,
you believed the comeback,
right.
right? Mhm.
Oh wow, is he gonna lift him up here? He's such a big dude.
Such a
From
big
different
dude.
angles, you're like, oh yeah, he's a big man. How tall? He's not necessarily. Is he tall? How tall is he? Now I am
Keith
asking that
Lee.
question.
Keith
Now,
Lee.
yeah.
Keith
Now I
Lee's
am
like
doing an Art Donovan.
5'11". Yeah,
How big is this guy?
he's not tall.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but he just looks gigantic. Let's see, both. Killian Cross or Killian. I keep calling him Killian.
Oh man.
Karrion Cross is. I mean, this is a longer match than he's had here in a while.
You
right?
thought it was gonna be?
No, in that like he's had a lot of shorter matches. I think, right?
Who?
Karrion.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They've been squashes.
So maybe they'll play that into this.
We don't have any phone calls.
No phone calls today. I forgot to
No
hook
phone
up the
calls.
line.
Oh, is that?
I had the line disconnected this entire show. I just put it
Did
up.
the phone
explains
ring
it.
at
Did
all?
you?
Yeah.
You ever see Reno 911, the movie they did, Miami or whatever? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, we didn't get any calls. Nothing's going on. Like, oh, it's unplugged.
It's
They
unplugged.
Plug it in, and there's like, it just starts ringing off the hook. Like, oh boy. Oh, a nice suplex from Keith Lee.
Cross should only go 10 minutes. I think for most matches, yes. Listen, you want to keep all these matches short until you display them at a main event.
Yeah.
So
You know, Karrion Cross's regular TV matches shouldn't be 12 minutes
you
long.
got to remember though, Andrew, this is their WrestleMania. This is what Triple H wants as their WrestleMania for NXT.
Yeah, I mean, it's NXT 30. Yeah.
So this is a big match.
No, I'm saying
The-
outside of a big match, I don't think either one of these guys should go long in their
No.
matches.
No, I agree with you there, but I'm saying this one.
But it doesn't feel like that big, like a big.
It doesn't. You're right. It
Pay-per-view,
don't.
and I don't know
No.
if that's because the roster is kind of thin down there or what. but-
Combination.
because-
No, combination.
It's
You're right.
combination. It's combination of the crowd. That little Full Sail crowd made such a difference. I think.
Well, I hate the Full Sail crowd.
Oh, really?
I don't.
Yeah, I'll take this over the
That's
Full
where
Sail
you
crowd
and
any day.
I disagree.
Why don't you like?
You
the
and I
Full
have
Sail
always
crowd? You think
disagreed
they're
on
Don't
just-
like it.
They make it about themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I also think that depending on, so I got to tell you, I think NXT suffered from going live because now they got to compete with.
They did.
Yeah, they got to compete with everything.
But what they suffered more from is every WWE broadcast being the same.
Yeah,
They all looked the same.
They all looked the same.
had for
but the
That-
problem
that's
is
why
that it's
ratings
the
have
same
gone down.
crowd every week, and
Yeah.
I hate
right.
that.
Right.
And let's say you're doing TV, which you know,
Yeah.
you're doing TV. They do a couple shows in one day, right?
Yeah.
2 shows a day or 3 shows, whatever
Yeah.
they're doing. That first show's super hot and the last show's super hot. Everything else in between during the taping sucked. That crowd was terrible. They would get bored if they knew it wasn't a major TV taping. Like
Oh,
they
which one?
knew.
Yeah.
So-
It's Full Sail.
Yeah, so Full Sail, the first taping they were into because it sets up the angles. The final pay-per-view, they're setting up the pay-per-view, the final match, final show. So now, because it's live, it's totally different, but they're suffering because they're going up against AEW.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
that's a big mistake, but that's what they wanted to do.
And AEW looks main event.
Yeah, I think
The
there's
overall
also
presentation.
something. There's also something. Keith Lee clotheslines him hard. They're
Big.
both down.
oh,
There's just something with the WWE style, and I can't even put my finger on it, to be honest. I enjoy watching AEW. It just feels more fun to me. I think WWE is just everything is the same. I was trying to figure out yesterday. I was watching that tag match with Cesaro and Nakamura versus Lucha House Party, and I was like,
which was pretty
Yeah.
good.
it was pretty good. And
Yeah.
I was like, why don't I like this match?
Why don't you like it?
And there was nothing wrong with the match. I realized what it is the commentary is the same for a good match that it is for a slow match or a lousy match.
Yeah.
And so
Interesting.
when everything is important, nothing is important.
Listen, that's a big
So I
problem.
haven't got my.
That's
So-
here's how it looks to me, right? When you have the two products presented to each other, you have AEW and you have NXT. It doesn't even matter if AEW is the better show.
Right.
Doesn't, because I've said for weeks that AEW is the better. In the early, I mean, I gotta look at it now because I haven't overanalyzed it. But early on, NXT had the better show, AEW had the better presentation.
Right.
I mean, AEW's gotten a lot better tremendously. I think now they're firing on all cylinders, but their overall presentation, even today with no audience, looks way better than what NXT is doing. And that's not NXT's fault. I mean, that's the decision that they've made to stay in that building. But this match should be in a large building. I understand it would have been if this pandemic wasn't happening, but overall, to me, the overall quality of the TV show suffers because they're not in this big time environment.
Right. No,
what arena was it supposed to be
That's
at?
fair.
This would have been in
SummerSlam
Boston.
Boston.
Would have been Boston.
Boston
Yeah.
Garden. TD.
So
would have been at the Garden,
Yeah.
or a smaller.
that's what I'm saying. They typically
No,
have
it
a
was the Garden.
second smaller.
No,
Boston Garden.
Garden.
they usually what they do for these big weekends like Mania and SummerSlam is they just rent that out for all the shows.
Yeah.
You know
So
what
they
would
would
have
have
been
done.
cool? What they should have
Go
done
ahead.
if everything was open was do the Garden for NXT and do the Hall of Fame at the Garden all in one weekend, and then do the SummerSlam at like Gillette Stadium.
They could have done that.
SummerSlam.
But
The goal moving forward was that Rumble, SummerSlam, and WrestleMania are in much larger venues. I don't
Fenway. SummerSlam at Fenway would be crazy.
That would be great.
That would be great, but
do you want to hear the
actually,
logistics? And Andrew knows the logistics problems.
I
of
do.
that,
I
too.
do know the logistics problems with that. It's a scheduling.
Baseball season.
Oh, baseball
is
in the
going
middle of baseball.
Well,
Yeah,
you
so
can't.
You can't
could
do
do
it.
the summer.
You can't touch those stadiums.
No, you can.
You really
can. We did the math. You can. You need 10 days of no games.
Right.
Which you can do if they're on the road.
Which you can, but you would have to pick the team.
It fucks up the field.
It would have to be. It would have to be a time that they're on the road for 10 days.
Right.
Yeah.
You'd have to organize that with Major League Baseball.
So 3 years ago, I don't know when it was.
City Field. They were going to announce City Field. They didn't want to run Jersey. They didn't want to run the Meadowlands again.
Yeah.
And they were very close to doing City Field.
What happened with that?
The Mets wanted it. They were short 3 days on the MLB schedule. And they couldn't get it done in like 6 or 7 days. It was early April. It was the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
By the way, this year they could have done it.
Well, ironically, this year they could have done it, but there wouldn't have been any fans.
They could have done it in any stadium. They could. You know what? They should have went in the mid. If they really wanted to, they could have went into like Kansas City.
Ooh, that power bomb!
Big
Somewhere
power bomb.
middle.
1, 2. See, I didn't like that kick out.
Oh yeah.
Did you like that?
I didn't notice it too much.
There was very little effort being done.
Oh, by the kicker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, Keith Lee more than him. He was fine. Keith Lee didn't sell that.
No, Keith Lee, I thought it was sort of like a semi-shock, like so shocked that I'm like perplexed shock. Like, where I'm just.
He does that. He tends to do that.
Maybe that's his style. Like, are you all right?
Keith Lee going to the top.
Back to business.
Looking at the ropes, contemplating what his next move is going to be. Does he go all the way to the top rope? No, here comes Karrion Kross, blocking him, has his leg. Keith Lee standing on the second rope. Has Karrion Kross by the neck.
That was a weird kick.
That was a
kind
weird
of
kick.
a lackluster kick.
I'm not loving this.
Yeah, it's not great.
I don't dislike it.
It's okay. But it's not a main event feel at the
Yeah.
moment. And that might be just the inexperience of a guy like Karrion Kross. Or maybe they're both gassed at this point, but
I don't know.
this has been a long match. for
Sometimes,
both of them.
sometimes the chemistry is just not there. It happens.
Oh, what's he
Karrion
doing?
Kross has them.
They're both on the second rope.
I don't know who took the worst of that.
Oh, boy.
Going for the
Yeah, you're ahead
1,
of me a
2.
little bit. Ooh.
That's the finish?
What? No. He got him.
What?
That's a weak finish.
Whoa!
Where am I? Where am I?
Well, that was weird.
Oh wow, they did. Wow.
Wow.
Scarlett's acting is off.
Karrion, you're getting laid tonight.
Wait, he's the NXT champion?
He's the NXT champion.
It just hit me that this is for the Like, I know that it was for the NXT, but this is
Well, that's fascinating.
That's a weird finish. That was
That was a weird.
That was
Everything about
different.
the last
Oh,
couple
I
minutes
got
was
it.
off.
I understand it. Andrew.
What? Tell me.
Keith Lee is going to be running Retribution. They're calling him up.
Oh, maybe. No, definitely not. Him.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
He's the leader of Retribution. Is he the
Well,
hacker?
because on SmackDown, there was the dude that was calling everybody out of the ring, and I thought that it was very peculiar.
I thought that was
that
Donovan
the person.
Dijakovic.
Well, no, the person that they had like being like, "Come on, get out there and scatter, scatter, scatter." You could tell his arm; it was a black guy. So that really piqued my curiosity of who this leader
as
could
big
be.
as Keith Lee, though. I didn't see.
I
him
don't
that
think he was as
size.
big as Keith Lee.
But you know,
No,
again, that's
but you did
continuity.
say that the people aren't
this-
playing who
No,
they
it's
are
not
yet.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it would be well. It's
So that's why I
WWE,
said
so they-
maybe.
Oh, look at this. So this is the finish. He's on the second rope.
I mean, is that his move?
That just seems.
He'll
very-
have a new finisher by
looks
next
so-
week.
I mean, that looks like it legitimately hurt in the sense that it was, but this
That
didn't
was
have a lot
that
of
was-
pizzazz.
That actually was a very that like for a finisher, it like ended too quickly. You know how
and this
they,
is the moment.
like,
This is the shot that they wanted. This is the reason for this title. Is this shot right here? There you go.
There you go. The pyro.
So many photoshops.
Great. Listen, interesting. I'm curious to see what the hell they do.
I don't mind it. It's just
Interesting. What
do they
he's
do?
Not ready yet.
Huh?
He doesn't seem ready yet.
I don't
you
think
know?
this match should have happened yet.
No, I agree.
Unless the plan is that you move Keith Lee.
Yeah,
Vince
but
saw
what-
him.
That's-
Vince got a
What
look
is
of
the
him.
documentary they're airing?
Well, Vince got to look at him.
Billy
I mean,
Simon.
Vince has seen him already. Maybe he figured out a spot for him.
Yeah.
If that's
All right.
the case, we're gonna see him. We're gonna see him next week.
Not a great ending.
No,
Not fans. No one's fans of the ending.
Not crazy about that
Even in the
ending.
chat.
I thought they could have done a better job, but I feel like that whole match was off. Their chemistry was off by like a half a second. And Harry gets what I mean by this.
yeah, it was.
When you
just-
see two guys that are very talented and they just for whatever reason with each
just
other, they're,
doesn't click. It doesn't
they're
work,
off
yeah.
by like a quarter of a second with each
Right.
other with the chemistry with
and that
just
can
movement.
make all the difference. It wasn't a bad match,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a stinker. or
Karrion
anything,
Cross,
but-
new
but-
NXT champion.
Wow, that is. I forget, and again, I forgot. Like, oh, he's the guy. He's the guy now. It's funny. I'm never a fan of going right past the secondary
Yeah.
belt and going right to the first
I-
belt.
I know.
I
me
feel
too.
like
So-
you could get more out of that secondary. It would be cool
Hold the
if,
title a little,
and it would be. It would feel much better if Karrion Cross was the North American champion right
Yeah.
now. You'd be like, oh, that's cool.
That's going to be a trivia question.
very interesting.
Yeah.
What?
Which NXT champion did not win a takeover match? There's
Which
the answer.
NXT champion did not win a takeover match? What does that mean?
Who would that be?
Keith
Who's
Lee.
that- Keith Lee. He's never won a. He's saying he won the NXT championship
TV.
on TV,
And
TV.
but never won a takeover.
Interesting.
Garfield. Let's watch some Garfield.
Garfield.
Listen
I'm
to
not sure. I'm
Garfield.
not sure if anyone
I
else.
insulted.
commentator.
I insulted one of
But-
Jess's friends, and I
Yeah.
called her a Garfield-looking bitch.
Oh,
I guess
Jesus.
Seth Rollins.
Oh, why
and,
did
and
you do that?
And I can't remember why I said that about her.
Does she have big eyes or something?
I don't remember
the
what
only
it
thing-
was.
did she eat
and
lasagna?
How
everybody
drunk
laughed.
were you?
I like her.
Oh, okay. So
I
you're
like
breaking
no,
balls.
but it came off really mean, and she was not okay with it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it could be. It's either that she hated Mondays.
She does
she
have a
didn't like
case- she hates-
lasagna.
no, she loves lasagna.
Oh, she loves
Loves
lasagna. Maybe that's
lasagna.
why you called her Garfield.
I don't remember why I called her that. God, now I gotta remember. I gotta ask.
Well, we
Jess.
got. Listen, at the very least, we got some amazing photoshops done
we
tonight.
got tremendous.
I mean,
Photoshop.
a lot of great shows that I want to see on my network. All these things are available on Peacock. They're
On
streaming on the
Peacock.
Peacock. The Alien Nation.
Is
on
Alien
the-
Nation on
The
Peacock
Matman
now?
Vice is now on streaming on Peacock.
All right, guys. That's it. I think we're done. Listen, tomorrow we're back. I think Rich is going to be in, and we'll do SummerSlam tomorrow. It'll be like 80 hours long.
Wow.
Andrew, I have questions. We have a long show tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
So I was thinking about doing it. Do you have prizes we can give away still or no?
Yes, I
Yes
could give
or no?
away. I could give away a few GFQ
Give away
NWO style
Bluetooth.
mugs.
So what I'm thinking about doing is doing some sort of trivia in the chat.
Do it. Let's do it.
Let's just do. I'm gonna come up with. I have
Yeah.
several questions already in my brain.
And then let's give away
Okay.
like two or three mugs.
Yeah. We'll just have fun while we're watching it, because there's a lot of downtime in SummerSlam and these long pay-per-views.
Faustino wants Matt Men After Dark.
Oh, tomorrow he wants Matt Men After Dark. All right, I'll do a Matt Men After. Well, tomorrow will be a little bit more loose.
Yeah.
The whole thing. They actually.
My back's killing me.
Honestly,
Talking about loose.
to be honest.
I'm gonna take an edible
Jonathan,
midway
do
through
some
the show.
DDP yoga, bro.
Yeah,
I
to be
got it.
honest, but I guarantee you.
I'll take an edible
by
with you tomorrow, Andrew.
By 10 o'clock, it will be Matt Men After Dark. It don't
Yeah,
matter
it'll be Matt Men After Dark after 10 o'clock.
Hey.
No, so tomorrow we'll do, Sorry, go ahead, Jonathan.
Andrew, I'll go get some edibles. Let's both take one at the beginning of the show and then just see how
No.
long
I
it
gotta
takes.
take it at like the 9:30 hour. 9:30, 10 o'clock.
9:30 I'll take one at 9:30 with you then.
No, I'll pass out.
So wait.
We did an
So,
Ambien show one
Jonathan-
time.
Oh wow.
When I did the Andrew Zarian show, we all took Ambien and we waited
The
and saw.
intention of how
I like.
it
By the way, we took an Ambien at like 7 o'clock in the evening.
okay, to get it to
Fas-
let it load in.
Everybody tapped
Faustino,
out. I
where
was
in,
still going at it.
Anyway.
10:45. I was hallucinating.
That's
I
phenomenal.
turned
So
into
Faustino said
Robin.
he's in California.
Yeah, so you're in California. So you're taking this at 6:30.
Yeah, no, Faustino and I are going to take edibles together. Faustino, where in California are you? What dispensary do you go to? Let's meet
Pablo
up.
says, I want to get drunk tomorrow, Andrew. Okay, let's do it.
You can get drunk.
Okay.
You can
Well,
get
someone
drunk
send the
now.
message
I
to
can get drunk
Rich.
now. Rich, where is Rich? I think Rich passed out somewhere. I spoke to Rich this
Did
afternoon.
he watch the show? Did he watch it?
Yeah, I'm sure he did. He was tweeting.
Yeah, he was tweeting at the Photoshops too.
Yeah. All right, guys.
So
That's it for tonight. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of this office. My back's killing me.
Oh jeez.
The way I'm sitting, it's not very comfortable. Tomorrow we'll be back. What time does the show start tomorrow, MG Geek?
No clue.
6 o'clock pre-show. Let me
Shit,
look it
so
up
I'll be
real
on
quick.
at 5.
5 to do 6.
I'll be on
Oh,
at 3. You're gonna be on at 5, so that means I'll have to be here at 2.
No, you know what? Let's do 6 o'clock tomorrow. We'll start during the pre-show tomorrow. Because I know this pay-per-view
Fair
is
enough.
going till ever. So
It's
we'll
gonna be a long one.
You know
A
what?
big one.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, let's
start
do
at
it.
like 6:15. I mean,
I'm
say
predicting-
6, but if you start late, then
I'm
so be
predicting
it.
the Dominic Mysterio match will go an hour.
You think that's going to be an hour?
Yeah, so Seth and Dominic's gonna be an hour.
Random
Yeah.
Blue Chew ad.
I don't know why the Blue Chew ad started.
Right
So-
underneath my face too. It's great. Love the blue.
So
chew.
what's your big predictions? So one big prediction, and then we'll go out tomorrow.
Title switch. Randy Orton takes it.
Agreed.
Randy takes the title.
Wow.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
there.
my prediction is Dominic turns and joins the ministry of Seth.
Okay, that's a good one too.
Agreed.
Ah.
That's good.
That's a really good
I
one
think
too.
I think Asuka walks out with 2 titles.
Asuka walks out with 2 titles. That's
Yeah.
a nice prediction.
I
Also,
think Asuka walks out with 2
I love all
titles.
3 of them. Those are all
Roman
really good
Reigns.
predictions.
Roman
Roman
Reigns.
Reigns.
Retribution.
I predict we see Andrew Schlong by the end of the live stream. tomorrow.
Ah, yeah.
that apparently happened.
Predict
Love
Enzo
it.
hacks one of those Zoom audience people.
Who does?
One of the crowd. Enzo.
Enzo?
Somehow.
Enzo?
Enzo
I would
makes
love
his way-
that.
in there?
Yeah. Enzo.
I
makes
would
his way-
into
love
that.
that.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
I'm here for that. I'm a big Enzo
With-
mark.
Girl that supposedly accused him, and
They're
now
together
we
in a
find out
team.
they're together.
I randomly text Andrew about Enzo. I just want Enzo news. Randomly.
He randomly messaged me. He's like, "What do you know? What's going on with Enzo?" I'm like, "He's all right.
He's all right.
It's okay."
I think he's training in North Bergen.
Did I
right
tell you
now.
they all came to the club one night?
Oh, Enzo and
He was there. Somebody that has a Hispanic name, and I no way
oh, okay.
believe what I heard, but he spent way more money than he has.
Oh wow. Okay, he got
After a Raw
lost. He
taping.
got lost in the sauce. Huh?
He got lost in the sauce.
All right, it happens. It happens to the best of
Yep.
us.
Hey, man. Are you able to smoke in the club?
No,
No.
no smoking.
My dad asked me that this morning. He said, "Can I go to Sapphire and have a cigar?" I said, "I don't know."
Well, we're putting a cigar lounge on the 3rd floor, so
Yeah,
gonna
well,
put
when you
that
open
in.
that up, let me know. He'll probably be your number one. He'll probably be there every week because he's in New
That's
York
perfect.
every week.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. Harry, where can people find you?
You can find me at Harry Terjanian. That's all my social media. Check out Man School 202. That's the sex and relationship life advice podcast that we do. And then also Catalyst Wrestling. You can get on the Fight app, Gas Digital, or on YouTube as well. And then we got some great episodes. It's a lot of fun. It's some old school wrestling. We do a lot of behind the scenes stuff too. It's I'm very proud of it.
Yes, so am I. You guys do an unbelievable job. I am the CMO.
I want to
There
be
you
on
go.
that.
Yeah.
and I am an executive producer.
There you go.
Yeah. So
I
guys,
want to
go
be on
support
that
it.
sex podcast.
The Sex Podcast. It's actually
Yeah.
a good show.
Hit
Very
me
good
up,
show.
man, about it. Take a listen and then hit me up.
Yeah, it's a great show.
We'll make it happen.
I'm
All
there.
right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow, 6 o'clock. See you next time.
See y'all.